Hey, Boynie, I need to talk to you.
Not right now, Karen. I bootleg downloaded the movie Twisters from a shady website. Movie theaters are just too expensive these days.
Oh, well, is it any good?
Well, the quality's just okay. The guy who recorded it is eating his popcorn really loud, and he put his own watermark all over it. But it's just so scary. There's just so many tornadoes.
Boynie, you know those aren't real tornadoes, right?
Yeah, right, Karen. You're telling me that's fake? No way. They don't have that kind of technology.
Boynie, listen, can you please pause your movie so I can talk to you?
Pause Twisters? What if I miss something, like another tornado?
Boynie, there's probably gonna be more tornadoes.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, make it quick.
Well, Boynie, the other night I cheated.
But cheated? What do you mean you cheated?
I cheated, Boynie!
What, Karen, you cheated? How could you do this to me?
I'm sorry, Boynie, I just can't help myself. It's so easy.
Well, is this the first time you've done something like this?
No, Boynie, I cheat every chance I get, every time you leave the room.
Oh, who have you even cheated with?
Well, there was one time with your brother Jonathan, but it was his idea.
You cheated with Jonathan?
I did, Boynie.
Karen, you're a serial cheater? I feel so dirty. I'm leaving you, Karen. I'm leaving you.
Why, Boynie? Why?
Why? Why am I leaving, Karen? Because you cheated on me. Because you're a lying, cheating whore. Lying, cheating, whore.
Oh, I never should have told him, but I didn't know he'd act this way.
Jeffy, stop smelling those markers. It's gonna make you high.
Why, so I can be like you?
Well, I'm not high, Jeffy.
Marvin, he can smell those markers. They're scented markers.
Yeah, Daddy, I'm smelling some fluffernutter right now.
That sounds like a bad word.
I bent her over and stuck it right in her fluffernutter.
Jeffy, don't say that. There's someone at the door. Hello?
Hey there, Marvin. I just happened to be in the neighborhood and thought I'd drop by before I killed myself.
But what's going on, buddy? You don't look so good.
Oh, I don't? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess maybe you've just never seen the face of a guy whose wife is a cheating bitch. That's it. That's the face. It's me.
Wait, your wife cheated on you?
What gave you that idea?
Well, you said...
Yes, she did. She's a cheating bitch. Apparently, she cheated multiple times. Every time I was out of the room, apparently, just all the time. You know, I never checked the closet, so I guess that's where she was keeping them.
Oh, okay.
Like brooms.
Well, how'd you catch her being a cheater?
Oh, I walked into the room and she was eating a pumpkin.
What?
Never mind, she's a cheating bitch. She cheated on me with my own bro.
What, your own brother?
Yes. Ugh.
What, do you want to come inside?
I bet that's what she asked them. You know what? I bet she didn't even have to. I bet they already knew they could. That's her kink.
Oh, listen, come inside, buddy. Let's just talk about this.
Hey, Daddy, look, I'm a unicorn.
Jeffy, stop it. Go to your room. We have to talk about adult things.
All right, Daddy. Well, I'm gonna go to my room and use my markers to color my butthole to look like the LGBTQ flag, and it's gonna smell fruity.
Marvin, what's wrong with your friend?
His wife cheated on him.
Oh, that's so sad.
Hey, you guys talking about me? Because that would be fucked up. It's pretty messed up to make fun of a crying man.
Hey, what can we do to make you happy, buddy?
Well, you could build a time machine and send me back to before the plane hit the tower so I could stand on top of them and die.
What? No, buddy, I thought you were going to say send you back before your wife cheated on you.
Oh no, who knows when that started? She was probably doing that before she even met me.
Wait, don't you cheat on your wife all the time?
Oh, here we go. Yes, I do. But I can do that because I'm the man. I work, I pay the bills, so I can do that. It's like a tax.
Wait, what? Isn't that the problem, though? Maybe that's why she cheated.
Marvin, are you sure your wife's not cheating on you? Because that is cheater talk. You should smell her breath and make sure it doesn't smell like pumpkin.
Listen, buddy, look, just calm down. What can we do to get you distracted from your wife cheating on you?
You're right, Marvin. I should cheat on my wife to get back at her.
That's not what I
But you
said.
already cheat on your wife!
No, this time it'll be different because it's gonna be for revenge. Like Japan, they blew up a couple of ships at Pearl Harbor, so we dropped 2 nukes on their asses. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bang 2 hot bitches. Come on, Marvin, to the strip club.
Marvin, no!
Marvin, to my car.
But you can't drive, you've been drinking.
I'm not gonna drive. You're gonna drive. Wink, wink.
I gotta go with him.
Marvin, please, no!
I gotta make sure he doesn't drive drunk.
Okay.
Oh no, you're not driving. Give me your keys.
Oh, you want my keys, huh? Okay, there you go.
Yeah, you're not driving.
It's push to start, you fucking idiot. It's a Hyundai Sonata.
Oh, no, don't drive! Don't drive!
Whee!
No, stop!
The best part about working the night shift alone is you get all the donuts. Oh, Winkin' Wallaby, is that a drunk driver? I'm gonna go get him.
Oh my God, the cops are behind us.
The cops? I'm a cop. If I just let them know, they'll let us go.
Oh God, thank God you're stopping.
Just let me do all the talking.
Excuse me, sir, you were swerving. Oh, hey, mate.
Simmons! It's my partner Simmons! Marvin, we are good. We are good. Simmons is gonna let me drive drunk, aren't you, Simmons?
Actually, mate, I can't do that.
Why not?
Well, because my body cam's on.
You fucking idiot. You're supposed to turn it off.
Well, they don't let us do that anymore, mate.
I just put a sticker over mine.
How many beers have you had tonight?
This is my 6th one. Here, you want a sip?
No, mate, you know I'm working. I can't drink on the job. Plus, I'm already 6 donuts deep. I got donuts in my car. You want one?
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Marvin, you want a donut? Marvin doesn't, but I do.
All right, mate, give me 1 second.
Put it right in my mouth.
There you are.
Oh, shit. I'm too drunk to eat donuts.
All right, mate, well, I'm gonna have to do a sobriety test for you, so I'm gonna need you to get out of the car.
Simmons, I already told you I'm drunk. I don't have to prove it. God, you are the worst cop ever.
All right, mate, well, I'm gonna have to turn you in, so come on, get out of the vehicle.
Okay, I will get out, but first you have to give me a hug.
All right.
Stupid pig!
What? You just tasered a cop!
Strip club, Marvin, titties!
What?
Titties, Marvin, titties! Oh, look at that, Marvin. Titties!
I don't want to be here. Let's leave.
Come on, Marvin, my wife cheated on me.
And you tasered a cop. You're probably wanted.
I don't care, Marvin. I have nothing left to live for. Like, watch this. Hey ho!
What?
Come here.
Yeah?
I'm gonna grab that. Oh, wow, those are nice.
Hey, you have to pay for that.
Oh, okay, here you go. There you go.
Oh my God, yeah!
Enjoy it, it's my life savings.
Hey, no touching the ladies.
The fuck? Hey, buddy, you better get out of my face before my friend Marvin kicks your ass.
Oh, I'd like to see him try.
Kick his ass, Marvin.
Oh no, I'm not. I don't want to kick
No,
him.
kick his ass. You could do it. Punch him right in the nose. He's got a weak sinus cavity. I can tell. It's like punching a shark. It'll just knock him right out.
Yeah, punch me in the nose.
See, he wants you to do a punch him, Marvin.
I'm not punching him.
Quit being a bitch and punch him.
Okay. Oh my God, he broke my wrist. He broke my wrist.
Marvin, what, you think you're the equalizer? You're not Denzel Washington.
You guys need to go.
Oh, you still want us to leave?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just finish my beer. See what I tell you, Marvin? I knocked his ass out with my beer bottle, and it didn't even break. How do they do it in movies?
I think he broke my wrist. I need to go to the hospital.
Oh, okay, hold on. Hey, girl,
What?
come back to my house. I want you to meet my wife.
Give me money.
Oh, okay, fine. Here you go. Yeah, see?
Ooh.
This is what you want?
Yeah.
I got all the power. Come on.
Marvin, what happened to your hand?
He broke it because he thought he was the equalizer.
No, you told me to punch that guy in the face.
Wait, where have you guys been?
The strip club!
Marvin, how could you?
I was trying to stop him from drinking and driving, and then he tasered a cop.
And tell her what else I did.
And then we went to the strip club, and then he met this stripper, and he took her on a shopping spree and bought her whatever she wanted, and then he went to the bank and gave her his life savings.
Why would you give that whore all your money?
Oh, damn. I am so sorry. She actually prefers the term hoe. It's more respectful.
He saved me from a ditch, and now I'm a classy-ass bitch. Why would you give that hoe all your money?
Oh, easy. See, my wife cheated on me, so at the end of the day, I'm planning on, yeah, can't take it with me, right? So I think I'm maybe gonna run into a train, just make it nice and quick. And by the way, don't fucking do that. If you were gonna do that because of this scene, you have bigger problems and you should probably get some help. I shouldn't have to tell you that. And now you can get some help with today's sponsor, me telling you not to fucking do that. And also Gamer Subs, I guess.
Listen, buddy, I know your wife cheated on you, but you don't...
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I forgot for a second.
Listen, man, you can just take the money away from her. Like, you can take all that stuff back and get your money back.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna do that. Marvin, stop. You're scaring her.
Listen, you're just
Look,
doing a lot of...
squeeze me, but I'm gonna go brag to my wife that I have a new hotter wife and no money.
Oh, man, he's ruining his life.
I can't believe you told him we cheated.
I had to tell him the truth. It was killing me.
Hey, lovebirds.
Boiny?
What it is, I just wanted to introduce you to my new girl. What is her name?
Angel dust.
This is Veronica. She's definitely not a stripper, and I gave her our entire life savings.
Boiny, you're cheating on me?
Yeah, I guess you're not the only one who likes to eat pumpkin, huh? Oh, come here, pumpkin.
Boiny, what are you talking about?
Well, you cheated on me, so I cheated on you.
Boiny, I didn't cheat on you. I cheated.
Well, tomato, tomato. You're still banging other guys. It doesn't matter what you call it.
No, Boiny, think. What were we doing the other night?
Well, apparently you were banging my brother while I was watching TV.
I wish!
No, Boiny, we were playing board games.
And?
I cheated at board games.
Wait, explain.
Well, Boiny, remember when we were playing Guess Who? Well, there was a mirror behind you, so I could see who your person was, and I was able to guess who it was by looking at the reflection. And then we played Monopoly, and I was the banker, so I kept stealing money from the bank when you weren't looking. Then we were playing Uno with Jonathan, and he gave me a bunch of draw 4 cards under the table so we could make you keep drawing cards all game long.
Damn it, I knew there was no way you had that many draw 4s.
It was so funny, Boiny, because you had like 50 cards and you kept having to draw 4 more.
And you just kept buying up all those properties in Monopoly?
Boiny, honey, I didn't buy those properties.
Oh, God damn it, I just thought you were really good at guessing who.
No.
Well, I did a lot to screw up my life.
It's okay, Boiny. I still love you.
No, you don't understand, Karen. I tased a cop, I hit this really scary bodyguard guy, I gave our entire life savings to this stripper. See, I thought I was gonna get hit by a train later, and now I still want to.
It's okay, Boiny. You'll earn your money back. And when you do, can I go shopping?
Sure, if the train doesn't kill me.
Come on, Boiny. Let's go play board games.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Karen. We can set up the board right in front of the train.
This week we're going to be doing a canned food drive, which means we're going to be donating cans of food to the less fortunate. That means you, Joseph.
Heck yeah, dude. That means I finally get to eat. No more cockroaches.
So if you have any cans of food at your house that your parents are willing to donate, then bring them in. And if you bring in a lot of cans of food, you could get a toy from the toy box.
A toy box? Is that a Thomas the Tank Engine?
No way, dude. Is that Buzz Lightyear?
I want the pony.
No, the pony's mine.
Is that a DVD box set of Brandy and Mr. Whiskers and Tech Decks? Oh, I want the whole box.
Wait, you're telling me that if I get rid of my green beans, I get toys? That is the tits. So bring in as many cans tomorrow as you can. It can be any food. It could be green beans, it could be SpaghettiOs, whatever you want, as long as it's not open. Hey, Cody! Why'd you steal a toy from the toy box?
What are you talking about? I didn't steal a toy.
Right here, Cody. This is a toy.
Oh, I see. This is a common misconception. No, that's not a toy. That's actually my boyfriend.
Cody, this is a toy, and the only place that you would have gotten it is from the toy box.
What? No, that's not true. Guys, tell him that's my boyfriend.
No, he definitely stole that shit. He got it out of the box and all. He got sticky fingers.
Yeah, I saw him take it.
What the fuck, guys?
Cody, if you want this toy from the toy box, then you have to bring in 10 cans of food tomorrow.
What? 10 cans of food drive? Where am I gonna get 10 cans of food?
You don't have 10 cans of food in your kitchen?
Well, I think we have some SpaghettiOs, but I don't know if we have 10 cans.
Well, I know Chef Pee has a bunch of cans, and I'm gonna get that Thomas and the Brandy and Mr. Whiskers and the Tech Decks.
Bro, can you lend me a couple cans? I really want that Buzz Lightyear, and you know a nigga that gotta eat. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm gonna get as many cans as I can from Chef Pee's pantry.
What? Now, Junior, you should give those cans to me because you're the reason I lost 10.
Okay, look, if we have enough cans, we'll get Ken, but we're gonna get my toys first. Come on, guys.
Frying chicken in the pan, frying chicken cause I can. Fry, da, 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 da. Frying chicken in that bitch, scrap my ass whenever I itch. Fry, da, 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 da. Fry that hoe, fry that hoe, fry that hoe, fry that hoe.
Is he saying Friday ho?
I think he's saying fry that hoe.
Oh, okay. That's supposed to be like the pearly gates, like there's so many cans, like what we saw as heaven.
Yeah, no, I
because we need cans.
Yeah, I get it.
Look at all these cans, Cody!
That's a lot of cans, G.
I think that's enough cans to get all the toys I'm wanting. Because I get the Thomas, and I get the Brandy and Mr. Whiskers.
Well, we also have enough cans to get Ken.
I'm not gonna waste 10 cans to get Ken. It's gonna take 10 cans, and that Thomas is easily a 20-can toy. And Brandy and Mr. Whiskers is 10 cans, and then probably the Tech Decks are 5 cans each, so I'm not gonna waste 10 cans on your stupid Ken doll.
Well, Junior, you already have so many Thomases, you don't need another one.
Well, you've already had so much Ken, you don't need them anymore.
There's only one Ken.
And you've had a lot of use with them.
And it's your fault he was taken from me, so you owe me these cans.
Well, you need to go to your own house and get your own cans, because these cans, I need all these cans for my toys.
But you have at least 10 cans right here. Let me just have those and you can have the rest.
Stop pocket watching my cans.
Give me the can.
Julia, what the hell are you doing in my pantry?
Technically, it's not your pantry, it's my dad's pantry.
Technically, it is my pantry since I cleaned up this whole damn house while your dad sits on his ass and watch TV.
Okay.
What are you doing in my pantry?
So the school's having a canned food drive.
Ken food drive.
Wait, Ken knows how to drive?
Oh yeah, he's got a CDL. He drives a big rig right into my ass.
Jesus.
Anyway, the school's having a canned food drive.
Canned food drive.
And I was going to donate all our cans of food to the school.
No, the hell you're not. You're not donating cans to no dirty hand, grubby ass, disgusting brats.
I'm sorry, Joseph.
Listen, if we donated 20 cans of food, I'll get a bunch of toys.
20 cans? That's 20 meals, 20 full ass bellies. No, the hell you're not, Junior. You have toys upstairs. You don't need to donate cans.
But there's a brand new Thomas in the box and a DVD box and a brand new Mr. Whiskers.
Don't give a damn about no damn whiskers. Get out of my damn pantry.
He's clearly never seen the show.
Get out of the pantry, Junior.
Okay.
God.
Oh man, guys, I really wanted those cans.
Yeah, and I really wanted my boyfriend back.
Wow, Cody, you're so selfish and self-centered. All you do is think about yourself.
Yeah, dude, you're not starving and hungry like me, and Chef PB didn't roast your ass.
All I'm trying to do is donate food for my buddy Joseph.
No, you just want to donate cans because you want like 5 toys.
What? No, I would donate that food even if I wasn't getting toys.
Okay, that's a fucking lie because you've never donated anything in your life.
I'm flabbergasted at that sentence, Cody. I've donated so much stuff in my life. I'm donor man. People used to call me that.
Donor man?
Yeah, right, Joseph? People call me that.
Yeah, I heard somebody call him Donor Man before.
Okay, donor man, what have you donated?
I've given,
Yeah?
what is that? I use public bathrooms.
How is that donating?
Well, see, instead of peeing in the toilet, I pee all over the toilet seat, and I give a janitor a job. I'm like Donald Trump. I create jobs.
What? You donate piss to a public toilet?
Yeah, because if I used the toilet normally, he would have nothing to clean. But I purposely piss all over the toilet seat and the ground so he has something to clean up.
Well, that sounds like you're just making a janitor hate his life.
No, he doesn't hate his life. He loves it. He loves cleaning things. That's why he's a janitor.
No, I don't think he's a janitor because he loves cleaning. I think he just wants money.
What? No, he walks in that bathroom. If he sees a clean bathroom, he's like, what's the point of me? He'd get fired if the bathroom wasn't dirty. But I make the bathroom dirty on purpose so he has something to clean up. So I'm donating piss on the ground so he gets paid more.
I don't think he gets excited when he sees a pissy, shitty toilet seat.
He does get excited because he gets paid more.
He doesn't get paid per piss and shit on a toilet seat.
Well, then he needs to discuss his stats with his boss.
His stats? This isn't Madden, Junior. He's just a janitor.
Well, listen, Cody, a janitor likes to clean. That's why he became a janitor, and I donate my piss and shit on the ground so that he can clean it up.
Yeah, on the ground. How fucking generous. I'm sure he loves that.
Oh, he walks in the bathroom, he goes, let's fucking go.
He definitely doesn't say, let's fucking go.
Yes, he does. He said, put me in, coach.
Yeah,
it's time to clean that shit.
Yeah, he has headphones in and he's like, hell yeah, hype music. He's like, I'm ready to do this.
Hype music? What kind of music do you listen to when you clean a shitty floor in a bathroom?
Eye of the Tiger.
Maybe Kodak Black.
Yeah, or the Rocky song.
Well, guys, we're getting off topic. We just need these cans so I can get Ken back.
Okay, well, I would give you cans, but Chef Pee-Pee won't let me grab the cans, and I wish we could just break into the pantry.
Break in? It doesn't even have a lock on it. It's your pantry. You could just wait for Chef Pee-Pee to fall asleep and then go in and take the cans.
You know Chef Pee-Pee doesn't sleep at night. He stays up watching telenovelas.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
dude, I love that. Yeah, they always ending to be continued.
Yeah, so Chef Pee-Pee's watching those shows. He'll see us if we try to go in the pantry.
Yeah, so what do we do?
We could try to distract him right now, and one of us tries to get him out of the kitchen, and then we can grab the cans. I got an idea. Follow me. Okay, guys, here's my plan. I'm going to throw this glass bottle at the ground, and when it shatters, Chef Pee-Pee's going to hear it. He's going to come running. Joseph, I want you to lay in the glass, and when Chef Pee-Pee shows up, he's going, what happened? I'm going to say, Joseph got hit in the head with a glass bottle. You have to do CPR. So while Chef Pee-Pee's doing CPR on Joseph, Cody, I need you to go in the pantry and grab all the food.
Okay, but I want Chef Pee-Pee to do CPR on me, so can I lay in the glass and then Joseph goes and gets the cans?
It doesn't matter who gets the cans. If you want to lay in the glass, you can.
Okay, but also, when he comes up, tell him there was a rattlesnake in the vase when you threw it, and it bit me on the wiener in the asshole, and he's gonna need to suck the venom out of there.
Okay.
Yeah, and also tell him that the rattlesnake bit my belly, like a whole bunch of little bites all over my belly, so he's gonna have to, like, suck on that all the way down, and then suck the venom out of the wiener in the asshole. Tell him that.
Okay, I'll tell him.
Yeah, make sure you tell him. But especially make sure you tell him to suck the venom out of the wiener in the asshole. Because, like, tell him that's where most of the bites was on the wiener in the asshole. And there was a lot of little bites on the belly, so he mostly just gets it out of the wiener in the asshole.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, make sure you do that, please.
I will tell him that.
Don't forget. And if you remember one, I'd prefer the asshole.
Okay.
So just make sure you at least say the asshole part.
Okay.
Please remember that.
I will remember it.
Okay, please do.
I think I will. Okay, here, I'm about to throw it. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Julian, what the hell was that about? You know not to throw shit in this house. You could have broke that.
I really should have checked to see where Chef Pee was before we threw it.
Yeah, you should have. Now he's not gonna suck my ass.
What? Oh, listen, Chef Pee, I was trying to shatter the bottle. I wanted to make a big mess. I wanted to get in trouble.
No, you're not supposed to break shit in this house. I'm gonna tell your daddy.
I do think you should go all the way upstairs and tell my dad.
What, you want an ass whooping?
Yes, I do. I think you should go tell my dad what I was trying to do, and you should go through the whole alphabet, A through Z. Each letter, think of a word that how you describe me, like A as asshole, B as a brat.
You know what? That is a good idea, Junior. That is the smartest thing you ever said. You know what? I can be very clever with my words. Braxton!
No, he's upstairs, Chef Pee, not. He's this way.
Braxton!
All right, guys, let's go grab the cans of food. All right, guys, grab as many cans as you can. Hold the bag, Cody.
You know, Junior, I really like that plan, Junior. I really wish that plan would have worked out, Junior. I really especially like the part that you came up with where the snake bit my wiener in my asshole.
Dude, nobody's licking your ass. Shut up.
I didn't say lick, I said suck.
Justin, keep grabbing cans.
Snake bite, you fucking dumbass.
Just keep grabbing cans.
Yeah, I really wish it would have worked, Junior.
Freaky ass boy.
I really wish you would have sucked my wiener and asshole, Junior.
All right. We got the cans, right?
Guys, run this way with the cans.
Where you think you going with my cans, little bitch?
We're leaving here with these cans.
Oh, no, the hell you not. Not on my dead body.
We're leaving with these cans and we're taking them to the school.
Oh, no, you're gonna be a dead man if you leave with my cans.
A snake bit my wiener and asshole, and I need you to suck the venom out.
Cody, stop. No one's doing that.
I'm getting something out of this, goddammit.
Listen, we are going to leave with these cans and I'm going to get those toys.
No, you're gonna be 6 feet under after this. Wait, where did he go?
It was part of my plan. While I was distracting you in your face, they ran out the front door. Ha ha!
Actually, we're right here, Junior. I just had to tie my shoe. Joseph helped me.
You ain't leaving nowhere. Ow! Damn it!
All right, teacher, we bought a bunch of cans.
All right, you want a toy from the toy box?
Yes, we do.
Hold on, let me grab Ken first. Teacher, where is that thing you took from me earlier?
Oh, the Bobby doll? Some kid took it after he turned in all these cans of green beans.
What?
Hey, Mr. Barbie doll man, ready to go in my poop pipe?
Jeffy, that's what I wanted to do.
Chicken and waffles for breakfast? Oh, this is gonna be absolutely delicious. Chef BB! What do you want, Braxton? I'm trying to make chicken and waffles. Wait. Why you so damn clean? Oh, you like the new look, huh? Yeah, I got a fresh ass Goodfellas t-shirt on, clean as hell, fresher than a bitch. You like it? Hell no! I like it when you're dirty and filthy. That's how I know you're actually getting the job done and you're working hard. Well, wait, where's my orange juice? You know I like freshly squeezed orange juice on Sundays. Well, we don't have any oranges. We got onions over here. I can make you some onion juice. No, I don't want no damn onion juice. Does it look like it's Thursday? I am not detoxing today. Make me some damn oranges. Go get some from the fucking store or something. God. Okay, Braxton. Jeez. You can ask, please.
Chugga, 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 chugga. Aw, Percy, why the long face? Well, I caught my wife getting a train ran on her. Look. Aw, that sucks, Percy. Yeah, they're all up in her caboose.
Junior, I gotta run to Target to get some oranges for your whiny ass daddy. Do you need anything?
Oh, if I go with you, will you take me to Chick-fil-A?
What? Chick-fil-A? What the hell? Oh, Chick-fil-A? Hell yeah, I'll take you to get some chicken sandwiches and shit. I know you starving.
Wait,
yeah.
you'd really take me to Chick-fil-A?
For my number one buddy? Definitely, I'll do that.
Yeah, let's go!
Yeah, we can make a quick pig style.
Yes!
Chick-fil-A!
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 Chick-fil-A! Chick-fil-A! Chick-fil-A!
Oh, you excited as hell, homeboy?
Oh, yeah, I'm so hungry. Oh, should I get chicken nuggets or should I get a chicken sandwich?
Get both of them. What the hell wrong with you?
But I get both?
Yeah, today your day. Get whatever on the menu.
Oh my god, okay. I want a chicken sandwich and chicken nuggets. Oh, and can I get a chocolate milkshake?
Shit, get it all. Get a vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, whatever on that motherfucker.
Oh, there's no line.
Oh, yeah, no line. You getting the presidential treatment, my boy. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, remember, chicken sandwich and chicken nuggets and a milkshake.
Okay, I remember all of it. Can I get a chicken sandwich, chicken nuggets, a milkshake? Fuck it, let's get a brownie as well. Wait, what's that? It's Sunday, you fucking dog! It's closed, you silly ass, goofy ass, hungry ass, starving ass boy. Hold on. Let me in the stomach. Oh, that bitch it sound like a Loch Ness monster in that bitch. You're so damn hungry. You look so pitiful. Hold on, let me see if they actually open up. Hey, can y'all open up, please? I know it's Sunday. Ask Jesus if he can let a nigga get a pass or something. Goddamn, cause this boy starving. This boy, he like one of them little African children, but he white. Oh my God, someone please open up. He's so fucking hungry.
You can stop now, Jeffy.
Wait, you sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, let's just go to Target.
Hungry ass nigga. All right, Junior. I gotta run into Target to get these damn oranges for your dad. So try not to eat the steering wheel and the damn car seats while I'm gone. Know you're hungry as hell, boy. Oh shit. Junior, do you think Target's actually open on Sunday? Of course it is, nigga, because I checked the calendar, you dumbass. Silly ass. Goofy ass. Bok chicken hungry ass. Nugget wanting ass, boy. Oh, you ain't getting shit today, nigga. Just go inside Target. What are those goddamn oranges? Oh, there they go, right there. Oh, sorry, man. Oh my God, goddamn! Hot diggity damn. Were you reaching for these oranges, ma'am? I'm sorry.
Well, I was, but now I think I want a banana.
I got the perfectly bruised banana for you. I just need you to peel it back with your teeth, baby.
What teeth?
Oh, God damn. You got somewhere to be right now?
I just gotta be back by the old folks' home at around 5.
Oh, it's 2:30 right now. There's plenty of time between now and then. What you trying to do? Oh, Junior,
No,
listen.
Chef PB, just take me home. No more jokes.
No, it's not a joke. Just listen. Check this shit out. Oh, I met the woman of my dreams in Target. That bitch so damn bad.
Well, I mean, Target bitches are fine.
Yeah, they are, especially when they a cougar bitch on a prowl and you out here reaching for oranges out of nowhere. They rah, 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 rah. And I'm like, oh, I'm a victim, but I'm vulnerable and I'm willing to go, baby. Let's get it. Oh,
She's that hot?
oh yeah, she was bad. Straight gilf. Oh, woman of my dreams with big head titties. Yeah, titties. Oh, but look, she took me behind the paper towel aisle and we made a little mess. We had to clean up on aisle 3, if you know what I'm talking about. Wait, you a G. You can't hear that type of shit. Let me hold up.
What she look like? Show me what she looks like.
Oh, no. She out your lead, boy. Chill out. You know, stick to them elementary hoes. She out your lead, boy. She a gilf. Super bad hoe. But look, hold these down oranges. I gotta get back to the house. I'm getting too damn aroused. I'm in love. It's cougar love. Ooh, gotta grab them and do like I do with them. It's just squeeze, get the juices out of that motherfucker. Wait, what the hell was that? Oh, is that my phone? Hold on. Wait, St. John's retirement home? Who the hell could this be? Hello?
Hello, is this that fine young man from the grocery store?
You better chill out, baby. There might be that cute ass cougar that was on the hunt earlier. Yeah, I'm surprised you remember my number with all that damn Alzheimer's with your cute ass.
My memory ain't as good as it used to be, but I can't forget the size of that banana.
Chill out, baby. Chill. I'm gonna come over there and put that banana pudding on that ass.
Well, why don't you come down to this retirement home and do it then? It's mac and cheese night.
Oh my God. Oh, chill out, baby. Oh, I'm getting a little too excited. Gotta make sure nobody over here. Mac and cheese night, you say? Ooh, I'm gonna have to come and stir the pot. Ooh, and grab them after I get done squeezing these oranges. My hand's gonna be nice and firm.
Oh, you squeezing oranges. What you thinking about when you squeezing them oranges?
You know what I'm thinking about, the wrinkly ass titties. I'm trying to squeeze the milk out them bitches, you know what I'm saying? What you wearing, baby?
Oh, I'm wearing adult diapers.
Oh, adult diapers? Oh, I know you wet below. Oh, I'm gonna have to pull them bitches off with my teeth.
Well, I did just piss myself.
That's all I need to hear, baby. Just hold on. I'm gonna be over there in just a second. Oh! Junior, I need your help. Please. Look out for a nigga. Please, help me.
Why would I help you, Chef PB?
What do you mean? Why would you help me? We're best friends. Nigga, I cook for you. What do you mean? Look out for a nigga. Come on, bro. Look. Remember that one time I took you to Chick-fil-A to get a chicken sandwich? I was looking out then, but the motherfucker was closed, though. I forgot about that. God damn it. Oh, silly, goofy. All right, let me calm down. But look, please help me. Help me out. Go downstairs, squeeze those oranges, and give your dad a cup of orange juice. He needs it because it's Sunday and shit. I got a date with a fine-ass cougar bitch. She got a dick appointment, so you know I gotta fill the prescription. Doctor calls.
Well, what do I get out of it?
You trying to hit my bitch? Hell no, that's a weird question for you to ask. You can't get none of that. That's all mine. I'm in love, nigga. God. But, you know, I can ask her if she got a friend or something, you know, put you down. Make sure you get a little play later, you know. You know what I'm talking about? But not with my old lady. I'm in love, boy.
No, you know what? Fine, I'll just do it. Go.
You will? That's what I'm talking about. I love you, man. You know what? On my way back, I will make sure I'll pull up the Chick-fil-A and see if they still open. Fuck, man. Damn, boy. Happen every time. It never failed. But these hoes, boy, go crazy. But I'm getting on my nerve, boy.
You okay, Jeffy?
Look, check this out. I need real nigga advice. What, real nigga, you feel me? Look, just keep it a bean with me. Keep it 100. If I'm going crazy, just let me know, Junior. But I pulled up to the old folk home to pick up my old lady, right?
Old folks home.
Yeah, the old... Man, stop cutting me off. I'm trying to tell the damn story. Look, I pull up to the old folk home, and I'm like, oh, hey, the lady at the desk, I'm like, hey, baby, what's up? How you doing? My old lady down here, where she at? You know, fine shit. Where she at? Oh, she in room 705? Okay, bet. So I go up to the elevator. Boop, 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 boop. Whoop. So go up there to 705. I'm walking up to the room. Guess what the hell happened? The old ass geezer walk out, bruh, fixing his damn pants, smiling with the biggest damn smirk on his mouth, just cheesing. I'm like, okay, this what we doing? Okay, bet. I walk in the room, right? She over there laid up, just cheesing herself. Relax, look like she just got done smoking a damn cigarette. I'm like, okay, bet. Who the hell with the old ass geezer walking out? Oh, that's just my ex-husband. Your ex-husband? What the fuck the ex doing in the present? What he doing here? The fuck? He's supposed to be ex-tied. What? I bet. To my, oh no, he just came to catch up on old times and memories and stuff. Catch up? The fuck he catch up? You a hot dog now? Y'all catching up on old memories? Fuck them memories. Let them burn in hell, nigga. What the fuck? Bruh, boy, and then she over here just laughing and giggling. Bitch, what you laughing for? I'm the only nigga supposed to make you laugh. What? Ooh, boy, I could have slapped that. Why? But I had to keep composure. Then I looked to the left. What the hell was that? Guess what I see? A damn hat. It's a hat on the damn table. Who hat is this, bitch? Oh, that my ex-husband hat. He must have left it. He leaving hats now? He coming back for later? He seconds? That's what he want? Oh, hell no. Boy, where you at? Boy, I put a foot up in that nigga ass, boy. Where you at? Point him out. I swear, if he come back, somebody, no, you reading too much into it. Stop thinking like that. I would never. He ain't getting none of these goodies. He ain't hit. I'm like, baby, so he ain't hit. He ain't hit. No, I would never let him get none of this. All right. But you know what my first grade teacher told me? Go with your instincts. Use your intuition, nigga. You know what my intuition tell me? He piping that. He all in them damn guts every time when I'm not there. Oh, boy, I can't believe this shit. So, you know, I'm not thinking right, but I'm over here trying to keep composure. So I'm like, hey, big, give me your phone. Give me that damn phone. I start scrolling, boy. I scroll back like 20 years, you feel me? Oh, yeah, guess what I see? He piping that shit. Boy, he blowing her back out. I can't even fucking be mad, man. Cause she looked good as hell in it too, boy. She was just taking that shit, boy. I ain't know what to say, boy. I had to send it to my damn phone, you know what I'm saying? Cause keep it for later. It was that damn good.
Didn't you just meet her today?
But I love her. What do you mean I just meet her today? That's my soul. That's my soul tie. You feel me? We locked in forever. You think? What you think, Junior? You think she cheating?
Your phone's ringing.
What? God damn it. Look, I'm gonna come back. You just tell me what you think when I come back. Junior, that's her ass calling me from the old folks' home. Oh boy, she's desperate as hell. It's like putty in my hands to watch this shit. It's gonna be like a game. What you want, bitch? I'm busy right now. I'm busy with like 8 different hoes. She trying to give me some gog, especially this redhead one. She very freaky and frisky. Hey, act like a girl real quick.
Oh, Shabibi, it's so hairy.
Ooh, hairy, you say? I love a good jungle. I feel like George in that motherfucker. Ooh.
Wow, this is awkward.
Wait, who the hell is this? Is this that old ass geezer? Yeah, I saw your little ass when you was walking out the room, and I saw you on that video. You think a nigga ain't pay attention. You got good stroke game, though. I'll give it to you. You good rhythm.
No, I'm a worker from the old folks' home calling to let you know that Miss Harris has unfortunately passed away about 3 minutes ago, and you were the last person to call her, so I was just calling to let you know.
No! That's the love of my life. She passed away. What am I going to do now? give her that good pipe. Who else am I gonna pipe? What am I gonna do? I'm never gonna see her again.
Well, Chef Pee Pee, didn't you send the video of her ex-husband piping her to your old phone?
You know what? You're right. Good looking out, Junior. I'm gonna watch this video and rehash some memories.
So, guys, what do you want to do today?
I don't know, Junior. Maybe change your smoke detector?
That's Chef Pee Pee's job.
Dude, let's make a rap song.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
All right, Cody, drop a beat for me.
What, me?
Yeah, just drop a beat, God.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I got a ball on my shirt, I go outside to eat dirt, you mess with me, you get hurt, I leave you blue like a Smurf,
Oh! Leave you blue like a Smurf!
like a Smurf.
Because when you beat up people, they turn blue! Like a Smurf!
Like a Smurf.
Oh, that was cool, Joseph.
Yeah, that was off the dome too, dude.
I don't know, Joseph. That was pretty mid.
Wait, why are you hating on my bars, Cody?
Yeah, Cody, that was awesome!
Nah, I gave you that sick-ass DJ Mustard style beat, and that was the riz you bring to it? It's kinda lame. My right shoe could make a better rap than that.
What? Shoes can't even talk.
Yeah, your shoe can't rap better than Joseph.
I wouldn't say anything like that.
With shoe?
Yeah, that's me, the shoe on your foot. Look, and I can make a better rap song than these fools.
Well, then do it.
What? Oh, you trying to put me on the spot? Okay then. Watch this. What? I'm a shoe. Yeah. What? You ain't got no soul. What? Pulling strings in this hole. I'm a shoe, looking fresh and brand new. Steppin' shit, PU. I'm a pair, I come in two. Walk on you like bubble gum. Watch your stuff, these streets I run. What are those? Your shoes are dumb. Bitch, I'm fly like Air Force One. I'm a shoe. What? I'm a shoe. What? I'm a shoe. Stuff on you. What? Stuff on you. Stuff. You black and blue. I'm a shoe. What? I'm a shoe. Yeah. I'm a shoe. Stuff on you. What? Stuff on you. Stuff. You black and blue.
Wow, I gotta admit, Shoe, that shit went pretty hard.
Yeah, I told you I go hard. See, I've been in the game for a while.
Wow, Joseph, Cody's shoe did rap better than you.
Whatever, dude. Look, how about we go outside and play basketball? Look, I got something to say, too.
Basketball?
Yeah, y'all been playing around with me for too long, and I gotta say what I gotta say right now.
Okay, then say it.
Okay. You think you can put me on the spot, too? All right, then, let's go. Yeah. I'm a ball hoe. What? Watch me dribble, ooh, I might go between your nuts, nigga. Cross you up, leave you stuck. Getting green Milwaukee Bucks. Stuck on you, don't give no fucks. Bust your ass, you out of luck. Station to it kinda sucks, but I still like that fit duck. I'm Michael Jordan, you're a smuck. Ballin' like my dick was tough. Basketball. I'm a ball, cross you up, make you fall. You ain't good at all. Dunk on you like taco fall. Cause little boy, you small, windmill dunk. In the air, you smell my ball. Wow, I'm sorry, basketball. I didn't know you felt that way. Yeah, I'm getting tired of being dribbled all the time. It makes me dizzy.
Well, that is what you were designed for.
What? No, I didn't ask to be a basketball. Look, balls have feelings too.
Yeah, I can confirm that. Balls do have feelings.
Well, I'm so sorry, basketball. Let's just go home.
Cody, why is everything rapping?
I don't know. It is kind of weird. Maybe we're just hungry and that's why we're hallucinating.
Oh yeah, let's go ask Chef Pee Pee to make us something to eat.
Yeah.
These burgers look delicious.
Hey, Chef Pee Pee!
Not right now, Junior. Look, I'm making hamburgers.
You should be grilling up some wieners with no buns.
I don't have any wieners, Cody.
You got one in your pants, you sexy mofo.
Ew, shut up. Look, what do you guys want?
Well, I think me and Cody are really hungry because we've been hallucinating all day. Like, we've seen random objects start rapping.
What? I just can't rap, Junior. Oh, I wouldn't say all that.
What, spatula?
Yeah, it's me, Spatula. What? Spatula, you can talk? Yeah, and I have something to say.
Oh, God damn it.
Hey, where's the meat? Oh my God. Put it all in my face. Yum. Where's I'm a spatula, let me make you a grilled cheese. I'm really thin, squeeze me between your butt cheeks. Hit it from the back, flip them over like a flapjack. I love meatballs, it reminds me of a ball sack. Wow, Spatula, I didn't know you were gay.
Me neither. Can I borrow that?
Yeah, Cody, look, you can have this.
Oh, man.
Oh, Chef People, we're gonna be upstairs. Just let us know when the burgers are done.
Ugh, I don't even know if I want these burgers anymore.
So, Cody, what do you want to do until the hamburgers are ready?
I don't know. Junior, can you change that stupid smoke detector? It's getting annoying.
We'd have to grab a ladder. It would be a whole thing.
Yeah, and I don't want to grab a ladder because it might start rapping.
Hey guys, what doing?
Nothing, Jeffy. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing, just smacking the old diaper.
And I'm tired of it.
Diaper?
You can talk?
See, Holmes, and I got a rap song I want to rap.
Why does this keep happening?
Hey, it's the diaper, Holmes. I got a whole lot of shit that don't make sense. Live la vida loca.
Smack the diaper, make a sound, beat it up like Chris Brown. Need to shit, go to town. I can hold up to a pound. Take it off, what's that smell? Smells so bad, stinks like hell. So much brown, it's hard to tell. That was lunch, Taco Bell.
What do you think about that, Holmes?
Why is your diaper Hispanic?
I didn't even know my diaper could talk. Daddy, my diaper's rapping at me.
Cody, why is everything rapping?
I don't know, Junior, this is getting ridiculous. And change that goddamn smoke detector.
Cody, we should focus on the important things, like random objects rapping, not a stupid smoke detector.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What do we do? You want to play trains?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not like they could rap or anything.
Choo-choo!
Oh, god damn it.
It's me, Thomas, and I got something to rap about.
Thomas?
Chugga, 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 chugga. What? Choo-choo! We running trains, oh! Where that tunnel, where that tunnel, Little engine that could, I'm the nigga that would. Choo-choo on your bitch ass, Thomas with that cold gas. 6 wheels, coming fast, where's your bitch? Glad you asked, getting the train ran on her. How she like it, hard and fast. What y'all think about that? Did I go off the tracks or what?
Yeah, that shit did go pretty hard, Thomas. Why is the beat the same for all of them?
I don't know. But I'm tired of everything rapping, Cody. Like, what's happening to us?
I don't know. Maybe somebody slipped something into our drink?
Bill Cosby hasn't been here, Cody.
Yeah, that's true. If he had, he would have been rapping.
I have an idea. Why don't we just call a doctor and ask a doctor what's happening with us?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, let me call a doctor.
Hey there, somebody call a doctor?
Yeah, doctor, something weird's happening to me and my friend.
Oh, what's going on?
Everything we look at starts rapping music.
Yeah, I've been saying you kids gotta stop listening to that rap music. It'll rot your brain. All that talk about hoes and bitches and ass and cars and lean. It's too cool. The human mind can't fathom stuff that cool. You know, you can't spell crap without rap. Yeah, you kids gotta start listening to something else, like country or pop or rock and roll or bluegrass or polka or something, I don't know.
So you think it's our fault because we like to listen to rap music?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know what Dr. Dre said? Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. I don't really know what that means, but I'm still gonna eat tricks. I don't even care if I'm not a kid. Yeah, you know, I actually got pulled over when I was a teenager for listening to rap music. Yeah, they searched my car and everything. Taught me a valuable lesson, it did. So now I'm a cop and I pull people over for listening to rap music. Isn't that ironic?
Well, doctor, like, no, something like really weird's happening because like objects will rap at us. Like we saw a basketball start rapping at us.
Oh, well maybe you kids are just schizophrenic and you're just now noticing.
Hey, man.
Who the hell said that?
Over here, man.
It's gotta be an object trying to rap.
On your head, dude.
On my head?
Yeah, what's up? It's me.
Well, it's your bald spot.
My bald spot?
Yeah, I've been here for years. Now it's my time to shine.
Well, what do you have to say, bald spot?
Check this out.
Yeah, the ball spot, nigga. What? Yeah. You going ball, Brooklyn. Just cut it off, Brooklyn. No hair, I don't care. Ball spot, it makes you stare. Wear a hat, cover up. I'm still here, just give up. All the ladies laugh at you. Looking like Mr. Magoo. Need some hair, you wish it grew. Where's the millions you look like Groot?
What you think about that, Baldy?
That was mean. I'm gonna go put on a hat to shut him up. Howdy. Yeah, now that I've shut him up, this is pretty weird. Everything keeps rapping. What do you think it is, Doctor? I don't know. Maybe we have some kind of like new rare disease that makes things start rapping?
You've never heard of something like this before?
No, never.
Junior, change that goddamn smoke detector!
Okay, I'll change it right now, Cody.
Wait a minute, that's not a smoke detector. That's a carbon monoxide detector. There must be a carbon monoxide leak in here.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, god damn it.
Beep, 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 beep. I was trying to let y'all know y'all was gonna die. Ha, you almost died from carbon monoxide. I should warn you, shit, I tried. You ignore me, let it slide. Glad you heard me, took some time. Made a noise, I'm not a mime. Now you know that you didn't die. We cool, now niggas for life.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. It was a carbon monoxide leak. It was making us all hallucinate that everything was rapping. I'm gonna go find the leak and fix it.
Well, Cody, I'm glad he figured out the problem.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all forgot about me, Couch the Rapper, and I got something to say.
No, we're out of here.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
Hey, where y'all going? Come back!
our bags are packed.
Oh, Marvin, I'm so excited to go to St. Louis, Missouri.
If we're going to Missouri, why are you dressed like you're going to the beach?
Because we are going to the beach, Marvin.
There's no beach in St. Louis.
Marvin, prepare to be wrong. Check this out. What's that right next to the arch? That's right, it's a beach. Can you imagine floating in a pool floaty and looking up at the arch? I think that's heaven, Marvin.
Well, that looks like a river.
Yeah, the Mississippi.
I can't wait to go snorkeling and eat Mexican food.
Oh, Marvin, they have the best Mexican food. I swear, it's like they hop the border and come straight to St. Louis.
So you've been to St. Louis before?
Yeah, we go every summer.
Boyney says it's the cheapest beach you can go to.
Yeah, it's amazing, Marvin. See in the picture? There's nobody else there. It's like having your own private beach just for you, and also that barge.
Okay, well, why don't we go somewhere more tropical, like Oklahoma?
Marvin, everybody's gonna be swimming in the beaches of Oklahoma this time of year. You know where they're not gonna be? St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, well, let's not miss our flight. Grab your bags.
Yeah, we gotta hurry up. We have a Southwest flight, and it's like riding a bus. There's no assigned seating. It's just first come, first serve. So we might not actually even be sitting together. I swear, if I get seated next to a crying baby, I'm gonna punch it in the face.
Well, if you punch, it's gonna cry more.
Not if I punch it hard enough, Marvin. Just kidding, but maybe I'm not. Come on, let's go!
How lucky of us that we all get to sit together in one row.
I know, isn't it great, Marvin?
Danny, what would happen if the plane crashed into a building?
Jeffy, don't say stuff like that.
Well, it happened 3 times, almost 4.
Jeffy, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, Jeffy, it's not gonna happen, so shut up.
All right, one more question. How do we know that the pilot didn't catch his wife cheating on him and he's about to crash the plane on purpose to get back at life?
Oh, I'm starting to freak out, Jeffy!
Calm down. That's not gonna happen. They screen the pilots every day, I think.
I hate sitting in the middle seat. And I'm sitting next to a baby.
Fungus, sit down.
What the fuck? You named your baby Fungus? Well, would you like to sit next to Fungus?
No, she likes the window seat.
Okay, well, do you want to switch seats with me so I can sit on the end and you can sit with Fungus?
No, I like the aisle seat.
Oh yeah, that makes fucking sense.
Mama! 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 Mama!
I think it wants your attention.
Mama! That's okay. She's self-soothing. She'll calm down in 30 minutes to an hour.
Oh, that is fucking perfect. Hey, you think you could cry louder? I don't think my eardrums have ruptured yet. Where? How do you like it? Where?
Can I get y'all anything before takeoff?
Yeah, I'd like a bomb so I can blow this plane up.
Sir, you can't say bomb on an airplane.
Oh, sorry. Well, can I at least get some earplugs then?
Oh, shoot, I just gave away my last pair.
Oh, were those people also sitting next to a screaming baby?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm sure they needed it way more than I do. Oh, one more thing. Hypothetically, if I were to punch this baby, would I still be able to go to St. Louis?
No.
Oh, okay. I really want to see that arch. Okay, that's it. Shut up, baby. Shut up. Give me something to cry about, you stupid
That baby sounds like it's getting murdered.
Hey,
What? Go back to your seat.
I just punched a baby over there, and now the flight attendant is saying I have to switch seats.
Would any of y'all mind switching seats with him?
Rose, you want to switch seats with him?
Sure, I'll sit by a baby.
Wait, really? I get a window seat? I gotta start punching babies more often. Oh, Marvin, this is the perfect way to start a vacation to St. Louis, Missouri. I'm on a Southwest flight right next to my best buddy. Hey, Marvin, what do you think the odds are that the flight attendant will suck me off in the bathroom?
What?
No, I'm just kidding. That's crazy. That wouldn't happen. That's crazy. But maybe, right? No, I wouldn't let it get that far. I wouldn't do that.
This is your captain speaking. I just want everyone to know that last night I caught my wife cheating on me with 3 black guys. So you're gonna have to bear with me. Prepare the cabin for takeoff.
Whew, Marvin, it sounds like the captain's having a rough day. But don't worry, he'll cheer right up as soon as we land in St. Louis, Missouri. Happiest place on earth. Bumpy takeoff.
Well, it's really bumpy.
Really bumpy takeoff.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna crash it.
What?
It's gonna be full!
Wait a minute, what happened? Wait, I thought I punched you.
Can I get y'all anything before takeoff?
You already asked us that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
This is your captain speaking. I just want everyone to know that last night I caught my wife cheating on me with 3 black guys. So you're gonna have to bear with me. Prepare the cabin for takeoff.
Wait a minute. That means this plane's gonna crash. I need to get off this plane. Wait, come on. Marvin, Rose, Jeffy. Marvin, Jeffy, Rose. I just had a vision that this plane is gonna crash.
What, it's gonna crash?
Yeah, I had a That's So Raven moment. We need to get off this plane.
Okay, what about your wife?
Oh, yeah. Karen, we're leaving. Come on, let's go. Oh, hey, look at that. I left my bag. See, isn't it good that we got off that plane?
Why'd you make us get off the plane? We missed our flight.
Yeah, what the hell is going on, Boiny?
Yeah, what the hell is going on, Boiny?
Well, I had a vision that the plane was gonna crash.
You daydreamed the plane crashing until you made us all miss our vacation?
No, it wasn't a daydream. It was really realistic. Like, I punched this baby in the face, and then I came and sat with Marvin, and then the pilot said he was sad, and then he crashed the plane.
It sounds like you fell asleep in your seat and had a bad dream.
No, trust me, I could not have fallen asleep with that baby screaming at me.
Boiny, you ruined our summer vacation.
Yeah!
Okay, well, you guys are gonna thank me when that plane crashes.
I don't think that plane's gonna crash. Planes don't crash anymore. Planes are very safe.
Look, the news!
Breaking news, okay? A plane, during takeoff, drove off the runway and crashed into a building, killing all 180 passengers on board.
Oh my god!
How horrible! Those poor people!
Yes! Yes, I was right! Yes! Face, 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 face! Oh, yeah! You guys didn't believe me, but then I whipped out the dick of truth and I was like, oh, all over you guys! Oh, yeah, I was like, the plane's gonna crash, and you were like, no, and then you know what happened? It blew up! It crashed! And yes, I know I'm being a little insensitive because 180 people died, but I know 5 motherfuckers who didn't! Right, Marvin? Right? We are alive! Yes, because of me! Because of how right I was! I'm totally gonna use this at parties. I'm gonna be like, hey, you know that plane that crashed? I was on it until I got off because I had a bad feeling. I like making stuff about me. You know, like whenever I see a car accident on the news, and I'm like, I drive on that street all the time. That totally could have been me, but it wasn't. But I'm still gonna make a Facebook post about how it could have been. Yummy the likes. Oh God, I love being right so much. Okay, Karen, come on. Let's go home and you make me dinner to celebrate how right I am.
I cannot believe we just escaped death.
All right, Boiny, your taquitos will be ready in about 20 minutes.
Yummy, taquitos. I like those.
I know you do, Boiny. Oh, Boiny, whose $1.01 is this on the counter?
It's mine, Karen. Don't touch it.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna move it out of my way. Oh, no! Boiny! I dropped your penny down the garbage disposal!
Well, you better get it, goddammit. That's a 1997 penny. I like that year.
Okay, Boiny. Oh, it's so deep. Oh, it's so deep. Oh, deep! Oh my God, that's so hot.
Oh, that's so hot. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Damn, Karen, what's all that screaming about? If you burnt the taquitos, we can always just get Uber Eats. Karen? Oh, God, you definitely burned the taquitos. It smells like a burning body. Well, Karen, I'm gonna go over to Marvin's house. Definitely not a strip club. It's definitely gonna be Marvin's house. No strip clubs for me. Just Marvin. Okay.
Marvin, it's just so sad those people died today. We could have died.
I know, but we didn't. We got off the plane, so just be grateful we're alive.
Oh, hey, Dad, look how high I'm jumping.
Jeffy, no jumping on the trampoline in the living room.
Old trampoline dick. Bounce up and down and shit.
Seriously, Jeffy, people lost their lives. There's no mood to jump on a trampoline right now.
But jumping on your trampoline makes me feel better. Dang, how high do you think I can jump?
What happened, Marvin? I didn't see!
Oh, Jeffy was jumping on the trampoline. He got decapitated for the ceiling fan.
Oh my God, Jeffy!
Yeah, that, more of that. Oh,
no!
Oh, what do we do?
I'm gonna go take a bath!
A bath?
Yes, I'm gonna take a bath because I'm sad!
But you don't take a bath and you see someone die?
Marvin, it's my sad bath time!
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta call 911. Why do I call 911? He's already dead. There's no saving him. He's dead. His head's completely off. What do I do?
Oh, this bath is making me feel so much better. Oh, I'm gonna watch TikTok on my phone.
Hey, buddy, I think my wife burned dinner. You want to come to the strip club with me?
I just saw my son get decapitated by a ceiling fan.
Well, that's why we don't put trampolines under ceiling fans. There you go, buddy. What did we learn?
You don't care that my son is dead?
Well, listen, you're not the only one dealing with the dead body, okay? I'm pretty sure my wife fell into an oven and got cooked to death.
You saw that happen to her?
Well, I didn't see it, but I heard it. I didn't want to see it because I didn't want to be traumatized. But I'm also kind of freaking out because I saw this movie called Final Destination where some people avoid dying in a plane crash and then they start dying in freak accidents. And I'm pretty sure that's what's happening happening to us because my wife is dead, your son is dead, and I don't see your wife, so I'm assuming she's dead too.
My wife might be dead?
Yeah, probably. So I figure if we're gonna die anyway, we might as well die at the strip club, right? I mean, what's the worst that could happen there? A stripper's ass is too fat and it engulfs my head and I suffocate? Or I'm sucking on titties and they're too fat and I suffocate? That sounds like a pretty good death to me, Marvin.
Yeah, I guess the best place to die is a strip club.
Yeah, exactly. So, how are we gonna get there?
Well, we can take my car.
No cars. There's a car accident in Final Destination 2 and it's horrible. A log goes through a windshield. No, I don't want to deal with that.
Okay,
Do you have a bike? No, because then if the chain breaks, it might slit our throat, and I don't want to do that either.
why don't we just walk?
No, because we could get hit by a car, or lightning, or another plane. No, that's no good.
We can just call an Uber, right?
Yes, that's a good idea. I don't think death would kill an innocent Uber driver just to get to us. Good idea.
Okay, let me call the Uber.
Let me get my bowling ball.
Wait, why are you bringing a bowling ball to a strip club?
Because there's a bowling alley at the strip club, Marvin. It's called Tens and Pins, because you can look at tens while you're knocking down pins. It's great.
Oh, okay. The Uber's almost here.
Oh, the last one there is a rotten egg.
Oh, no, I'm going down there.
Oh, no fair. I gotta roll my ball.
I'm gonna make it to the Uber first. I'm not gonna be a rotten egg.
I'm gonna catch you, Marvin. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Watch out. Ouch. Oh, yeah, that would happen. Yeah, I am definitely in a Final Destination movie. I really gotta get to the strip club. Oh man, I am ready to die. Yes, I am.
Oh, hey, what's your name?
I'm Brooklyn guy.
Great, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just looking for something to kill me.
Oh my god, are you depressed?
No, I'm in a pretty good mood. I just know I'm gonna die soon.
Oh, is it like cancer?
No, it's gonna be a freak accident.
Are you a psychic?
Well, maybe. I did have a vision earlier that helped me avoid a plane crash.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Hey, can I give you money to do stuff to me?
Sure, but I have to tell you, I have HIV.
Oh, there it is. That's how it's gonna get me. I'm looking death in the face. Yep, I can't cheat death twice. You know what? I don't even think I want to. This is how I die.
Hey, no touching the ladies!
Oh, no, I paid. Oh, no! Fuck! No, not like this! Oh, come on! No, it was supposed to be hot! I was supposed to die in the titties! It's not fair! Curse you, cruel death!
Chives, I love being a billionaire.
I know, you tell me every day, sir.
Chives, feed me chocolate. Ah,
Very well, sir.
throw it in my mouth. Spanking for missing and being bad at throwing.
Two, sir.
You have 2 ass cheeks, Chives. You want me to hit the hole?
No, sir, please.
All right, Chives, now fetch me my phone. I want to look at the stock market.
Very well, sir.
Hey! What are you doing in my house? You're the gardener. You're supposed to be outside. Get the fuck out.
I'm sorry, I'm looking for my hedge clippers.
You're not gonna find your hedge clippers in my fucking living room. Now go! Chives, help!
What, sir?
Stinky's in the house. Get him out.
I don't know why he's in here.
Hey! Get out of the fucking house!
Can I use your bathroom first, senor?
No, use my bathroom? Fuck no. No, you can't use my bathroom. You shit in the yard. You dig a hole, you take a shit, and you plant an orange tree. Naranjas! Now get!
Okay.
Chives, never let that happen again.
I will have a talk with the gardener.
Yes, you will. Chives, did you see where a CEO of a healthcare company was shot outside his hotel?
Oh, I did hear about that. Shot in broad daylight.
Why didn't his bodyguard protect him?
Well, he didn't have a bodyguard.
Didn't have a bodyguard? Chives, I don't have a bodyguard. What if someone tries to shoot me?
Well, then I would be very happy.
Chives,
But unfortunately, I'm not that lucky.
Chives, I think I need a bodyguard.
And who would want to kill you?
I don't know, Chives. Everyone loves me. But I think we should get a bodyguard just in case. So what I want you to do is I want you to find every bodyguard you can think of and let's have an audition.
Very well, sir.
Oh, God damn it. Fuck out!
Oh, my God.
All right, sir. I have arranged several interviews for your bodyguard position.
Okay, send him in.
Very well, sir. The first candidate is a gentleman named Screwball.
Screwball?
Screwball, yes.
All right, come on in. The fuck are you doing? You're dressed like a clown. You look like a dickhead. Do you even know what this job's supposed to be for?
Well, Mr. Businessman, I saw the flyer and saw that you were hiring.
Well, this is for a bodyguard position, not a little kid's birthday party.
I'm actually not allowed within 500 feet of kids or a Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay. So I have a question for you. Let's say an assassin's trying to kill me. How would you protect me?
Well, I pull out my snake balloon because people are afraid of snakes, and I'd go...
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry. Did I get the job?
We'll call you.
But you don't have my number.
Get the fuck out!
Ow! That wasn't very nice.
Chives, the next one better be good because I don't know what the hell that was.
Well, it is a public application, sir. Anyone can apply.
Well, maybe it should be a little less public. Who's the next one?
The next candidate's name is Shrek.
Shrek?
Yes, sir.
The ogre guy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, donkey! I'm here for the job interview of being a bodyguard!
Well, you're definitely big, so if someone tries to shoot me, you can take a bullet for me and all that fat.
Yes, I can, business donkey! My ass has gotten pretty fat from all the cheesecake. So I do have one question, business donkey. How many snack breaks do I get? And how many bathroom breaks do I get? Because, you see, I have to shit for at least 6 hours of the day. You see, my asshole gets clogged, and I call it constipate. So it takes about 6 hours for me to break through the barrier and release the demon from my bowels, Mr. Business Donkey. And then I'm gonna need about 4 hours to sit there and think about it and recover. Then I need another 3 hours to wipe. But also sometimes I do let it crust. So guilty is charged on the crust. So I always shit, but I don't always wipe. So sometimes pizza crust, sometimes wipey wipe, but always shitty shit.
I'm sorry, the position has been filled. It was nice meeting you.
Well, darn it! That's okay. But do you mind if I take a shit in your bathroom before I leave?
No, I'm sorry. My toilets have weight limits, so please leave.
Alright, see you later. I'm gonna go home and have some Sara Lee cheesecake!
Did he just fly away by flapping his arms?
He did, sir.
Well, fuck the Wright brothers, I guess. Who's next, Chives? Because these candidates have not been good.
I'm sorry, sir. The next candidate's name is Woody.
Woody? Like when your wiener's hard?
No, sir. Like, his name is Woody.
Chewy boy! My name's Woody, and I'm here for the job interview.
Ooh, a sheriff. It would be nice to have someone with law enforcement experience. So if someone was trying to kill me, how would you protect me?
Well, I'd see him coming from miles away with my binoculars. And I usually use these to hunt shrimpos, and when I see the shrimpo, I do the call.
That's enough. Hush. We'll definitely call you. You're at the top of the list.
Alright, good. I'll see you later.
Chives, what the fuck? These candidates suck! First you get me a clown, then you get me an ogre, and now you got me a mental patient? Where are all the good bodyguard candidates?
I'm sorry, sir. The next candidate's name, it's Crush.
Crush? Hell yeah, that sounds badass. Send him in.
I hope he is.
Oh, look at this house, man. It's like way up here, dude. Like cuckoo-ca-choo. So like, what's this even about, man? Because I'm looking and I'm seeing people that are looking like I'm about to join the fucking Men in Black, dude. Like shoot some fucking aliens and wipe people's fucking minds. This could be righteous.
This is a bodyguard position to protect my life. So how would you save me if someone was trying to kill me?
Alright, so let me tell you what's gonna happen, man. Like, Spider-Man's gonna come down from the shit, like, upside down, dude. And then Dr. Obtuse and the Green Goober are gonna be going at it. And I'm gonna be in the Batmobile, hotboxing that motherfucker, dude. And then Batman's gonna be like, where's my car, dude? And Robin's gonna be like, where's your car, dude? And then Batman's gonna be like, it was just right here, dude. And then Robin's gonna be like, you got a tattoo. And Batman's gonna be like, what'd it say? And Robin's gonna be like, where's your car, dude? But to be honest with you, man, I don't really like violence. I prefer to like roll a fatty and then just like talk to the dude, right? Like about the stars and stuff, like the Little Dipper and the Big Dipper. And you know what's fucked up, man? You know what's really screwed up is when some people are the Big Dipper and some people are the Little Dipper. Dude, sometimes I feel like I'm the Little Dipper, dude. And that's just not fucking cool, dude. Like sometimes I just want to be the Big Dipper, right?
Are you done? We drug test. I'm sorry.
Fuck, man, I thought I totally had it. I thought I was gonna be part of the Men in Black.
No, no Men in Black here. Chives, please tell me that all these other candidates were just jokes and you actually have a real legit candidate lined up.
Well, there is one more candidate, sir. His name is Craig, and he called himself the Devil.
Oh, the devil. That sounds scary. That sounds like he's a killer. So, where is he?
Well, he was supposed to be here by now.
Wait, it is I, the devil.
Please tell me he's going to hell.
Yup, first class ticket.
Well, at least it's first class and I don't have to sit with the poor that's going to hell. So how would you protect me if someone was trying to kill me?
I would just let them kill you because how evil! I'm supposed to be a bodyguard, but I'm going to let you die!
Well, obviously you're not getting the job, you fucking dickhead. Get out of here! Chives, I need some fresh air. Drive me around in my Lamborghini.
Very well, sir.
Hey, Daddy, peep the fit.
That's a hot dog costume, Jeffy.
Wiener time.
What?
Wiener time!
Oh, that's right, Marvin. I forgot. It's Wiener Friday. We have to eat hot dogs.
Wiener Friday? Wouldn't it make more sense if it was Wiener Wednesday?
Well, it used to be, Marvin, but now it's Wonton Soup Wednesday.
Okay, well, let's wait for next Wednesday to be Wiener Wednesday.
Nope, that's Wheat Bread Wednesday.
What? Wheat Bread Wednesday.
Wiener time!
Jeffy, we don't have any hot dogs.
Hot dog time!
Oh, Marvin, you could go to the gas station and get hot dogs that they have on those roller things.
Those are disgusting.
Jeffy will eat them.
Hot dog time? Wiener time!
I'm not going to the gas
Hot
station.
dog time? Wiener
It's a
time!
long drive, I'm not
Hot
going.
dog time?
I'm not doing it.
Wiener time!
You're not eating
Hot dog time? Wiener
No,
time!
I'm not getting-
Hot dog time? Wiener time!
Okay, fine, I'll get you a goddamn hot dog.
Hot dog time!
Chives, where did you take me? What is this poor place?
This is the gas station, sir. The car needs gas to move.
Well, why don't I just put money in it?
Well, that's what the gas is, sir.
Well, hurry up!
Very well, sir. Oh, come on, damn thing.
What's going on, Chives?
It says, please see cashier.
Well, go in there and see him!
I can't. You have to be the one to go in there. It's your card.
Oh, fine. But if I go in there and catch some poor disease, I'm gonna be pissed. Hello, thank you for coming to the gas station. What can I do for you? Smells so poor in here. Wait, what are these things? Scratch offs, you can win money. Money, you say?
Excuse me, where are the hot dogs?
Marvin, what are you doing at the gas station? You don't have money for things.
Well, I was just gonna buy some hot dogs.
Hot dogs? So you have money for hot dogs, but you don't have money to pay your house payment.
Well, my family, they're just kind of hungry.
Well, my bank account's hungry for your house payment.
But-
Show me these hot dogs.
Oh, okay, here's the hot dogs.
Ew, poor! Marvin, these hot dogs are just rolling around on a table?
Yeah, you grab one and eat it.
This is like some sort of hot dog petting zoo. You can come up and just pet them. You can even feed them ketchup and mustard if you want to.
But listen, I just need to grab a few. I gotta eat them.
You're going to eat this, Marvin? How do you know a homeless man didn't come in here and rub his dick all over him?
I don't know. I don't know that.
So you're willing to take that gamble? Well, Marvin, how do you know? There's no cameras in here or anything to see if a homeless man put his dick on it.
Listen, it's wiener time.
Wiener time? That is not a thing, Marvin.
I just need to grab a few because for Jeffy and my wife.
Wiener time. You know what, Marvin? Let's go talk to the guy and see how much these hot dogs are. Come on.
I think they're like $1.
Hey, 9/11, how much are the hot dogs rolling around on the table over there? $3? Marvin, if you pull out $3 right now, you don't owe a house payment.
I was gonna use my credit card.
That's still my money, so no! Sorry, sir, we're not buying anything. Marvin here gets a banana. Congratulations! And your family will thank me because at least they won't have to eat something that had a dick all over it. And if someone put the dick on the banana, at least they can pull the peel back.
Freeze, give me all the money in the register.
Ah!
Oh, you look like you have money. Give me your money now or you die. Wait, what does that smell? Is that banana? I am allergic to banana. Bleh.
Marvin, you saved my life!
I didn't do anything.
Marvin, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hire you to be my bodyguard. So all you gotta do is just follow me around for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Well, I gotta get home. But
No, you're coming with me. Your first mission is to watch me while I sleep. Come on.
I'm not gonna steal that.
Marvin's goddamn banana. All right, Marvin, you stand right there and you watch me sleep. And if anyone tries to break into that window, you kill them.
I don't have a weapon.
Well, you karate chop that motherfucker, Marvin.
Okay.
All right. Chives, where's my milk?
Right here, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chives. I didn't know my arms were 30 fucking feet long. I didn't know my arms were 29 fucking feet long. Good boy. What? Chives, did you shave your pubes and put it in my milk?
Yes.
You drink it. That's gonna be your dinner.
Oh, sorry, my phone's ringing.
Marvin, part of the job is no phones. You better not answer that phone.
Hello?
Marvin, you're supposed to let it go to voicemail.
Marvin, where are you? The gas station isn't that far away.
I got a job.
At the gas station?
No, Goodman was at the gas station and he was hiring a bodyguard, so I have to watch him all night.
That's weird, Marvin.
Wiener time.
Jeffy keeps saying wiener time.
Wiener time.
All right, baby, wiener time's gonna have to be later.
Marvin, don't you talk dirty to your wife. That's gross.
Baby, I gotta go. Bye.
Wiener time, Marvin? That's crazy if that's how she asked for it.
But it's
Wiener time. All this wiener time talk's making me want wiener time. Quinceañera! Wiener time!
Right now, Mr. Goodman?
Yes, you get under here.
Okay.
Marvin, you watch the whole time.
What?
You gotta make sure she doesn't kill me.
What? I don't want to watch this, please.
Look into my eyes, Marvin.
No, no.
Marvin, did you fall asleep?
No, I didn't.
Liar! I sleep with my eyes open. I saw the whole thing.
Listen, can I go home? I've been up all night.
No, Marvin, it's a 24-hour job.
What?
You have to take me to the bank.
But the bank for what?
I count my money every morning, so you have to take me to the bank. You're my bodyguard.
Oh, okay.
All right, come on.
I'm so tired.
All right, Marvin, you watch my back while I count my money.
Good morning, Mr. Goodman. How are you today?
Rich as always. Last night I gave my maid in Alabama Hot Pocket, my buddy Marvin here, a watch, didn't you, Marvin?
It was disgusting.
Marvin, don't be rude. Turn around and say hi.
Hi.
Time to die, Goodman.
Marvin, I told you to watch my
I
back.
turned my back for literally 1 second.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
Oh, well, let me just grab my... Marvin, hurry up and shoot him! Shoot him! Simon says shoot him! Why are you not shooting him?
Move out of the way.
Marvin, you're fired!
All right, time to die.
Oh.
What? It jammed. Come on.
Marvin, hurry up! It's jammed! Karate chop him!
Ouch!
Oh my god, my nose hurts.
Oh, now it's fixed.
Oh, hold on. Before you kill me, how much are they paying you to kill me?
$10,000.
$10,000? I'll pay you $20,000 not to kill me. I'll pay you $30,000 to tell me who hired you.
Deal. It was the gardener.
The gardener? The gardener doesn't have $10,000. Maybe he has 10,000 pesos.
Well, yeah, that's what he was gonna pay me.
Okay, look, I'll tell you what. I'll pay you 50,000 pesos not to kill me, and you go kill the gardener.
Deal.
Oh,
Sorry, Marvin, but you're fired.
okay.
So, you ever heard of Wiener Thumb?
Hey guys, what you doing?
Sitting on the couch,
And
watching TV.
do you know what today is?
Sunday.
Okay, Jeffy, do you know what today is?
Eeyore has a nail in his ass.
Yes, he does, Jeffy.
How's he poop?
I don't know, Jeffy.
Why don't you do that?
I don't know, Jeffy.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, Marvin, do you know what's special about this Sunday?
The Minnesota Timberwolves are playing the Denver Nuggets.
I don't know what any of that means. Jeffy, do you know what's special about this Sunday?
If a girl sits on Pinocchio's face and he tells a lie, what will happen?
You guys, it's Mother's Day!
Oh yeah, it is Mother's Day, baby. I remembered that.
No, you didn't, Marvin. You didn't even wish me Happy Mother's Day.
Well, you're not my mom, so I don't have to say that to you.
Well, Marvin, come on. Jeffy, are you gonna wish me Happy Mother's Day?
Eeyore has a nail in his ass.
Ugh, you guys forgot.
We did not forget. Jeffy made you something for Mother's Day.
He did?
I did?
Yeah, Jeffy, you did. So go to the kitchen and grab it.
Marvin, did Jeffy really make me something for Mother's Day?
He did. He's grabbing it right now.
I couldn't find it.
Jeffy, go grab what you made her for Mother's Day.
But I didn't make her anything.
I know. Go make her something really quick in the kitchen.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, go do it. He's grabbing it, baby. He just forgot. I told him where it was.
I'm gonna make my mommy a cake for Mother's Day. I'm gonna start with marshmallows. More marshmallows. Macaroni and cheese. Some syrup. Alright, now I gotta put it in the microwave. Start. Now we wait. It's okay if I stand this close to the microwave because this is how I got so smart. Oh, I think it's done. Alright, it's done. And I wrote wow on it because wow, that's a yummy cake.
Alright, Mommy, I got your Mother's Day present. I made you a cake.
Oh, wow!
Glad you could read. I put wow on it because, wow, that's a yummy cake.
Or if you flip the cake around, it says Mom for Mother's Day.
Well, I'm not gonna flip it around because that wasn't my intention.
Well, Jeffy, the cake looks delicious. What's in it?
Let me tell you, marshmallows, macaroni, syrup, yummy.
That does sound yummy, Jeffy. Thank you.
Eat it.
Okay. Nom nom nom. Delicious.
Eat all of it.
Well, Jeffy, I can't because I don't have a fork.
I'll go get you one.
Well, Jeffy, you know what? I'm actually kind of full already.
You know what? You see this shit? You see this shit? You're gonna eat this shit, okay? Okay.
Baby, you're not gonna actually eat that, are you?
I'll at least have a couple of bites, Marvin, for Jeffy.
He wants you to eat the whole thing.
I'm not gonna eat the whole thing, Marvin.
I wouldn't eat any of it. It looks disgusting.
Well, you know what? At least he got me something for Mother's Day. What did you get me?
Well, I was thinking for Mother's Day, maybe you could give me a Blumpkin.
Ew, Marvin, no, that's disgusting.
Oh, come on, just at least try it.
No, Marvin, I would never, ever, ever, ever in a million years ever try that. It's gross.
Wow! You said my cake is gross?
What, Jeffy? No, I wasn't talking about your cake.
Then what were you talking about?
I'm sorry, Jeffy. I can't tell you. It's too disgusting.
Because you were talking about my cake, you bitch!
No, I wasn't, Jeffy.
You're a bad mommy! You're not even my real mommy!
Jeffy, go to your room.
No, I hope you guys choke and die on my macaroni and marshmallow cake!
Baby, he didn't mean it. He was Blumpkin maybe make you feel better.
I hate my mommy! She's not even my real mommy! I'm gonna jump out this window and run away and find a new mommy that'll like my marshmallow macaroni syrup cake! See you later, crappy mommy!
Baby, stop crying.
But Jeffy hates me. He said I'm not his real mom.
To be fair, you're not his real mom.
Marvin!
But hey, his real mom is dead, and you know the bad stuff his real mom did. You're way better than her.
I'm the worst stepmom ever.
No, he just wanted you to try his disgusting cake.
I should have.
Well, you were going to, but then you turned down the Blump. See, if you wouldn't have turned down my Blump offer, you wouldn't have said all that gross stuff and made him think you're talking about his cake.
But Marvin, it is gross. It's disgusting.
Hey, I wouldn't say that too loud. He'd probably think you're still talking about his cake.
Aw.
Listen, I'm gonna go talk to Jeffy and let him know this is a big misunderstanding.
Thank you, Marvin.
Yeah, and if this works, you might want to reconsider the Blumperoni and cheese.
No.
Hey, Jeffy, Rose is very upset. She's upset that you called her a bad mom, and she's not a bad mom. She didn't say your cake was disgusting. She said that me asking for a Blumpkin was disgusting. You see, a Blumpkin's when you're using the bath... Jeffy? Jeffy! Don't do something! Jeffy! Jeffy! Oh my God! He escaped! Well, not escaped, he ran away! Rose! Rose!
What?
Jeffy ran away out the window!
Oh no, Marvin, where would he go?
I don't know!
Marvin, we have to call the cops. It's not safe for him out there.
Why wouldn't outside be safe for Jeffy?
Marvin, he's 19 years old. He wears a diaper on the outside of his pants. He has a helmet on his head and a pencil in his nose.
You're right. He might think a stop sign's a giant popsicle. We have to call the cops.
Yes, call him real quick.
Hey there, somebody call the cops?
Yes, officer. Wait, where's the other cop?
He went out of town for Mother's Day.
Aw, he took his mom somewhere for Mother's Day?
No, he wanted to get as far away from his mom as possible. He hates her.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, between me and you, I love her. She gives me Blumpkins.
Ew!
Lucky.
Marvin!
Anyway, why'd you call me?
Oh, well, our son ran away.
Well, how long's he been missing?
About 5 minutes.
Alright, well, 5 minutes. We usually don't look for anybody until they've been missing for 3 days.
Well, our son is very special. He has the strength of 10 men.
Oh, I got what you mean. Alright, what's he look like?
Well, he has a blue helmet on his head, a pencil in his nose, and a yellow shirt.
Hold on. I gotta do a police sketch of this. Let me go get my materials. Alright, explain what he looks like.
Okay, he has a blue helmet on his head, he has a pencil in his nose, he wears jeans and a diaper over his jeans, he has his name on his shirt, which is yellow, he has blue eyes and buck teeth.
Is this your son?
That's a minion.
I know, but is it your son?
No, that's not my son.
Also, Jeffy's eyes are crooked.
Alright, well, I can imagine that.
Okay, and imagine him being a human and looking nothing like a minion.
Well, you want me to throw this away?
Actually, can I keep it?
Sure, ma'am. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
I accept tips.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you, ma'am. And I also do caricatures if you guys are interested in that.
Please.
No, we don't have time for that. We gotta find Jeffy.
Marvin, come on, please.
How long does it take?
About 15 minutes.
Oh, 15 minutes? We don't have 15 minutes, baby.
Marvin, it won't take too long.
Yeah, Marvin, it is Mother's Day.
Okay, fine. Hurry up.
Alright.
New mommies, where are you?
There's a mommy over here, you.
Really?
Yeah, come a little closer.
I'm coming.
Come a little even closer.
I'm on my way.
Even closer.
Okay.
Come closer.
I'm coming.
You're almost there.
Here I am. What's going on?
Hey there, Jeffy.
Mommy?
You thought you could kill me, huh? Well, now I'm gonna kill you.
No! Daddy, help me!
Oops, I moved.
Oh, no worries, ma'am. I'm not looking at you guys anymore. I'm actually done.
What is that?
It's you begging for a blumpkin.
Ew!
It's actually very accurate.
Hey, why do I look so chunky?
Don't blame the artist, blame yourself. And I'd probably lay off the breadsticks at Olive Garden.
But I like the breadsticks.
Anyway, that'll be $20.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
You know, Marvin, actually, I kind of like it.
I like it too. It's very accurate. I just wish it happened in real life. Anyway, let's go look for Jeffy, please.
Actually, I do magic tricks.
We don't have time for magic tricks.
But Marvin, I want to see a magic trick.
We don't have time for it. We're not doing a magic trick.
Marvin, please.
Okay, fine. This is the last thing we're doing.
All right, pull my sleeve.
Whoa, Marvin, look, it just keeps going and going and going. It's stuck. Oh, there's
You almost
more.
got it.
Wow.
There's still some more there.
This is awesome, Marvin.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
It's
stuck.
stuck again.
It's stuck. Give it here. I want
There
it.
you go, you got it. All right, that'll be $20.
Okay, the trick didn't even work all the way. It got stuck in your shirt over and over.
Now, well, at least I can juggle.
No, we're not doing no juggling. No juggling. Go find Jeffy, please.
All right, your son, the minion. Got it.
He's not a minion.
I'm gonna chop you up limb by limb.
I'd rather you just shoot me.
Nah, that's too quick. I wanna make you suffer for what you did to me. So, which arm do you like the most?
Somebody help me!
Don't wanna answer? Well, I'll just choose for you. Right arm.
Hey, kid, you okay?
My mommy trying to kill me.
Or maybe you should have appreciated your other mommy more.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Come on, Jeffy, wake up! Wake up, Jeffy!
Wake up, Jeffy! Wake up! Wake up!
Oh, what's going on?
Jeffy, you fell asleep and you left the microwave on for 30 minutes with marshmallows in it. You almost drowned the whole house in marshmallows because you forgot to make Rose a Mother's Day gift.
Marvin, don't yell at him because he forgot about Mother's Day.
Oh, great. Now she knows about it. Good going, Jeffy.
Danny, I had the weirdest dream. I had a dream that you were trying to get a blumpkin, and then a police officer came and drew you trying to get a blumpkin.
Jeffy, what the heck's a blumpkin?
I'll explain when you're older. And then my dead mommy came back and tied me up and tried to kill me.
Jeffy, I don't care about your stupid, dumb dream, Jeffy. All I care about is that you forgot Mother's Day. So tell Rose Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Mommy. I love you so much and you're the best mommy ever.
Thank you, Jeffy.
Now eat it.
Jeffy, please don't make me eat that.
You see this shit? You're gonna eat this shit.
Get her a fork, Jeffy. Oh.
Oh.
Alright, you little brats, here's your macaroni and cheese. And Cody, I made you some special noodles. I think you'll like it.
Ooh, Chef Pee-Pee, you know me so well.
Are those little...
Yes, they are.
Oh, dude, I love mac and cheese.
Yeah, I love macaroni and cheese.
And I love dickaroni and cheese, especially the black ones.
Man, I lost my appetite.
Yeah, me too.
Junior, do you notice anything new about me?
You're more annoying than usual?
Shut up, Joseph.
You only have a top lip?
Well, that's true.
No, Junior, I got my ears pierced today. Look, I have waffle earrings in.
Waffle earrings?
Ooh, them hoes ugly as hell. I'm more of a pancake guy. Take my ass to IHOP, you feel me?
Remember when they were IHOP and they pretended they were only gonna do burgers? Nobody believed them.
What, you only got your ears pierced today?
Yeah, Junior, my dad just let me get them done.
I thought girls were born with their ears pierced.
Wait, Junior, you thought girls were born with holes in their ears?
Everyone's born with holes in their ears, idiot.
No, I mean extra holes.
Girls already have extra holes. Where do you think babies come from? Their front butts.
What?
Junior, you know it'd be so hot, actually, if you you got your ears pierced. Wait, no, just one ear pierced. That'd be so hot.
Yeah, you would look pretty hot with an ear piercing.
Well, then I want one of my ears pierced.
Okay, I'm gonna go tell all my friends that I got new earrings.
Joseph, would it be cool if I got one of my ears pierced?
Yeah, maybe. Some rappers do it. Yeah, you look cool.
Oh, I want one of my ears pierced now.
Well, you have to go ask your dad. You're not 18 yet, so you need your parents' permission.
Oh, good looking out, Cody. I don't want my dad to beat my ass.
You asked me to get your ears pierced, you fruity booty ass boy. Next thing you be asking is to wear dresses and get lipstick. No, hell no. You're not Caitlyn Jenner. What the hell's wrong with you? Get the hell out of my room, fruity ass. Okay. Right now.
Ow, my ass.
What'd your dad say, Junior?
He said maybe when I'm older and out of the house.
Everything okay, dude? We heard screaming.
Yeah, my dad just doesn't want me to get my ears pierced because he said that I might get a staph infection in my ear.
Well, I could just pierce your ear with a needle, sanitize it.
No. I think the only way I can get my ear pierced is if I accidentally pierce it.
How do you accidentally pierce your ear?
Oh, like fall on a needle, dude?
Yeah, something like that. Or like if I got in a fight with you, Cody, and you pulled out a hole punch and punched my ear.
Well, I do always carry a hole puncher. Everybody knows that about me, so I could do that if you want me to.
I just think the hole would be too perfect and my dad would know we did it on purpose.
Yeah, you're right. That's stupid.
Ooh, I got an idea. Now, this might sound crazy, but what if you lay on my roof with a sniper rifle and I go 200 yards away and you shoot me in the ear?
What, Junior, what the fuck? Do you know how hard it would be for me to shoot your ear from 200 yards away with a sniper rifle?
It's not that hard, Cody. Someone just did it a few days ago.
But if I miss, you could die.
Just don't miss.
Yeah, if you make it, it'll be cool, dude.
But there's like wind and gravity and a whole bunch of shit. I don't know anything about shooting guns.
You've literally made a time machine before. I think you can shoot me in the ear with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, that is true. I did do that.
Yeah, so all you have to do is just shoot me in the ear and, do it right because, I don't want to die.
Well, okay, I guess I could do that, but I mean, I've never shot a gun before. This is still very dangerous.
Oh, come on, Cody, just grab a gun and shoot me in the ear.
Well, where am I supposed to get a sniper rifle?
It's America, Cody. You can get a gun anywhere. Just go ask your dad, pull it out of his safe, look under the bed. Just literally go outside. You'll find one.
Yeah, it's probably like hanging on the fence or something, dude.
Yeah, that is kind of a stupid question. You're right. It's not going to be hard.
All right, grab a sniper rifle and go up on my roof.
Okay.
All right, Cody. Make sure you only shoot my ear.
Okay, Junior. I got you in my sights. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I think you got it, Cody.
Did I get it? Sorry, I shot a lot of times. I panicked.
Cody, there's people screaming over there. I think you shot a random person.
Oh, shit.
Hey, dude, did you get your ear pierced?
Yeah, how's it look?
Oh, dang, dude, that's the wrong ear.
What do you mean the wrong ear?
Junior, did I really shoot someone?
I don't know, maybe there was people screaming. What do you mean the wrong ear?
Dude, you're not supposed to get the right ear pierced. If you get the right one pierced, you're gay.
What, gay?
Oh, yeah, I have heard that. Apparently, if you get your right ear pierced, everybody knows you're gay.
What? No one told me if I got a specific ear pierced, it would mean I was gay.
Dude, you're supposed to do your research. It's like tattoos. They're permanent. Now move a little closer to Cody. I don't want you grabbing my butt now.
I'm not gay, Cody. Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I've heard that. It doesn't mean it's true. I mean, I'm gay as hell and my right ear's not pierced.
So if my dad sees my right ear pierced, what's he gonna say?
Oh, he gonna be mad as your gay ass.
Well, I'm not gay. Okay, what if I get both my ears pierced?
Oh, you straight as fuck, dude.
Well, I could just take this hole puncher and even it out.
No, it's gotta look like an accident. Does this look like an accident, Joseph?
Duh, dude. You're missing half of your ear.
What?
Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time putting an earring in there.
Okay, well, grab the gun and shoot my other ear.
I'm not gonna shoot your other ear, especially not if I accidentally shot someone else.
Well, no one's gonna know it was you. If it was a random bullet, they probably thought it was like from a gang fight.
A gang fight in a predominantly white suburban neighborhood? The news!
Breaking news, okay? Donald Duck was randomly shot and killed today. The shooter is identified as this four-eyed freak. If you know who this kid is, please call authorities right away. There's a $10,000 reward for anyone with information that leads to the arrest of this shooter.
So they're not even gonna know it's me, huh, Junior? Well, that's my face plastered all over the fucking news!
Well, hey, at least they used a good photo of you, Cody.
Thank you. I don't really know where they got it, but I wish they'd send it to me. That could go on the gram.
I can't believe you killed Donald Duck.
Well, I didn't mean to kill Donald Duck. I guess one of the bullets just hit him.
Why'd you shoot multiple times? You only had to shoot once.
Well, I didn't know if I hit your ear or not. I panicked, Junior. I panicked.
Well, listen, Cody, we're your best buds. You have nothing to worry about. We would never call the cops and rat on you.
Hey, y'all looking for that four-eyed freak that shot Donald Duck? Yeah, I'm sitting right next to his ass. Hey, y'all offering a $10,000 reward? Ooh, yeah, bring that money. I need that right now. And come and pick his ass up immediately.
Joseph, what the fuck?
Bro, I need that money. I need a payday. And you going to jail anyway.
What the fuck?
Listen, Cody, even if the cops show up at my door, there's no way I would tell them you're here.
Thank you.
Who's at the door? Let me get it.
No, Junior, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Hello?
You want it? Well, you gotta tell me where he's at. Where's he at? Tell me where he is. Tell me where the freak is. Come on.
What do you want?
The freak, the four-eyed freak that shot Donald Duck. You tell me where he is, you get this money.
How can you afford to give $10,000 just for people who tell you stuff?
Well, it's just like a big safe we have at the police department called reward money. I think it's taxpayer money, honestly. But whenever I have a bunch of gambling debts, I go in there and grab a stack or two every now and then. Nobody notices.
Well, he's upstairs on the couch.
Oh, here you go. You thought? Dumbass bit. No, I only give you the money after I arrest him, dumbass.
All right, Officer, Cody's right there.
There you go.
Nigga, that's mine. Thank you, Pookie.
Junior, you said you wouldn't let him in.
Cody, I can't lie to a cop. I don't want to go to jail.
Okay, you're under arrest for the murder of Donald Duck. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in a court of law, etc., etc. Put your hands behind your back. Actually, you know what? Don't, because I forgot my handcuffs in my squad car, so please come outside quietly without putting up a fight, because I also forgot my taser and my handgun, because I'm an irresponsible police officer, and last night I went drunk driving in my squad car, and I think I killed a pedestrian, but I don't really remember. You got all that?
I got it.
But officer, I didn't mean to shoot Donald Duck. I was just trying to shoot my friend's ear. Do you want to press charges for him shooting your ear?
No, I told him to shoot me in the ear.
Why are you guys always doing weird shit here? Why can't you guys just be normal kids and do normal kid shit?
Earlier, he was eating macaroni and cheese in the shape of dicks.
See? Like that kind of shit. Just be normal. Come on, you freaks. Let's go to court.
Order, 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 order. I am the Honorable Judge Boomer, and today we will be hearing the case of Cody, who is being accused of shooting beloved Disney icon Donald Duck with a sniper rifle. Cody, why did you do this?
Well, Your Honor, it was a total accident. You see, my friend here wanted to get his ear pierced, and his dad told him he wasn't allowed to get his ear pierced, so he wanted to make it look like an accident. So I was shooting his ear with a sniper rifle, and I shot multiple times, and I guess one of those bullets hit Donald Duck by accident.
That explanation is quite ridiculous, but your friend's ear is wounded, so I do kind of believe you. Mickey Mouse and Goofy, let me hear your side of the story.
Well, Your Honor, me, Goofy, and Donald were chilling at the Mickey Mouse Trap House. Me and Goofy were in the hot tub with the girls.
Bitches, Your Honor, bitches.
And Donald was smoking quack.
That good shit.
And then out of nowhere, his head got blown off.
Well, right the fuck off.
At first we thought it was Bugs Bunny and those damn Looney Tunes. But we looked across the lake and there was a four-eyed freak with a sniper rifle. He killed Donald.
Hang him, Your Honor.
Well, it does seem like a complete accident to me, so Cody, I find you not guilty of murder, but guilty of involuntary manslaughter. And I sentence you to 3 hours of community service and a gun safety course.
No! 3 hours? Your Honor, please have mercy on me! No! Oh God, why?
3 hours of community service? That's it! Goofy, we have to get revenge!
Let's shoot him in the fucking head and see how he likes it. Go.
I like that idea.
I heard that, and if you successfully do it, that's premeditated murder. So you know.
3 hours of community service? My life is over.
Don't worry, Cody. You'll make it through it.
Damn, they gave your ass 3 hours community service? Boy, they really bapped your ass.
Yes, they really bapped my ass. Did you buy all that stuff with your snitch money, Joseph?
Yes, sir, Ski, and I'm fresh as fuck.
Cody, you're not worried about how Mickey and Goofy said they're going to shoot you?
Oh, I did hear that, and I am pretty scared, but as long as nobody lets him in the house, I should be fine.
There's someone at the door. Let me go get it.
Junior, what the fuck?
Hello?
Goofy, now!
Go die, bitch.
You shot my other ear!
Goofy, you missed, you piece of shit!
Well, maybe if your big fucking ears weren't in the way, I'd have a better shot.
Don't talk back to me! If I were the right kid, now I gotta go looking for him!
No. You did get the right kid.
What?
Yeah, the bullet went through my ear. It killed Cody. He was in the living room. It got him.
Oh, okay. Never mind, Goofy. We got him.
Oh, thank God.
Is everything okay, Junior? I heard a gunshot.
Oh, it was just Mickey and Goofy trying to kill you. They thought I was you, and they shot me when I opened the door. See, look at my ear.
Well, shit, I'm glad I didn't answer the door then.
At least both of your ears are pierced. Now you don't look gay anymore.
Yeah, I guess it is good that now both of my ears are pierced.
Did I hear both of your ears are pierced? You fruit ass boy! Ah!
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm Poopy from SML. I do the voice of Cody and Brooklyn Guy and a whole bunch of other people. Did you know we're selling Jeffy pianos right now on smlmerch.com? Yeah, that's right. They make Jeffy noises whenever you press the keys. Listen to that. It's fucking crazy, right? Well, if you want one, you better grab one now, because on July 31st, they disappear forever. Gone. Bye-bye. No more buying them. So you better get one now. Just thought you should know that. So you can do this. Listen to that. Listen to that, Jeffy.
So, guys, what do you want to do tonight?
I don't know, dude. I'm bored.
Oh, we haven't played board games in a while. I could go grab a few new ones.
Oh my god, yeah, go pick some new board games. That'd be so fun.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, guys, our first game is Fainting Goats.
Why is this game called Fainting Goats?
Well, apparently you yell moo at the goats to make them faint.
You yell moo at a goat?
That's what the kid in the picture's doing.
Dude, ghosts don't move. They go bah.
Yeah, you're right, but apparently whoever made this game thinks they say moo.
Well, even that goat has cow spots.
Yeah, you're right. I think they kind of wanted to make a game about cows.
Then why didn't they call it Fainting Cows and use cows?
I don't know. It's not like the animal matters.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they couldn't get the rights to use a cow.
They couldn't get the rights to cows? You don't have to get the rights to cows.
Well, maybe your mom didn't answer the phone.
Can we just focus on the game, please?
Okay, Cody, how do you play the game?
Okay, so first you have to draw a card, and that tells you what noise you gotta make. So I have to say blub blub to make the goats faint. What the fuck are we even doing here?
Come on, Cody, show us how to play.
Okay, so you press this button. Well, okay, first you have to turn it on.
You didn't turn it on?
It was on, I guess it just, whatever. Okay, so you press this button, okay, and then this tells you how loud you have to say blub blub. So I have to say blub blub really fucking loud to make these goats faint.
Okay, do it.
Well, get to it.
Blub blub!
See, I did it.
Whoa!
That's the spirit, dude.
Oh my god, you're really good at saying blah blah.
Hell yeah, man.
Okay, I'm gonna draw the next card. It's my turn. Okay, my sound is choo choo like a train. Oh, like Thomas, I'm so gonna do this.
Oh yeah, this is perfect for you, dude.
All right, Cody, how loud do I have to say choo choo?
Let's see.
Hopefully really loud. I can scream that shit.
That's pretty quiet, Junior.
What, trains aren't quiet?
Well, that's what you gotta do.
Okay, fine, I'll try.
Okay, you ready?
Choo choo!
What the hell was that? Dude, quiet, you dumbass.
There's no such thing as a quiet train, Joseph.
Well, it said quiet. That's the game, idiot.
That was the quietest train I think I could ever have done.
What?
No, you gotta do it way quieter than that, Junior.
All right, Joseph, you fucking try if you think
Watch
you do
this, idiot. Choo-choo.
No.
Come on.
Yeah, because there's no such thing as a quiet train. There's a trick car.
But it was quieter than yours.
Okay, your turn, Jeffy. Nope.
Yeah, see, there's no such thing as a quiet train, guys. I'm telling you.
Guys, watch. I can do this. Choo choo.
Ain't no way.
Oh, bullshit! Fuck this game! This game is bullshit. There's no such thing as a quiet train, and there's just no way.
I definitely won the first time. I don't care.
Yeah, there's just
I got
no.
it. I won.
No, you don't even know anything about trains, Cody. Okay, if you know everything about trains, then what year was Thomas Edison invented?
1936.
No.
Wait, you know?
I don't either, but I just know that's not it.
Okay, fuck off. Okay, guys, so this next game is Moo Moo A Chew, an actual cow-based game.
Wait, why is this not called Moo Moo Go Chew?
I don't.
Because now it's a cow game, so it should be good. It's actually, hold on, no, my joke is not funny. Let me start.
Okay.
It should be called Ba Ba at Chew. Because the last one was fainting goats and it said moo, so this should make goat sounds and then not moo.
You're right, it should. Yeah. I'm gonna read the instructions now. So what you want to do is draw a card, and if you want to get as many clovers as possible, but when you get a dandelion, you have to press the button on top of her head, and if she sighs, you get to keep the card, and if she does a little sneeze, you have to get rid of the card, and if she farts, uh-oh, Moo Moo sneezed so hard she tooted. So then you gotta take the poop token, I'm assuming this is the poop token, and then if you end the game with the poop token, you lose 2 clover points. And the game is over when she does a big sneeze.
Ooh, got a big ass nose.
Yeah.
She does. I mean, is this sculpted off your mom, Cody?
No, okay. Let's just start the game.
Yeah. All right. So let's. How do we play?
I gotta turn on Moo Moo. Hold on.
You know how to turn on your mom?
Okay.
You finger her butt.
God damn it, Junior.
Freak ass mama.
Play with her udders.
Okay.
Her big long nipples.
The instructions say whoever saw a cow most recently starts first.
Well, Cody.
Yeah, you just got back from your house.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go first then. Fuck you guys.
She was not.
Okay. I got 2 clover points, but I gotta press the button. Okay.
When's she gonna shit her pants?
Not yet. Okay, I get to keep this card though, so somebody else go.
Okay. So now what?
I'm gonna go.
What do you got?
I got a clover and a thing.
You gotta press it. Hold on, I got it. You get to keep it.
Darn, I wonder shit.
What did that
She
happen?
was threatening to sneeze, but she didn't.
Okay.
Okay, so.
All right, Joseph, you draw.
I got you.
What is it saying?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Alright, she's just singing it. Yeah.
Tell your mom to hush, Cody. We're in the middle of a game.
All right, press the button.
Press the button. No sneeze.
Oh, she's shit! She fucking shit!
God.
I think she's shit!
She needs some moo Metamucil.
Joseph, you get the shit card.
Yeah.
Nah, that's some bullshit.
Cody's mom shit on your face.
She dookied.
Freaky mama.
Okay,
It's your turn, Junior.
can you someone draw the card for? Why did she do that?
Oh,
She said, ew.
you don't have to press the button.
Why?
Because you didn't get one of
You didn't
those.
get a dandelion.
All right, well, that's fucking gay.
Well, that was the rule. I'm sorry.
All right, well, let me see if I get to press the
It's
button.
my turn.
Yes.
I kind of knew she was gonna sneeze because the sound started.
Yeah, but nothing came out.
But yeah, it's, I think you have.
She's congested.
All right, Joseph, your turn. Your turn, Joseph.
Alright.
I want her to diarrhea.
You don't have to press it either.
What is this game?
I'm sorry. This is how it works.
All right, my turn.
Okay, I feel like I should have gotten a turn by now, but
Oh, press the button. Press the button. Press the button.
got it. No. Whoop.
Just a little bit of snot came
I
out.
guess that was a sneeze.
Okay.
All right. Whose turn is it?
Mine. Okay.
Wait, you get to press it 3 times.
No, I only have to press it once because I got one dandelion.
Okay, press it.
Oh, she's shit! You made her shit! You made your mom shit!
I didn't make it. It's not my mom.
Yes, it is.
Get the
I
poop.
need the poop card.
Oh, there you go. She the booty boy.
When does it spit out bubbles?
I'm gonna go again.
Okay. Nope, nothing.
She sighed.
Yeah,
Does she ever?
Maybe she's all out of shit.
Does she ever blow bubbles? She shit more than bubbles have came out.
that's somebody's card. I'll go press it again. I saw one bubble.
I don't know if the game's over or not.
I feel like I saw one bubble. I
Did
think
you?
it's over.
Did you set the game up right, Cody?
I think I did. I poured the moo juice into her butt.
What?
Fuck yeah.
Moo juice.
Your mama is going wild.
Okay, I'm done playing this. It's not my mom, okay?
Wait,
It's not my
what?
fucking mom. I don't want to play anymore if you guys are gonna say it's my mom.
You brought her here.
Okay, who's picking out these lame ass games?
I just go and I go to the store and I find.
Guys, I could make a better game than these board games we played.
No way you can.
No, these fucking companies can't tell the difference between a cow and a goat, and then whenever they do make a cow, they make it shit, and there's no bubbles. I've not seen a single bubble come out of her
I
nose.
think I saw one.
She's congested.
You know-
I need some moo juice so I can stick it in her pooper.
You know what, guys? I'm gonna go make my. You know what? I'm gonna write a letter. Shut the. Keep telling her to shut up.
I'll turn her off.
Yep.
Okay, what were you saying?
Okay, I'm gonna go write a letter to the board game company.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no. You know what? Fuck that. I think we all should make our own board games, and whoever makes the best board game, we can send it in. And if they accept our ideas, then we make better board games than they do.
Oh yeah, I can make the best board game.
Okay, let's do that.
Watch this.
Guys, get in here. Come see the board game I invented.
Junior, this is Connect 4.
Yeah, we played this game before, dude.
No, this is better than Connect 4. This is Connect 2.
What?
That's a short ass game, dude.
No, guys, it's better because Connect 4 takes a long time, but Connect 2 is for people who don't have a lot of time. Look, I'll show you. All right, Cody, you go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you are so screwed. I win.
But Junior, this is stupid.
Wait, why?
Well, because whoever goes first always wins.
Yeah, it's unblockable, dude. You can't beat that.
Oh, you guys are just sore losers because I'm good at the game. I'm the best guy at Connect 2.
You can't be the best because you're always going to win if you go first.
All right, listen, the people who buy the game won't know that if they go first, they win.
And then when they find out, they're going to stop playing because they don't want to lose.
Not the person who goes first. He's always going to want to play.
Yeah, and then no one's going to want to play with him.
Okay, what if they flip a coin to see who gets to go first?
Well, then you might as well stop with the coin toss because whoever wins that wins the whole game.
Okay, well, how about this? We'll use this number cube instead of a coin.
It's not a number cube, it's dice.
Well, listen, if I roll 1 through 3, I go first. If you roll 4 through 6, you go first.
That's the same as flipping a coin.
It's not the same as flipping a coin. A coin has 2 sides, the cube has 6 sides.
But if you divide the numbers in half, it's the same as a coin.
There's no half of 6.
3 is half of 6.
Okay, if you have a sandwich, you cut the sandwich in half. That's like a coin, right? Because it's 2 sides, there's 2 pieces of sandwich, right? So you get a piece, I get a piece. But if we cut a sandwich into 6 pieces, 6 people get a sandwich.
And if we both have 3, then we're both having half.
Well, I don't need 3 pieces of a sandwich because I'm not that hungry.
Junior, your game is stupid.
Oh, wait, listen. Okay, you know what? Let's roll 2 dice, right? Okay, if I roll the 2 dice and I get 1 through 6, I go first. If you roll the 2 dice and you get 6 through 12, you go first.
Junior, it's still half.
Okay, how the fuck is it? That's 12 sides.
But Junior, it doesn't matter.
Okay, how about this? How about this? You grab a cube, all for yourself, right? And I grab one.
I said it's dice.
Okay, and whoever rolls the highest number gets to go first.
Okay, fine.
Oh.
I go first.
Ooh,
How
you
about
got
that?
your ass on that one.
Yeah, okay.
Best 2 out of 3. How about no, new rule. Best 2 out of 3 on the dice roll.
Okay.
Ooh, oh, it's a tie. That means it's jiggle weather.
What the fuck does that mean? Is that a term you made up for your game?
It's jiggle weather. That means.
What does that have to do with the game? I'm lost.
Please explain what the fuck jiggle weather is.
And where do we use this in this game?
Okay, so jiggle weather is you mix all the pieces together, and then I go first.
Okay, well, fuck you.
Yeah, this is rigged.
Your game sucks.
Did you make a better game, Cody?
I actually did, yes. Okay, guys, my game is called Twist 'em.
Like the game Twister,
What's that?
the game where you spin and you put your hand on green.
Oh, I mean, that's kind of what you do, but I don't know what you're talking about. You spin this little spinner right here, and then whatever body part it lands on, that's the color you put it on. So let's see. So now, I gotta put my wiener on blue. There you go. Go ahead and spin, Ginny.
Okay.
Now you gotta put your face on blue.
Whoa.
I have a preference of which one you pick.
Okay, I'm not playing this game, Cody.
Oh, come on. Joseph, come on. Your turn.
Nah, I'm not playing this gay-ass game, dude. I'll pass.
Okay, fine. I'll spin for Ken. Let's see. Oh, you gotta put your abs on green, Ken. There you go.
Okay.
You sure you guys don't want to play?
He's clinking, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna respin.
Oh, you gotta put your wiener on blue. We could touch tips.
Jesus.
I'm not doing this. This game. I'm spinning one more time.
Oh, you gotta put your face on yellow. Go for it, Ginny.
Pretty close to his
Put
wiener,
your face
dude.
on yellow.
Okay, no. I'm spinning one last time because I don't want any of these.
You gotta put your ass on green.
Okay, I can do that one.
Joseph.
No.
Okay, Ken's turn. Up, you gotta put his wiener on yellow. Scoot that wiener right over.
All right, Cody, you do.
Okay. Let's see, I gotta put my wiener on red.
Y'all are just wiener hopping, dude.
Oh yeah, that's what the game's all about.
Okay, well, I don't think this game is good. I think this game is bad. We're not sending this into a game company because they're not going to pick it.
Well, it's not like you guys have better games.
They're going to pick Connect 2 over this.
No, they're not.
Me, I have a pretty good game myself. Watch this. All right, y'all ready to play some Sploot?
Sploot?
Yeah, I play this game all the time. It's very simple. All you need is some popsicle sticks, string, a cup full of ping pong balls, and let me use your dice. So you roll the dice, and whatever it lands on, that's how many popsicle sticks you pick up. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Green equals 1, blue equals 2, yellow equals 3, red equals 4, I think, orange equals 5, and I think that's all the colors.
So if you roll a 6, what happened?
Oh, you lose automatically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what's the numbers mean?
Oh, that's how many balls you have to pick up in the cup. You can't let the balls fall, or you gotta tie your hands up and go in the corner like a bad boy.
Okay.
This sounds really hard.
Oh, it's not that hard. Watch this. Lucky dice. Oh, 3! Okay. Got me the blue one. Damn. Oh, I gotta tie my hands up. I'm such a bad guy.
I don't want to play this.
You don't like my game?
It seems really difficult.
It's not that difficult. I just don't want to put my ass on your twister board. That was a loser game.
Oh, come on. That was great.
Hold on, guys. Jeffy's calling for us. Let's go downstairs and see if he created a game. So, Jeffy, what's the game made?
Whoa! My game is Jeffyopoly.
Whoa, you made this yourself?
Yep, I drew the pictures all by myself.
I find that very hard to believe. I think a factory in China may have been involved.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Okay, so, is this based off the game that McDonald's used to have on their cups?
What?
Is this the game that McDonald's used to, have on their cups?
You mean Monopoly?
Yeah.
But, I mean, McDonald's didn't invent Monopoly.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
They invented cheeseburgers.
They didn't invent cheeseburgers.
Oh, okay. You don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Oh, so how do you play this game? Is just regular McDonald's Monopoly?
Well, it's like regular Monopoly, and I even got you guys' pieces too. So right there is Cody's glasses, there's my helmet, Junior, there's your bib, and then Joseph, there's your basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we have our own pieces. That's so cool.
Yep, and since it's my game, I automatically get to start with 5 properties. Read it in queef. I have the classroom, I have my bicycle, I have the SML store, I have Goodman's Bank, and then I have my skateboard, because you can't keep me off that bitch.
Oh, yeah, you're always riding that thing.
You're always riding a skateboard.
Yep, so since it's also my game, I get to go first too. So let's see.
Alright, I got 11. I'll move my piece. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Summer school. I want to buy it.
Okay, here's your summer school property. That's way more than what it was.
I got it like that, bitch.
Okay, well, it is your game.
Alright, my turn. I'm gonna roll. Ooh, I got a 6. Okay.
You're not counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You got it.
That is Jeffy's pool.
Nope.
I want to buy it.
Do you want piss in it or not?
Alright, I just bought Jeffy's pool.
Oh, watch this turn, dude. Oh, 4? That's pussy. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that? School supplies? I don't care about school, dude.
You have to pay $200.
Oh, bro, it's a conspiracy.
Alright, Cody, your turn.
Okay. That's, yeah, that's what, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. So could you move me 7, please? I can't reach it.
No. If I have to touch your piece and you lose your turn, it's automatically my turn again.
Okay.
Dang.
Well, that's your game.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to touch your piece, then.
I can't. It's way over there.
Alright, 10.
That's doubles, don't you go to jail.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Red couch, I want it.
Here's your red couch.
Bread factory, bitch.
I think I'm winning.
So is it my turn again?
Yes.
Where is the dice? Okay.
That was not a good roll.
I got a 7.
7.
Shouldn't count as a roll.
And you moved Cody's glasses.
What?
Are you going to jail, buddy?
Just pick it up.
I land on clown school. I want to buy it.
Here you go.
Alright, Cody, can you grab the money from me?
It's way over there. I can't reach it.
Then I'll just pay later.
Oh, okay.
Like a credit card.
My roll. Ooh, what's that? 8? Okay, that's way better than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Foot long bangers. Sign me up, please.
Okay, let me find that.
Yeah, find it, Cody.
That's, hold on. Got a lot of properties are not very, organized. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's.
Yeah, pay for it, dude.
Oh, I gotta pay for real?
Yeah, it's kind of how the game works. There's a lot of money involved.
Big time, man. 500.
Okay, that's again not what it costs. I think I am winning. I don't know why everybody's paying me.
You should give him change.
Yeah, asshole.
Yeah.
Look at all the money you have, banker.
There's so much. I don't.
Cody, do your turn.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll pay later. Okay, fine. That's again, I can't reach it.
All right, you lose your turn.
Okay, I think I see where this is going.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want Goodman E. cheese.
Okay, that's
And I'll provide the cheddar.
There you go.
Actually, no, I don't feel like paying for this one, so I think I'm gonna keep it.
That's fine. I have enough money.
Then it's also his game. He can make.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
can't. That's true. It's got his name on it.
All right, give me that. That's 6. Okay.
It's 2 3s. That makes 6.
That boy genius.
3 is half of 6.
No, okay, I see where you're going. You're being a smart ass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one's that one?
That's military school.
Ooh, I want to buy it.
That's right here. Yeah, there you go.
All right, how much was that one?
That one was it's $200.
Okay.
Good enough. All right,
Got it.
I can't grab it.
that's okay. I mean, I don't think anybody's ever paid for anything.
I got it. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The classroom?
No, it's military.
You owe me a shit. You owe me all your money.
No! That's not how we play.
I like this game. I just won.
No, not really, because I think eeny, meeny, miny, I win. So everyone give me all your shit.
That's his game. It's got his name and his face on it. And
Yeah, you fuckers lose.
everything. Come on, Junior, hurry up. We're gonna be late for school.
Yeah, dude, you're taking forever.
You know, I like that we all meet up at Junior's house and then walk to school together to avoid stranger danger.
All right, guys, I'm ready to go. Wait, you guys okay? You sound like you're about to fart.
Junior, what's wrong with your hair?
My hair?
Yeah, dude, what's wrong with it?
Well, what is wrong with it?
Well, you look like you got struck by lightning.
Yeah, dude, or you trying to play Call of Duty at a movie theater in Colorado during the Batman premiere.
Oh, well, I mean, I haven't gotten a haircut in a long time. It's a little long.
Yeah, we can see that.
Does it look bad?
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Yeah, horrible, atrocious. Get rid of it immediately.
Okay, well, I'll get a haircut after school.
But people are gonna make fun of you at school.
Well, then I'll hit them.
Well, okay, I guess that solves everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, if anyone makes fun of me, I'll just hit them in the face. Come on, let's go, guys.
Oh, Junior, I like your new hat.
This isn't a hat, this is my hair.
What? That's your hair? You look like a clown.
Hit her, Junior. You said you'd hit anybody that made fun of your hair.
Yeah, dude, Chris Brown her ass, Floyd Mayweather her ass, Ray Rice her ass, Vanilla Ice her ass.
Wait, really? Vanilla Ice too?
Yeah, that's what they say.
I'm not gonna hit my girlfriend, guys.
Thank you, Junior.
I'm not old enough.
Look, dude, this nigga got a heart.
You do look like a woman hitter with that hair.
Guys, stop it.
All right, class. Today we're going to be learning about the Lunar New Year. That is next week. It is the year of the snake. See, I am Chinese, which means we start our new year on some random day in the month of January because we can't see the goddamn calendar because our eyes are so strapped. So I'm going to go look up why it's the year of the snake. So you talk quietly amongst yourselves. And no creaming because I can hear the cream. I can feel the cream right in my ear. No creaming. All right, I'll be right back.
Junior, seriously, you're not going to keep your hair like that, are you?
I was gonna get a haircut, but now that you keep complaining, I might keep it this way.
Who are you texting, Joseph?
Oh, Crime Stoppers, because I feel like he about to do something, and I want that reward money.
I'm not gonna do anything, Joseph, just because my hair's weird.
Alright then.
How often have you been sitting there with nothing but your phone and you need something fun to do for a few minutes? Well, let me show you Dragon City. It's so satisfying hopping on, collecting all that gold, and seeing how my dragons are doing. Here's what my strategy has been lately. I breed powerful dragons and do events to try to get the best dragons I can. Then I level them up and take them into battles and earn even more rewards and get more special dragons. There's also leaderboards so you can see how well you're doing. The higher up you are, the better your rewards get. Then you can use those to make your dragons even stronger. It's also fun getting to customize my themed dragon islands with buildings and, best of all, decorations, especially the SML ones, which are available now by checking out the link below or scanning this QR code. If you check them out now, you can also get 15,000 food, 30,000 gold, and the limited edition Neo Izumi Dragon. I definitely recommend checking them out with the link below and getting started on your own dragon empire. Thank you to Dragon City for sponsoring this video.
Hey, Junior, did you get in a fight with a balloon and lose? Because, you know, when you rub a balloon on your head, it makes your hair all staticky and it looks like that.
Oh, wow, you had to explain your own insult. Good job.
Oh, maybe people don't know what balloons do.
That's a lot of talk coming from a cone head.
Yeah, well, your hair's the color of a traffic cone, see?
Oh, wow, that's a good one. That is a good one. I should have checked my surroundings before I said something.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of talk coming from someone with their pants the same color as a butterfly.
What?
Or a fish. More the fish than the butterfly is a lighter blue. Or a ball of yarn. Ball of yarns come in different colors, but that ball of yarn, lighter blue.
Listen, man, you better get out of my face before I kick your ass.
Oh, yeah? Then do it. I'll pull your stupid nose piercing out of your nose.
Yeah, do it, see what happens.
I just noticed your eyes are red and I'm scared.
Yeah, I got the devil in me. Hey, guys, stop it.
PJ Crenshaw?
Parajammy's Crenshaw?
Jammy Jams Crenshaw?
Hey, Junior, come on over here and let me talk to you for a second, son. Babe, cracker me.
Yes, sir. You asked to see me, sir?
Hold on, I'm not done. I eat my animal crackers like sunflower seeds. I suck out all the flavor and spit out the rest. Know what the hell you doing with that haircut?
Oh, well, I know it's long, but
Yeah, you look like a damn fool.
It's true.
Yeah, even my ladies agree.
I'm gonna get a haircut after school.
Yeah, well, you better, because people are looking at you. And when they're looking at you, they're not looking at PJ. And that doesn't make PJ very happy, does it, ladies?
No.
And when PJ's not happy, he doesn't enjoy his animal crackers as much. And that makes me mad. And what happens when I get mad, ladies?
He gets angry.
That's right, and I get angry. What happens when I get angry, ladies?
He gets mad.
I get mad, and then I get angry. It's a vicious cycle. Mad, angry, mad, angry. You trying to make me mad, angry, bro?
No, I'm not Mr. PJ, sir.
Okay, well then you better go home and fix your hair.
Okay, I'll go right now.
Alright, scram.
Can I have an animal cracker?
Fuck no. Fuck no, not with that haircut. But hey, tell you what, you fix that hair and you come back, maybe I'll let you eat an elephant.
But the elephant ones are sacred.
Muy grande elefante.
Okay, I'll go get a haircut right now.
Ooh, gotta season that chicken up. A little Italian season here, a little seasoning there. Oh, perfect.
Chef baby, chef baby!
Oh, not right now, Junior. Wait, aren't you supposed to be in school?
I get it. I need a haircut. It's not that funny, Chef.
You an ugly ass boy. Oh my God, somebody had hit you with the ugly stick, didn't they? Or beat the hell out of you with it. You know what? They hit you with the whole ugly tree. God damn. They should have threw you in the dumpster because you were ugly as hell. Or maybe flipped you over and use your head as a mop.
Listen, can you take me to get a haircut, please, so people can stop making fun of me?
You know what, Junior? I actually will, because no one deserves to get bullied for an ugly ass hairstyle like that.
Okay,
Jesus.
Thank you for taking it.
So what brings you into my barbershop?
I need a haircut.
Yeah, look at him. He's ugly as hell. Oh yeah, it do look like you got that future shooter look.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
It's obvious. It look like you about to pick up an AR-15 and go to town. So what hairstyle you want? A mohawk? Bald?
Oh, hell no. I'm not going bald. Never going bald.
Hey, it's not that bad.
What, you want dreads?
No, my friend Cody has dreads, I think.
What hairstyle is perfect for you? Ooh, how about a low taper fade?
A low taper fade? What's that?
Oh, the best hairstyle ever. You'll get all the hoes and be the coolest kid ever.
Me be the coolest kid ever? Then yes, I want to do it.
All right, let's get to it. I got the clippers right here. Let's get started.
Guys, Junior's haircut is so ugly.
Yeah, dude, it has to be the ugliest haircut on the earth.
Well, I don't know about that. Somebody has to have an uglier haircut. I mean, the earth is pretty massive.
You know what else is massive?
Oh my God!
Holy shit, dude!
Oh my God!
Junior got a low taper fade!
It can't be true. He's super cool now.
No way! He's so cool! I wish I had a low taper fade!
Guys, calm down. It's just a massive haircut.
Junior, will you sign my head? I'll never have enough hair for a low taper fade.
Dude, do you want my hat?
No, that'll cover up the low taper fade.
Oh, I would never do that. What was I thinking?
Junior, will you please marry me?
No, marry me!
No, marry me.
No, you marry me.
Marry me.
No, he's gonna be my boyfriend. Marry me. I deserve it.
Ladies, what's all the ruckus puckus going on behind PJ? Vivian, go check it out and report back to me.
Okay. Oh my God!
Maria, why didn't Vivian come back?
I don't know. Do you want me to go check it out?
Yeah.
Okay. Adios, mio!
You ladies are gonna make PJ turn around, and PJ doesn't like turning around for nobody. Junior got a low taper fade. No, I wanted him to get a haircut so people would stop looking at him, and now everybody's looking at him. Oh no, I can't let this happen.
Ooh, ah.
Hey, Junior, so, what the fuck you doing?
Oh, I got a haircut like you told me to, and thanks for the advice. Everyone loves it.
Yeah, well, I thought you were gonna get your normal haircut back, not a low taper fade.
Well, the guy at the barbershop said if I got this haircut, it made me the coolest kid in the world.
Right, well, that's not what we agreed upon, so, you're not gonna get an elephant animal cracker.
That's fine. I'd rather these women look at me like they're doing.
Yeah, because you're stealing all the huzz.
Yeah, the huzz love my haircut. Ain't that right, huzz?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Hey, ladies, how about we go back to my desk and eat some animal crackers?
No, that's okay. I want to look at the haircut.
Yeah, haircut boy.
Okay, I don't think you ladies heard me. You girls can actually eat some animal crackers now. I'm gonna share.
No, thank you. We're okay.
Haircut.
Okay, do you ladies want to come home with PJ, or do you want to stay here and look at Haircut Boy?
Haircut boy.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay, alright. I ain't sharing animal crackers with none of you bitches. You think you could do this to me? Hey, you think you could do this to me? You motherfuckers are gonna be eating saltine crackers at Pelican Bay when I get through with you. Shoe program. N-word, I'm the man up in this piece. I'm PJ.
I don't know what he was saying, but keep looking at my hair.
Alright, Cross, so I looked up what the snake means for the Lunar New Year, and apparently, if you're nice to a snake, then you have good luck, but if you're mean to a snake and you kill a snake, then you have bad luck for the whole year. So, whatever the fuck that means. Well, Junior has a roll taper fade? Oh, Junior, your haircut's so massive. Because your haircut's so nice, no one in the class has to have homework tonight.
Yay!
Ladies, come back to my house to cuddle.
Woohoo! Oh my God, Junior, you're so hot.
Muy caliente.
Junior, can you show us it? Yeah, Junior, can we see it?
Yeah.
Oh, you ladies want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Bam!
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's right. Oh man, look at me living the dream. Some men are dying of thirst and I'm sitting here drowning. Penelope, why are you okay with me laying with so many girls?
Because, Junior, you have a low taper fade, and besides, if it's not me, it'll be someone else.
That's right. All right, let's do what normal people would do in this situation. woke up with a wet chubby.
You're welcome.
Ew! Gross!
All right, ladies, calm down. I know he's gay, but don't make fun of him.
No, Junior, your low taper fade, it's gone!
Yeah, no mas. Let's get out of here, ladies.
Ew!
Cody, is my low taper fade really gone?
Yeah, that's okay, Junior. You still have me.
Oh, damn it. I wonder what happened to it.
I don't know.
Well, let's go eat some breakfast.
No, it's okay, Junior. I already had a heaping load of oatmeal.
Where'd you get it from?
Let's just say it was made in-house. Junior Oats.
Dragon City, go check them out. Click the link below or scan the QR code to get our sexy SML decoration, 15,000 food, 30,000 gold, and the limited edition Neo Izumi Dragon.
Alright, Kraus, today is the last day of school before Christmas break. So, we're gonna have a free day today.
We got a free day?
No work? Oh, hell yeah, dude.
You spelled break wrong.
No, I didn't. That's how you spell break.
It's spelled B-R-E-A-K.
That's how you spell break if you broke something. This is how you spell break if something is stopping, like how a car uses its brakes to stop. This is a Christmas break because we are stopping school for your Christmas vacation.
That's not how that works, but okay.
I'm the teacher, Cody, not you. The teacher is always right.
But you're wrong.
Alright, Crass, that's it. Since Cody wanna be a smartass, you're gonna have homework over Christmas break. I'm gonna go prepare a packet.
Good going, Four Eyes.
Yeah, you flippin' nerd.
Sorry, guys. Whenever someone makes a spelling mistake, I have to just keep pushing and pushing until it ruins everyone's day.
I frickin' hate you, Cody, you frickin' fricker. I wanna frick your mom. So, Penelope, what do you want to do during Christmas break?
Other than a shit ton of homework?
Sorry.
Well, Junior, I was really hoping we could spend time together on Christmas Day.
Oh, well, do you, want a Christmas gift or something? Because I haven't got you anything.
Yeah, I want a Christmas present. I got you something.
Junior, Christmas is in less than a week.
Well, the stores are still open, so I can go get you a gift today. What do you want?
I really want something, but it's really expensive.
What is it?
A Harry Poupon necklace.
Harry Poupon?
What the fuck? You think my nigga rich?
What's a Harry Poupon necklace?
Junior, Harry Poupon is the most name brand show-off expensive necklace there is. All the white girls want one.
Yep.
Well, how expensive is it?
Well, in funky rap terms, shit, about a band or two.
Sounds about right. Lil Wayne did say I'm richer than a bitch without the Harry Poupon.
Yeah, he did say that. Lil Wayne does love Harry Poupon necklaces.
$1,000 to $2,000 for a necklace?
You don't have to get it for me, but I really want it. And think about this, Junior. If you got me something like that, I could never break up with you, because what other boyfriend could get me something like that?
I mean, you could never break up with me if I got it for you? It's like an investment. Ugh, that's so much homework. Thanks, Cody.
Sorry.
I threw my shit away, dude. I'm not doing homework on Christmas. I'm already on Christmas break.
You're right. I'm gonna look at these Harry Poupon necklaces.
Junior, you're not actually gonna buy one of those, are you?
I might get her one of the cheap ones. Look, this one's only $930.
Dude, you can't see that pebble. It's so small. She's not gonna like that.
Well, how about I get her the $2,500 one?
How are you gonna even afford that?
I was thinking I could steal my dad's credit card and buy the necklace, and hopefully he doesn't see the charge until after I give her the necklace. But by that time, she'll be my property.
Junior, you're not gonna own her just because you bought her a necklace.
She said if I buy her this necklace, she'll never leave me.
Dude, she's not an indentured servant.
Yeah, she can say anything. It doesn't mean it's true. She could still leave you.
Well, I'll tell her, look, I'll only give you this necklace if you sign this contract saying I own you.
Okay, well, even if she agreed to do that, it's not legal to own a person.
Well, what stupid idiot would make that rule?
Abraham Lincoln?
Why'd he do that? Oh! I guess he made a good decision.
I guess? What do you mean? I guess we just guessing now?
Look, let's just go back to the Harry Poupon. So if I buy her this necklace, it would be stupid because she could just leave me anyway?
Yes.
Okay, so then I should test her loyalty before I spend so much money on a Christmas gift.
What, how are you gonna do that?
I'll hire a really hot guy to ask Penelope for her number, and if she gives her number, she's a cheating bitch and I won't give her the necklace.
Ooh, I like this plan, dude.
I don't know. This doesn't seem fair to Penelope.
Not fair? If she gives her number, she's a cheater. If she says I have a boyfriend, then she's loyal. What's not fair about it?
Well, what if she gives him a fake number?
That's still cheating because you're entertaining it.
Yeah, of course.
If she gives the guy a fake number, the guy might think she made a mistake and said, ooh, she got a number wrong. She really was into me. She saw my wiener imprint in my pants and she liked it.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like cheating to me.
If a girl asked me for my number, I would say, I have a girlfriend, I'm loyal, go away.
Because that's my boy, he loyal. Mm-hmm.
Junior, you would not say that.
Well, that's because we're dogs. We're just trying to get our next bone.
Oh!
Yeah, if a girl asks for our number, we're going to say yes, especially if it's a 10 out of 10 Coke bottle shaped ass busting out the frames type bitch.
Well, that's why it doesn't seem fair to Penelope, because you're getting a 10 out of 10 guy to ask her.
Well, girls should stay loyal, Cody. So I think I should do this. I'm gonna hire a really hot guy to see if she'll give her number away.
Okay, well, who are you gonna hire?
Oh, dude, I know the perfect guy. My homeboy Stanley. Man, he pulls all the hoes. He has 7 on his roster right now.
Is he hot?
Bro, he fucks. Keeps his dick wet. I'm telling you, smooth as butter. Real player made ass nigga. Look, we went to a party one time, and I had this girl. She was 11 out of 10, bro. She was really feeling me. Hot as hell. But then I walked away to get a drink. Next thing you know, she's upstairs with Stanley getting it on. You can't leave him alone with a girl for longer than 30 seconds, bro. Yeah, he pickpockets pussy. Has sleight of hand, bro. Oh, juggernaut. Bro, he has every perk available.
Wait, why have I never heard of this guy?
Cause he likes vagina, Cody, not penis. Look, I'm gonna go and get it real quick.
Junior, aren't you a little worried about Stanley? He seems a little overqualified for this job. He might actually steal your girlfriend.
Well, that's what I want. I want a guy so hot that she would cheat so I know not to buy her this necklace.
But I don't think it's just gonna be a job for him.
Here's my man, Stan Lee!
Stan Lee is dead. Oh, you mean Stanley. Hey, Stanley, we've heard so much about you and your penis.
What's up, guys? Where are the women at?
That's my boy. Man, he stay on the prowl. He can't be stopped.
That's him?
Oh, yes, he is him. Himothy, Mr. Metal Detector Dick looking for the hoes.
So, Stanley, I like your shirt.
Thank you. It stands for equality, which means any girl can get it. I like fat Asians, lardy Latinas, obese white women, and big booty black bitches.
All of the above, my boy.
Well, I have a job for you, Stanley.
And it includes women, so don't be nervous.
Okay, what is it?
So I have this girlfriend, and I want to see if she would cheat on me. So I want you to go up to her and ask for her number, and if she gives you her number, then I know to break up with her.
Okay, can I pap?
I mean, you can do whatever you want. I just want to see if she'll cheat on me.
Oh, I guarantee she'll cheat.
Yeah, my boy guarantees it. It's in the fine print.
Yeah, so where is she?
Okay, so here's the plan. I was going to call her and tell her to come over here until I was hanging out with you. And then I was going to go use the bathroom. And then while you're alone with her on the couch, that's when you ask for her number.
Okay.
All right, so Cody, Joseph, you hide behind the couch.
Okay, I got you, bro.
I'm going to call Penelope. So, Penelope, meet my new friend Stanley.
Sup?
Hi.
Oh, man, my stomach hurts. I got to go use the bathroom. I'm going to leave you two alone. You would never cheat on me, right?
No, Junior.
I'll be right back.
So how's it going?
Good, just hanging out.
All right, I only have a shirt on.
Wait, do you have a mustache?
Yeah, I'm not wearing any underwear.
How old are you?
15, you should totally lift up my shirt.
How do you know Junior?
Today.
What? That doesn't answer my question.
You're really pretty. Can I get your number?
No, I'm not comfortable with that.
She must have put up some sort of dumb bitch force field that prevents me from getting her number.
I can hear you.
Time to go to plan B. Do you like oranges?
Yeah?
My balls are the size of oranges. You should totally squeeze them.
Okay, you need to leave.
Well, I got 7 other women that would totally be happy to squeeze them, and 5 of their hands are on my shirt right now.
Great, well go call them, go!
You know what? I think I might.
Ugh, weirdo!
So, Penelope, when Stanley asked for your number, what'd you say?
I told him no, but Junior, how did you know he was gonna ask for my number?
I didn't. Guys, you can come out now.
Why are your friends hiding behind the couch?
We were playing hide and seek. I just gave up. So, Cody, when Stanley asked Penelope for her number, what'd she say?
Well, she said no.
Did she say she had a boyfriend?
Not exactly.
Did she say she had a boyfriend?
No.
We have to break up.
Junior, he's your friend. He should know I'm your girlfriend.
If a guy asks for your number, you're supposed to say, no, I have a boyfriend, go away.
You invited me over, and before you walked away, you asked if I would ever cheat on you right in front of him, and I said no.
Okay, go to your house. Let me think about it.
Ugh.
Guys, did she seem interested when Stanley was talking to her?
No, not at all.
Yeah, something was off about her. She seemed weird. Yeah, it might have been a pH balance or something.
You said Stanley pulls hose.
I mean, he usually does. He has like a 99% return rate on him.
Guys, I think maybe there's just something wrong about Stanley. I mean, it seems like maybe he only likes fat girls.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Well, he only mentioned fat girls, and it seems like that's the only way a guy as weird as him could get that many girls.
I ain't gonna let you talk bad about my homeboy like that.
Yeah, obviously Stanley gets hot girls because Joseph said he stole his 11 out of 10 hot girl.
Yeah, I mean, I did say she was bad, and I meant like 11 out of 10 on the fat scale. That bitch was huge. A brick house. I'm talking about bad cholesterol, goddamn. Look, any day she could eat a Debbie cake and be in the grave. I'm talking about heavy breathing, all that shit. Whew. Yeah, she was fat as hell.
Well, I guess that answers their question, Junior.
I don't think Stanley was a good enough test to see if she would cheat. We need to get a rich guy, because girls will cheat for money. So we have to get a rich guy to come up and offer her money to cheat.
Like a prostitute?
No. Like we need a guy to come up to her and say, you're the type of girl that needs to wake up on a yacht every morning. Then boom, give her $1,000 to see if she cheats.
It doesn't seem fair to use money.
No, if she's gonna leave me over money, then I don't want to be with her at all.
Junior, it really seems like you want her to cheat on you.
Yes, I want her to cheat because I can't afford that necklace. So let me go call Richard, our rich friend.
What do you poor kids want?
Well, Richard, you have a lot of money, right?
Yeah, my name's Richard, not Portrait. I'm rich.
Okay, so I have this girlfriend, and I want to see if she would cheat on me if you gave her money.
Well, of course she'll cheat on you if I give her money. She's a woman. She loves money.
Okay, so here's what I think you should do. I think you should go up to her and say, hey, baby, I'll give you $1,000 if you make out with me right now.
Or I could do this. I have an even better idea. Cody, pick a number between 1 and 10,000.
Well, I gotta go with my favorite number, 5.
Okay. All right, check your phone.
Okay, well, you just Apple paid me $5. Oh, shit, I mean my favorite number's 5,000, that's what I meant.
Too late.
Oh, God damn it, I didn't know money was involved, fuck!
Well, yeah, go up to her and do that.
Well, I'm not gonna just give her free money. If you want me to do it, you can give me the money and I'll do it.
I don't have any money, though.
All right, well then no deal.
Oh, okay, I got an idea. There's this really expensive necklace that she wants, so I can go steal my dad's credit card, buy the necklace, give it to you, and you can give her the necklace to see if she would cheat on me.
Okay.
Okay, let me go get my dad's credit card and buy it.
But Junior...
Okay, I just got back from the Harry Poupon store. This necklace was like $3,000. My dad's gonna beat me up when he sees his credit card statement. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna call Penelope over, I'm gonna leave her alone on the couch, and you're gonna walk up to her and say, hey, I just bought you this Harry Poupon necklace. Make out with me and see what she does.
Okay.
All right, Cody, Joseph, you hide behind the couch, and you take this. All right, Penelope, just sit right there.
Junior, what's going on?
I have to use the bathroom, my stomach hurts.
Again?
Hey,
Hi.
I got you this necklace from Harry Poupon.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, it's all yours.
Oh my god, thank you so much! It's so beautiful!
Yeah, you want to make out?
No.
You don't want to tongue my hairy mustache?
Ew, no! Go away!
Ugh, fine, poor.
Creep.
Okay, Penelope, I'm back. Wait a minute, where'd you get that necklace from?
Oh my god, Junior, this weird kid with a mustache gave me this Harry Poupon necklace, and then he asked to make out with me and I told him to leave.
You accepted a necklace from another man? We're breaking up.
No, Junior, this is great because now you don't have to give me this necklace anymore.
But I got you that necklace.
No, you didn't, Junior. That creepy kid did.
No, I did. Cody, get in here.
Yeah, Junior, I was gonna warn you. If you're gonna get her the necklace, you should just give it to her yourself. Now she thinks another guy gave it to her.
Well, tell her I got it for her.
Yeah, Penelope, he bought you that necklace for the other kid to give you. This was just another test to see if you'd cheat.
What?
Well, I think you're gonna cheat on me, so I hired 2 guys to see if you'd cheat on me, and you didn't.
Well, I didn't, so now what?
Well, now you have the Harry Poupon necklace.
Oh my god, really, Junior? Thank you so much. I'm never, ever gonna break up with you.
So does that mean I own her now?
No, Junior.
Junior, beat your goddamn ass up, looking back!
Oh, man, my dad sounds pissed. Santa Claus, all I want for Christmas is my dad not to beat my ass.
Junior! You ran the charges on my credit card! Oh, I'm gonna beat your ass!
No, someone save me!
Ho, 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 ho!
Santa Claus! I asked Santa Claus, the only thing I wanted for Christmas is for you not to beat my ass.
Oh, man, I guess I can't do it now.
But I can. $3,000 on a necklace. I'm gonna beat your ass red like my rosy cheek.
Ah! Beat his ass, Santa! Beat his ass!
There's no way you believe that, Joseph. There's just no way.
Totally way, dude. Marlin would have murked Lilo's ass.
Lilo's a human. Marlin's a fish.
But look, Marlin knew the sea turtles and the sharks. He had connections, dude.
But Marlin was a pussy the whole movie.
A pussy with connections. That's a fast-moving pussy.
But Lilo has connections too because Stitch is an alien with 4 arms, and there's Pleakley, and there's Jumba, and then there's the Child Protective Service guy named Bubbles.
Didn't one of them wear a wig?
That's Pleakley.
Hey guys, what are you talking about?
Oh, Cody, please sell an argument. Who would win in a fight? Marlin from Finding Nemo or Lilo from Lilo and Stitch?
Definitely Marlin, right?
Lilo.
Well, where's the fight happening? On land or in the ocean?
Lilo said his ass can get it anywhere. She can do it on land or she can do it in sea. In the movie, in the beginning, she's swimming underwater and she gives Pudge the fish a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh, well that's not what fish eat. She shouldn't be doing that.
Well, she did it anyway.
She would not survive in the water for that long.
She can hold her breath.
No, the hell she could.
She's a good swimmer.
Ah, fuck it.
Well, still, I mean, I think the fish she fed that PB&J to probably died because his gills got all gunked up with peanut butter. So I'm gonna say Lilo because she has a record of killing a fish.
Thank you, Cody. Common sense.
No, the hell it's not.
You know, speaking of PB&J, Junior, pretty hungry, Junior. Let's have some dinner, Junior.
Yeah, let's get some grub, Junior.
So, what do you guys want for dinner?
Ooh, how about some big old corn on a cob?
As a meal?
Yeah, hell yeah, why not?
Okay, how many cobs you want, Joseph?
About 6.
So we're doing this? We're having corn on the cob for dinner?
How many cobs you want, Cody?
How many cobs? I don't know. Can't we have something fun like toaster strudel?
You know what? That sounds good too. I love me a good toaster strudel.
Oh, yeah, I love me some toaster strudel. I've had that before.
What's the matter, Junior? You don't like toaster strudel?
I love toaster strudel. I eat those all the time.
You've never had toaster strudel, have you?
Yes, I have. I eat one every morning. I just had one right before you guys came over.
Oh yeah, then what do they look like?
They look like a...
Is it a hot dog with a stick in the middle?
Yes.
No, the fuck it's not. You lying son of a bitch. Oh, that is a corn dog.
Okay, I don't know. I've never had a toaster strudel. Fine.
I can't believe you.
You have to have a toaster strudel.
You gotta try one now.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll go get one. I'll go to the toaster strudel store. To toasterstrudel.com.
Store?
I'll ask Chef Pee-Pee for one. And I'm gonna make it. Hey, Chef Pee-Pee, do we have any toaster strudel?
Oh, hell yeah, we do. It's my favorite meal. Here you go, little bitch. Get your strudel on.
Can you make it for me?
Oh, hell no. No, sir. I am your dad's slave, not Junior's slave. And I am currently on break, so I'm not doing any extra work.
Okay, how many minutes do I put it in the microwave?
You're so stupid.
I don't see any microwave instructions.
Say it one more time. What instruction?
It doesn't have microwave instructions.
Dumbass.
Can you just tell me how many minutes to put it in the microwave? It just says toaster instructions. I'm just gonna put it in there for 2 minutes. Okay, make 3 of them. Put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. Yeah. It smells like they're done. Oh yeah. That looks like a toaster strudel to me. Heck yeah, it does. Alright guys, I'm done making them, but I don't know why you like them so much. They smell like burnt shit.
Jesus, Junior, what the fuck did you do?
Dude, did you burn 3 Hot Pockets?
No, I made the toaster strudel like you guys wanted.
What is that, blueberry?
No, it's strawberry. The box said strawberry.
It's black.
Oh, hey, watch what you say. You know what, I'm gonna let it slide, because it is black.
Well, look, it's strawberry.
Junior, you overcooked it. How long did you leave it in the toaster?
I didn't use a toaster, I used the microwave.
You used a microwave to make a toaster strudel.
Dude, it's not a microwavable strudel.
Well, there was no microwave instructions on the box.
Well, you should put it in a toaster, because it's a toaster fucking strudel.
Well, listen, it doesn't matter how you heat it up as long as it's cooked.
Clearly it matters. Clearly it does.
Right way, dude. It's gonna end up like 3 black bricks. And you didn't even add the icing.
I'll be honest with you guys, I was super concerned when I saw whatever the hell that was. I thought maybe those were used condoms.
Junior, it's the icing. It's the best part.
Well, listen, I almost put that in the microwave too.
How about you just put it in a toaster?
Well, I don't know where a toaster is. I couldn't find a toaster, but the microwave was right there.
I bet there's a toaster down there. Do you know what a toaster looks like?
Oh no, I'm worried now, dude.
Maybe we should just go make it.
No, I will make it. I will make I was screwing with you guys. This is all a joke. I've made toaster all the time. It was just a big prank because these were expired, so I made them. I just wanted, it was a joke. I can make them right.
Laugh, though.
I'm gonna make them right. How do you do this? Okay, how do I? Chef Pee-Pee!
How the microwave work out for you, baby?
Apparently you're supposed to use a toaster.
Mm-hmm. You finally getting it. You getting it up there in your noodle.
Okay, so how many minutes do I put them in the toaster? Asking how many minutes is not a dumb question.
It is if you ask them to read the box.
The box doesn't say minutes. It says 1 to 2 cycles. What the hell's a cycle? You know what? I'm just gonna push it down and wait for them to pop up. Okay, it looks like they're done. But how do I get my hand in? Ooh, that's hot. Let me grab a fork. Okay, let me get it out.
Ooh, you sure you want to do that, my boy?
Well, the toaster strudel's hot.
Right.
And if I grab it, I'll burn my fingers.
Right, good thinking.
So I was gonna use the fork to get them out.
Yeah, that's a good thought. But are you truly using your noodle? Like, are you truly using it?
Well, I don't want to burn my hands, so I was...
Good, fair point.
So I was gonna get it out.
But the fork is made of metal. You know what? Fuck it. I bet you $20 you won't do it.
Well, how am I supposed to grab it?
Hey, you got a fork. Do it.
Okay, I'm just gonna just get it.
What the hell?
Dude, is it storming outside?
No. You know what? Let's go check on Junior and make sure he's not doing something stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? What? Is that me?
Hey, Junior, how's the toaster strudel coming?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my fucking god! Junior stuck a fork in the toaster!
No, you're so damn stupid. Why would you do that, dude? You think he's still alive?
I'm gonna call a doctor.
Please. Oh, Julia, why would you do that? You freaking idiot.
What are you guys talking about? I'm right here.
Julia, breathe, nigga, breathe.
I'm right here, Joseph.
Oh, bro, we should have just had corn on the cob. It's a safer meal.
Wait, why can't they see me? I'm right here, guys.
Hey there, somebody call a doctor?
Yes, doctor, my idiot friend stuck a fork in a toaster.
What kind of fucking idiot would do that? Does your friend have a history of being this stupid?
Unfortunately, yes. It's something dumber and dumber each day.
That's right, doctor.
What kind of dumbass puts a fork in a toaster?
My friend, I think he was trying not to burn his fingers and he used a fork.
Exactly, Joseph.
Tragic fucking moron!
I know! Look, he tried to cook it in a microwave, so that should tell you how dumb he is.
Oh, what a stupid fucking dumbass!
Is he dead though, Doctor?
Let me see. Oh yeah, he's super dead.
I'm not dead, I'm right here.
Guess I'm gonna have to tell his dad.
No, I'm not dead, guys, I'm right here.
Junior, you idiot. We should have just had corn on the cob.
I'm right here, guys.
Oh man, I can't wait for the new episode of Charlie and Friends.
Hey,
what the hell? Why is there a doctor in my room? Are you here to check my prostate?
well, I can do that while I'm here, but no, I have something very important to tell you.
There's nothing more important than prostate health. Check my damn prostate.
Okay.
Woo! Doctor, why are you using 3 fingers?
Well, that's just how I was taught. The real question is, why does 3 fingers fit?
Fair question. I have a fairly big remote in my room, so I have a lot of spare time.
Yeah, I can see that. It's pretty spacious back here. It's like the trunk of a Honda Accord.
Thank you. I keep it vacuum. Tell me what you see back there.
Well, I do see some polyps. I think you might have diverticulitis.
Damn! Oh, bro.
Well, you keep it pretty clean, so I'm not gonna wash my hands.
I appreciate the compliment. Well, what did you come here for?
Oh yeah, your son's dead.
Oh, fuck! Well, at least it's one less mouth to feed.
Well, that's not really how most parents react to that news.
I am not most parents. No, how did he die?
Well, he stuck a fork in a toaster like a big stupid fucking idiot.
Yeah, he is a dumbass. What a waste of breath, right?
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's really amazing that he didn't die until now. You know?
Yeah. Can you imagine just like from birth to right now, just a waste of fucking life?
Yeah, seriously. I mean, you would think he would have like swallowed his tongue by now or something.
Or choked on a damn battery.
Yeah, like some other stupid idiot fucking death. I can't believe it took this long.
Yeah, he could have fell off of a bridge at like age 8. He was that stupid.
Yeah. I mean, at least it wasn't a smart kid that died like this.
Oh, bro, that would have been a waste of life. Even worse.
Yeah. If he was like a smart kid who like went this far, he had like his whole future ahead of him. That's just your stupid idiot, dumbass, dipshit son. So I guess it's fine.
Can you believe like if Stephen Hawking was a dumbass and stuck a damn fork in a toaster?
No, he would never. He's not that stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, who is that stupid?
Right.
Oh, dude, I can't believe Julia's dumbass is dead.
I fucking can. Look at this. Nobody who does this is smart enough to live. He microwaved a toaster strudel. A fucking toaster strudel. Context clues like a motherfucker. I mean, not one brain cell in that boy.
Oh man, you do have a point.
I already called Penelope over to tell her the news.
Penelope?
Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, remember Junior, your boyfriend? He's fucking dead.
What? What happened?
His dumbass stuck a fork into a toaster.
What an idiot!
I know. I can't believe he's that fucking stupid. Unbelievable.
I fucking hate him!
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm sorry you had to date a stupid ass.
It was more like a Make-A-Wish situation.
Yeah, I could tell. I could definitely tell.
Make a wish.
His dumbass actually thought Lilo could beat Marlin in a fight.
I tried to tell him.
Yeah, I know. I agreed with him just to shut him up because you know how he gets when he's on a roll, you know? But I mean, come on. Stitch would drown in water and the ocean's big and there's like rip currents and shit.
But Stitch not
One
fighting.
movie's 3D and the other one's 2D. I mean, you can't even
It was Lilo
compare.
versus Marlin.
It's worth the
Stupid
conversation.
I know, it's fucking
Exactly.
idiot.
God damn it. I hate him.
Who am I gonna date now?
Me.
Smarter, hopefully. I mean, you can definitely do better.
Cody, are you straight?
Fuck it, I am now. Want to
What?
make out?
Yeah.
What the hell? What is going on?
Man, I need somebody to make out with.
Wait, what is happening? There's no way.
Hey, dipshit, wake up. Wake up, you stupid idiot fuckface. Hey, moron, dumbass, wake up. Hey, you fucking moron.
Oh,
Hey.
wait, what happened?
What happened? Your dumbass stuck a fork in a toaster and almost died. That's what happened.
What, am I dead?
No, because I said you almost died, you fucking dipshit.
Oh, here you go, you dumbass. I'm surprised you even did it, but here's your $20.
What? Okay, listen, how else am I supposed to pull the toaster strudel out of the toaster?
You wait for it to cool off, because sometimes food gets hot, so you use your fingers, or maybe a paper towel. Literally anything other than a metal fork, you fucking moron.
Okay, well, is the toaster strudel still good?
Is it good? It's a fucking toaster strudel. It's amazing. Of course it's good. Have you never had a toaster strudel?
No.
How old are you?
16.
You're 16 and you've never had a toaster strudel. The only excuse for that is if you were like in some kind of indigenous tribe on an island somewhere that had never had contact with the outside world. Then that would make sense. What the fuck is wrong with you? Everybody loves toaster strudels. If you gave those people a toaster strudel, they would put it on top of a temple and to say it was their god or something. They would think it was like, they wouldn't know what the fuck to think. It'd be like handing them an iPhone. It's just fucking magic. They don't fucking know. God, you're fucking stupid.
He's right.
Can you make me a toaster?
Fucking no.
Excuse me, Father. I don't know if it is of concern or if we should call an ambulance,
but I palpated a hardened lump behind my testicles. Could it be a hardened shit hanging out of my anus? Could be. Or could it be something of cancerous nature? Maybe it's something we should look into.
Marvin, you got a letter in the mail.
From who?
It says to Marvin from a me.
Why would you write me a letter?
I didn't.
You said it was from you.
No, it's from a me.
Yeah, it's from you. Why would you write me a letter? Why wouldn't you just tell me what you had to say?
No, it's not from you. It's from me. You know what? I'm just going to open it.
It's right there. I can feel it.
It says, Dear Marvin, it's a me, Lewis. I'm a coming out to visit you all the way from a Brooklyn. I have a so many stories to tell you. Can't wait to see you, Lewis, you're a brother.
Oh my God, my twin brother Lewis is coming to visit me.
Wait, you have a twin brother named Lewis?
Uh-huh.
Marvin, how have we been married this long and I didn't know you had a twin brother? Jeffy has an uncle. I have a brother-in-law.
Last time I had an uncle, he made me blow leaves in the front yard. His dog's name was Leaves.
The reason
and he recorded it.
The reason why I didn't tell you about my twin brother Lewis is because he's way more successful than me. He has 3 mansions.
Wow, what does he do to have all that money?
Well, he was a Ghostbuster, I think.
Oh my gosh, he sounds amazing.
No, he's not amazing. The only cool thing he can do is jump really high.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool.
When's he coming to visit?
It says, P.S. Be there Saturday.
What day is it?
Saturday.
Ah! He's coming today! Oh my God, I don't want him to think that I'm just some guy who sits on the couch all day with his shirt and tie and his shoes on.
Marvin, there's a way to fix that.
You're right. I could wear a costume and make it look like I'm very successful and then lie to him.
That's not what I meant!
Thanks, baby! Okay, I'm ready.
Marvin, what are you wearing?
My 2 jobs. I'm a doctor and an astronaut.
Why are you holding your stethoscope and a fake $100 bill?
Because since I'm an astronaut, my stethoscope can't fit around my neck, and the $100 bill is to show that I'm rich.
Marvin, you look ridiculous.
No, I look rich and successful.
Wait, Danny, you're a doctor? Then you can take a look at the lump hanging out of my ass.
I'm not a real doctor, Jeffy.
Oh, so you're lying.
Yes, he is. He's in a costume.
Oh, it's Halloween? I'm gonna go get my costume on.
What? No, Jeffy, don't put a costume. Oh.
Look what you did.
Look what I did. You made me drop my fake $100 bill.
Oh, so sorry.
Would you like to wear a costume so you look successful?
Excuse me? I am fine with who I am.
But baby, listen, he's gonna look at me as an astronaut doctor, so maybe you could like put some like a bikini on and like hold a margarita or something.
No.
Oh my God, that's him. Can you answer the door and just tell him like I'm on my way back from space?
No.
God, okay, fine. I'll tell him I got that.
You forgot your fake $100 bill.
Okay, Marvin, you got this. Hello?
Marvin, my brother, it's me, Louis.
Hi, Louis. Sorry it took me so long to answer the door. I was too busy doing some doctor's appointments up in space because I'm an astronaut doctor.
Oh, wow, you sound so successful. You know, Marvin, I haven't seen you in years. Since the last time we played tennis, or the last time we played golf, or the last time we raced the golf carts, or the last time we raced that blue hedgehog in the Olympics.
Yeah, we did do all those things, but now I'm just too busy because I'm too busy being an astronaut that's super rich making money.
Well, that's very good. Marvin, whatever happened to that girlfriend you had? You called her like a princess plum or like a princess apricot?
Oh, yeah, that's my ex. She cheated on me. She wore pink all the time. But my new wife, I met her up in space. She was an astronaut, too.
Oh, well, that sounds like a match made in heaven.
Would you like to meet her?
I can't wait to meet her. Let's go. It's Louis time.
Oh, Marvin, did you change your costume? What are you supposed to be, like a leprechaun or something?
What?
Oh, baby, I see you met my twin brother, Louis. He went up the stairs really fast because he can jump really high.
That's true. Watch.
Oh, wow, that's impressive.
Okay, don't be too impressed. That's the only thing he can do. He's scared of everything else.
Hi, I'm retarded.
What, Jeffy!
Marvin, who's this?
I'm Elmo. Tickle my tits.
Okay.
Stop bothering him, Jeffy.
Marvin, who is this grown man in the Elmo costume in your house?
That's our son.
Your son is this grown man in an Elmo costume?
Yeah, I'm retarded.
We adopted him from a family in need. Their trailer burnt down in a fire. We were trying to be nice, and I'm an astronaut doctor, so I help the community. He's one of my patients. Knock it off, Jeffy!
You wouldn't happen to be a doctor by chance, because I have this rather large hemorrhoid protruding from my anus, and it's sort of a pain in my ass.
No, but my brother Marvin, he used to have a game named after him called Dr. Marvin.
Oh, no, he's not a real doctor. That's just his Halloween costume.
So, Louis, how was your flight here?
Oh, I didn't fly. I took the pipes.
I finger paint with poop.
Hey, as your lawyer, I'm gonna have to butt in here, because you guys are getting dangerously close to saying some stuff you're not allowed to say. You're on thin ice here, okay? His name being Louis, that's funny. Him wearing green, That's funny. Him being able to jump high. That's funny. You guys playing tennis, you guys riding go-karts together, that's fine, because that's things normal people do. But his voice, that's kind of borderline, and him coming here on a pipe, I think that's where I draw the line, because people don't do that outside the thing we're not allowed to talk about.
I used to do a crack.
Okay, what, you came here through a crack pipe? That doesn't make any sense. I think you came here on a plane.
Okay, well, I flew here with a yellow cape.
Okay, I don't know enough about the games, but I don't think so. I think plane is better.
It turned me into a tanuki.
No. That is a real animal, but no, that's too close to the thing we're not allowed to talk about. Let's just stick with you came here in a plane. Okay, so I'm gonna just listen to you guys talk, and every time you say something borderline, I'm gonna blow this air horn. Go ahead.
So how's your wife doing?
Oh, Princess Daisy! Princess Sunflower is doing great. She takes care of the whole kingdom. And a bunch of eggs are hatching from all the Yoshi. From all the green dinosaurs.
Do they have to be green?
They can be any color. They eat apples. They say their name.
Okay, dinosaurs don't talk.
So, is there anything you'd like to eat? Are you hungry?
Ooh, I would love some mushrooms.
Well, they don't own a food, so yeah, you can eat mushrooms.
Red mushrooms with a white polka dot.
Okay, now that is a real kind of mushroom, but I'm pretty sure those are poisonous, so you're definitely not eating them.
The ones with the smiley faces on them.
Absolutely not. What is wrong with you?
I want to eat the glowing flowers that are giving me powers.
No, why would that be okay?
Green mushrooms with the white polka dots and the smiley faces.
Pizza. You like pizza. That's what you're gonna eat. Marvin, order this man a pizza.
Okay, I'll get a pizza.
Hey, I changed my outfit into a Ninja Turtle because I'm retarded. And also I have a turd hanging out of my ass.
Ah! A turtle! I kill it! I jump on it!
No, stop it. Normal people don't do this. People named Lewis do not jump on turtles.
All right, here's your mushroom Thank you. Thanks. Go ahead. I don't know why I'm saying thanks if you're not. Just fucking do it.
I'm doing it.
Here's your mushroom pizza, extra mushrooms.
But Marvin, none of these mushrooms are green or red with the polka dots, and there's no smiley faces.
Yeah, that's right, because they're normal mushrooms, which is what normal people eat.
You know, the blue mushrooms make you very small, mini, if you will.
No, they fucking don't.
So Lewis, while you're here, what would you like to go do?
Maybe we can go to the mall and get the hats that match the color of our shirts with our initials on them.
I think that's a terrible idea. You should not do that.
Maybe we could go clothes shopping for matching overalls.
No, I think you look just fine the way you are.
Okay. Well, maybe we can go to an art museum, jump into the paintings, and go to a new world.
God damn it, no, that doesn't exist.
Well, how about we go to Hawaii, buy some hoses, and clean up all the goop?
The goop in Hawaii? Okay, you're starting to fucking piss me off.
Marvin, whatever happened to our evil clones? Warvin and Lewis.
Take a fucking walk. Go. Get out of here. Marvin, I need to talk to you about him.
What?
He is a goddamn liability. We are on our 4th channel, Marvin. I don't think we're gonna survive a 5th. They're already calling me Pumpkin Guy, Marvin. God knows what they're gonna call me next time around. I can't take it. I genuinely cannot take doing that again, Marvin. Please, talk some sense into him.
Okay, I will. Maybe he's going a little too far.
Yes.
Okay, so I talked to Lewis and he feels really bad.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Marvin. I felt really bad, so I brought my vacuum so I could clean up the whole place.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you so much.
You know, Marvin, I used to use this vacuum for my Ghostbuster job.
No, you didn't, because that's not a real job.
Oh, yeah, I say that to my 3 games.
Three games? About sucking? See that, Marvin? Right there? That's our ass is what that is. He just crossed the line. What's that I smell? Oh, that's the ink on the cease and desist letter being printed as we speak.
Boo! Cocky.
Ghost!
Wait, are you trying to suck me through the sheets like my last uncle?
No, god damn it, Marvin! Well, there it is. He fucked us. He just fucked us right there. They have all the evidence they need in one big heaping pile of shit so they can sue us to death, Marvin! There you go.
Okay,
Stop him.
Okay, I'll talk. Lewis. Hey, Lewis, buddy.
Yes?
Listen, you gotta stop with all these references. You're gonna get us in trouble, and you just gotta go.
Marvin, what happened to your doctor and astronaut uniform?
Oh, well, I took it off when I got the pizza because, you know, how am I going to eat with my astronaut costume? I mean, I haven't ate all day. I was too busy in space and my doctor's appointments because I'm an astronaut doctor.
Wait, no. I am a doctor and an astronaut. You don't do shit. You just sit on your ass all day on your couch with your shoes on like you're going somewhere.
Marvin, is it true? Are you a loser?
Yes.
Make literally any other noise, please.
I just know you're so cool with your 3 games and
Orphan games.
your mansion, and you suck the jewelry and all the diamonds out of the furniture.
We're fucked.
And I just know that you probably think that I should be more successful because all the games have my name on it.
Stop saying games. You don't have games. You're Marvin.
Yeah, and so I just didn't want to be player 2.
Fucking come on, man.
And will you ever forgive me?
Marvin, you are my brother. Of course I forgive you.
You all want to just get together and play a game of Marvin Party?
Oh, fuck it, Marvin. That's the last straw. Been nice knowing you. Pack it up, everybody, because they're going to shut us down. So get ready for that. Hey, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Maybe we can hit 10 million before they finally shut us down for good. Fuck it. We're done.
Don't say that, pumpkin guy.
Until Christmas.
That's a shitload of time, Santa.
Not for 2 billion kids, it's not.
But not all of them are nice.
Well, we gotta at least make 1 billion toys, and one fucking Etch-a-Sketch is just not gonna work.
But those are really hard to make. They're full of sand, so I keep having to go to the beach with a bucket.
And what's your excuse, Orna?
I made a monster truck, Santa.
You made one fucking monster truck in 4 months?
Well, Santa, it has 4 wheels. That's a wheel a month.
Give me that damn thing. Get to work.
Ow!
Hey there.
The cops. Santa, I gotta use the bathroom.
That fella looks like somebody who's wanted for some pretty terrible crimes against children.
He is.
Well, Santa, I hate to have to do this to you, but I got a warrant for your arrest.
A warrant? What did I do?
Well, apparently you killed the Easter Bunny in a drive-by shooting.
No, I didn't.
Santa's voice gets high-pitched when he lies.
Orna, shut up. No, I didn't. I didn't shoot anybody.
Well, the rumor is that he was banging your wife.
Oh, he was. He was banging my wife.
Well, maybe you killed him out of anger?
No, I didn't kill him out of anger. Fuck no.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna have to arrest you all the same.
Do you know who the fuck I am?
I do, sir, yes.
I'm Santa Claus.
Yes, I know, but you're under arrest, sir. Come on. Order! I am the Honorable Judge Boober, and today we will be hearing the case of Santa Claus, who is being accused of shooting and killing the Easter Bunny in a drive-by shooting. Naughty. Mr. Claus, how do you plead?
Not guilty. I didn't do it.
Very convincing. But let's go over the case. Apparently, the Easter Bunny was having sexual relations with your wife. Is that true?
Oh yeah, he banged the shit out of her.
I'm so sorry about that. And did knowing the Easter Bunny had your wife bent over like this, did that piss you off, knowing he was doing that to your wife?
Oh, fuck yeah. It made me want to shoot him in a drive-by shooting.
Now, it is weird that you say that, because you are being accused of shooting him in a drive-by shooting.
Oh, well, I didn't do it.
I would like to believe you, but we also have this 911 recording from the Easter Bunny on the night he died.
Hello? 911? It's me, the Easter Bunny. Santa just shot my ass. He just pulled up in a car. He shot me.
He was probably hallucinating before he died. I don't fucking know.
I have a question for you, Santa. Where were you on the night of December 30th?
I think I remember that night and where I was. I was in the passenger seat of a car with a gun in my hand, riding around listening to YNW Melly's Murder on My Mind.
He was listening to Murder on My Mind by YNW Melly.
Well, fuck. You got me.
Finally, the truth! Mr. Santa Claus, I find you guilty of murdering the Easter Bunny. But since he was banging your wife and you did tell the truth, after just a little bit of lying, I sentence you to be the Easter Bunny this year. That means you have to hide the eggs for all the kids and do Easter Bunny things. And if you don't do it, I sentence you to death by firing squad.
Easter Bunny? I don't want to do that gay shit.
Can't see shit out of this thing. Gay as hell. Nobody wants eggs. They want presents. Who invented this damn holiday anyways?
What the fuck? Howdy! There's some guy with a bunny rabbit mask dressed as Santa Claus throwing eggs in our yard or some shit. I'm gonna go yell at him and tell him to stop it. Hey, what the fuck you think you're doing in my yard?
I'm the Easter Bunny. Delivering your damn eggs. Be happy.
Well, if you don't get the fuck out of my yard, I'm gonna threaten to call the police. Ah! Assault! Assault! You see that? I'm gonna call the police on you for assaulting me. There he is, officer. The fuckhead in the bunny rabbit Santa suit that threw eggs at me.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing?
I'm delivering Easter eggs. I'm the Easter Bunny.
Oh, you're the Easter Bunny, huh?
Yeah, I was court ordered to do it.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Hey, you've been drinking a lot tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. How about you just go home and sleep this off? How's that sound?
Well, no, I gotta deliver all these eggs to all the yards.
Oh, all of the yards?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, you're doing a great job. I think
Thank
you're
you.
actually supposed to hide them, not just like throw them around on the lawn.
Oh.
Yeah, and it looks like you're running out of eggs.
That's okay, I got more in the truck.
In the truck?
Yeah.
So you've been driving like this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Hey, how about you just go home and sleep this off, huh?
No, I need to deliver all these eggs to all the yards.
Yeah, that's not gonna work for me because I'm gonna be getting a lot of calls about people complaining about a Santa bunny just throwing eggs at people. That doesn't sound like something I want to deal with tonight. Okay, well now I'm gonna have to take you down to the police station for throwing eggs at me. No?
No.
Okay. Well, now we're at now we're at the point where I'm not asking. So come on.
Order! I am the Honorable Judge Boober, and today we will be hearing the case of... I'm sorry, Mr. Drunk Man with the bunny mask, what is your name?
I'm the Easter Bunny.
See, Your Honor, I'm sorry. We're not going to get any answers from him tonight. He's so drunk. He thinks he's the Easter Bunny.
Actually, I'm Santa Claus.
Yeah, see what I mean? He's hammered.
I see. Well, sir, you are being charged with littering eggs in a person's yard, public intoxication, and assaulting a police officer by throwing eggs in his face. Take your mask off so I can see who you are.
What? Santa Claus? Why are you dressed like the Easter Bunny?
Oh, shit! Damn it, Officer Guy! I sentenced Santa Claus to be the Easter Bunny this year because he murdered the real Easter Bunny in a drive-by shooting.
Wait, you got caught? Are they looking for the driver? Damn, Santa, I didn't know you were on the naughty list.
Yes, he's free to go. He has to go deliver eggs for all the children. But Officer Guy, I order you to assist him in his Easter Bunny duties, or else you will be held in contempt of court.
Okay, sir. God damn it. Well, I guess this is better than getting busted for helping Santa with a drive-by shooting. Come on, Santa.
Marvin, it's Easter. We have to go paint eggs and hide them before Jeffy wakes up so he can go look for them.
Baby, isn't he too old to celebrate Easter? We need to tell him.
No, Marvin, we can't tell him. He loves looking for the eggs. Oh no, here he comes!
Where the fuck are they?
Where's what?
The bunny rabbit turds, little pelts of rabbit shit, like Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Shit Puffs.
Well, Jeffy, I don't think the Easter Bunny poops on the ground.
He's gotta poop somewhere.
Well, he doesn't poop while he's delivering his eggs, and you should be looking for eggs.
Okay, well, let's go. I'll try and look for them. Come on, Daddy.
Okay, give us 1 second.
Marvin, you don't have any eggs out there.
I'm gonna improvise. Just hold on.
No eggs and no bunny rabbit fuck.
Jeffy, stop with the bad language.
You stop with the bad language.
Listen, the reason why the Easter Bunny hasn't delivered eggs yet is because there's a 97th annual town Easter egg hunt, and he decided to deliver all the eggs in one spot instead of all around the place because of flood zones.
Okay, let's go. I'll go grab my basket.
All right, let's go.
Thank you, everyone, for coming to the 97th annual Easter egg hunt. Pardon this rash on my lip. I kissed a hooker last week, and I'm starting to get worried. Remember, kids, never kiss a hooker. They're not people. Anyway, a little birdie told me the Easter Bunny himself is gonna be here later.
Holy fucking Easter egg fuck.
Jeffy, language.
No, Daddy, the Easter Bunny's coming. You better go get in your suit.
I'm not the Easter Bunny, Jeffy.
Yes, you are.
When's the Easter Bunny gonna be here?
Well, actually, the real Easter Bunny was shot to death back in December, but we have somebody else coming to stand in for him.
Oh.
There he is now. Jesus Christ, Santa, you couldn't put the bottle down for 1 minute?
This is my last one.
What? No, say hi to the kids.
Ho, ho, ho.
Stop saying ho, ho, ho. The Easter Bunny doesn't ho.
What the fuck does the Easter Bunny say?
Jesus, your beer breath. I can smell it through the mask. I don't know. Say hippity hoppity or some shit.
Hey, hippity hoppity, Easter's on his way.
Yeah, hop.
Huh.
Okay, I can see why you weren't in the NBA. Say hi to the Easter Bunny, kids.
Holy fucking dick cheese in the morning, Daddy. It's the fucking Easter Bunny. It's him. He's here.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like him.
Okay, kids, one at a time. You don't want him to throw up on you.
I can handle my shit.
God, he's a fucking mess.
Hey, Easter Bunny, can I sit on your lap and tell you what I want for Easter?
Sure.
Okay, I want the golden egg, and when I open it up, fucking $1,000,000 in it.
Yeah, me too, kid.
Hey, Mr. Easter Bunny, can you blink?
Don't hit the Easter Bunny,
Don't
please.
do that.
Wait, something ain't right.
No, don't.
Santa Claus? You're the Easter Bunny?
No, he only killed the Easter Bunny.
Ah! He killed the Easter Bunny and he's wearing his skin like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre!
No, the Easter Bunny has to go now. Come on, Easter Bunny,
Jeffy, calm down. Calm down.
All right, Santa, you're free to go.
Santa, I gotta use the bathroom again.
You know, I know he's on a list somewhere.
He is.
Yeah, I don't feel like chasing him. Well, Santa, how'd you like being the Easter Bunny?
Well, it was gay as hell.
You know, Santa, we don't really say that word anymore.
Oh, well, it was gay as fuck.
No, I didn't mean hell. You know what? Never mind. I just hope me helping you out today makes you think about possibly getting me the Home Alone Lego set for Christmas.
I'll think about it.
Okay, thanks, Santa. Hey, can I actually take this?
I wouldn't touch that if I were you.
Why not? Oh, ew, Santa, ew!
Well, Santa comes more than once a year, you know.
This mac and cheese looks good, but I want to make it a little spicy. Good thing I went online and ordered some Colombian paprika. Ooh, come here with your delicious looking ass. I know this gonna be good. Pop that off and get the pulling. I didn't know paprika was this green though. It's gonna be delicious. Oh man, that looks so delicious. Who can cook better than Pee-Pee? Nobody can. Oh, Junior, you stupid brat friends. Your mac and cheese is ready.
Oh man, guys, I can't wait to eat mac and cheese. What is this?
Green mac and cheese?
I think it's green beans.
I don't like my green beans better.
That's a bad Jeffy impression, Joseph.
I know.
Shut up, Pee-Pee, you said you made us mac and cheese, not green beans.
It's not green beans, stupid. It's mac and cheese with Colombian paprika in it.
Paprika isn't green.
Green mac and cheese, that's so cool.
Yeah, dude, who cares? Maybe it's good for you.
Yeah, maybe since it's green like a vegetable, it'll actually be good for us. Let's eat it, guys. I don't feel good.
That was some pretty shit mac and cheese, Junior.
Yeah, I don't think Chef Pee-Pee should use paprika next time.
I don't think that was paprika.
Oh, dude, I got the bubble guts. Oh, my stomach. I gotta poop.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Oh, no, me three. I don't feel good. I'm gonna go lay down on the couch.
Me too.
Guys, come back. I can't move.
What's wrong, Joseph?
Dude, I can't move my arms or my legs. Am I paralyzed? Oh, dude, I'm paralyzed.
Hold on, I'll just drag you. Whoa, Joseph, what the fuck?
What the hell's wrong with my arms?
Why are you stretchy?
I don't know, dude.
Come on, I'll just drag you. Junior, you gotta see this shit. Joseph's all stretchy.
What?
Whoa, Junior, you're green.
I'm green?
Yeah, you look like the Incredible Hulk or the Jolly Green Giant or something.
Dude, that's cool as hell and all, but I'm over here paralyzed and stretchy.
Yeah, look, he's stretchy.
But why is he so stretchy?
I don't know, but am I gonna be paralyzed forever?
Yeah, I think so, Joseph.
Oh, no.
Relax, I'm just pulling your leg.
That was a good ass joke, dude, with your lame ass.
Well, wait a minute. Guys, do you think there's a possibility that we have superpowers? 3 of us?
Yeah, I think we have superpowers, 3 of us.
All 3 of us might have superpowers because Joseph's stretchy and paralyzed, and I'm just green, that's all I am.
Well, maybe if you get really mad, you turn into the Incredible Hulk.
Oh, make me mad.
Well, you're an idiot and your bib looks stupid.
That's dumb, that's not gonna make me mad, Cody.
You ain't got no mama.
Okay, wait a minute. I ain't got no mama. You ain't got no mama. You ain't got no daddy. You wear a stupid basketball shirt. You'll never make the NBA, especially since you're paralyzed now. And you're broke boy. Am I the Incredible Hulk?
No, you're just mean. You're just a big green meanie.
Just hurt my feelings. If I could walk, I'd just run away.
Okay, wait a minute. So you're just telling me my superpower is just being green?
Yeah, maybe you could get a job as a background character for movies being a green screen.
Well, you don't even have a power, Cody. What's your power?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what my power is.
You don't have a power. He doesn't have a power. He doesn't have a power. You don't got a power. Look at him. Look, he ran away. He couldn't handle that he didn't have a power.
I would run away if I ain't have powers.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about? I'm right here.
Cody, where you at?
Where's lame ass at?
I'm right in front of you guys.
You're behind the couch, aren't you?
He's trying to hide.
Guys, I'm right here.
Wait. Cody, are you invisible?
Wait a minute. I'm invisible?
No way he got a power like that and I'm over here paralyzed as hell.
Wait, that means you guys can't see me.
Where you at, Cody? Wait. What are you doing to my shorts?
Let me see it, Junior. Is it green? Did it get bigger?
Get off me, Cody!
Oh, dude. What? I feel something. What is it? Oh,
Guys, Joseph's balls are so stretchy.
oh, get him off me. Get off me. What?
Get off of him, Cody.
Don't touch me, Junior.
Well, you don't touch us.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, guys. We have to be serious. Look, we ate that green mac and cheese. Joseph is stretchy and paralyzed. I'm just green. And Cody, you're invisible. Right? Right, Cody? Cody? Where'd he go?
I don't know. I'm paralyzed.
Cody? Where'd you go, Cody? Cody!
Oh, man. Now I gotta clean up this mess? God.
Ooh.
Wait. What was that?
Chef Pee-Pee.
Wait, is that a ghost? Oh, no.
Chef Pee-Pee, it's me.
Oh, wait, let go of me. Let my ass go. Uncle Philip, is that you? Stop it, please. I thought you were dead.
No, it's me, the ghost of Michael Jackson.
Whoa, wait, Michael Jackson? The Michael Jackson in my kitchen? Pee-Pee's kitchen? No way. Oh, I thought you'd be at a kid's house or something.
Well, I can just kind of come and go wherever I want.
Oh, that's pretty hard. But wait, prove it. You're not Michael Jackson.
Billie Jean is not my lover.
Oh, man, that's really Mike really in my kitchen. Oh, he know how to sing a song.
Yeah, it's really me.
Wait. Hey, I got a question. Are you black or white Michael Jackson in heaven?
Up here, I can be whichever one I want. I switch back and forth.
Ooh, that's pretty hard. You got skills, my nigga. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm here for a reason, Chef Pee-Pee. You want to get into heaven, right?
Yeah.
I need you to bend over.
Wait, what? What the hell are you talking about, Mike? You wildin', my boy.
Well, you know all that stuff about me diddling people?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, well, all of that was true. I honestly don't know how they even let me into heaven. But me and God are really tight because he's a big Thriller fan. So he lets me decide who gets into heaven. So I need you to bend over.
Oh, Mike, come on, Mike.
I mean, usually I, beat it, just beat it. But, nothing beats the real thing, right? So I really need this.
Damn, Mike. I don't know, Mike. Look, you a ghost and all, so maybe I won't feel it or anything like that.
No, you're gonna feel it.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Mike. Look, you're Michael Jackson, so I understand. You famous and all. And you're a ghost. And I want to get into heaven, so only for heaven.
Oh, yeah.
Cody, where did you go?
Hey, Junior.
But Cody, where did you go?
I just went downstairs for a piece of ass. I mean, cake. Cake.
I didn't know Chef Pee-Pee had cake in the kitchen.
Oh, Chef Pee-Pee's got a lot of cake. Fudge.
Well, I want a piece of the cake.
I don't think he's gonna give it to you. Not unless you're like Michael Jackson or some shit.
What?
I don't know, Junior, but I'm telling you, this is the best superpower I've ever had. A little bit better than when I could transform into things.
Well, listen, Cody, this is a serious problem. We gotta figure out what's going on. So turn visible and get back on the couch.
Okay.
All right, guys, we gotta find a way to fix this.
Fix this? I'm having the time of my life over here.
Glad you're having a blast, dude, while I'm over here planking all day.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Cody, you're the only one. Wait, why are you shirtless?
Oh, well, being invisible makes you really hot, and I was getting overheated. I don't even know why I took my shirt off. Chef Pee-Pee couldn't even see my abs.
What?
I mean, when I was eating cake. And I was eating cake from behind.
Well, listen, I think we need to call a doctor, because look at Joseph. He has no bones, and if he had bones, then his stretches would actually be... Cody, where'd you go?
No, don't worry. I'm here.
Cody, why'd you turn invisible?
Don't worry about it. It's fun to be invisible. Just, keep talking.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Cody, put it away.
Okay.
Listen, Joseph, if Joseph actually could move, his stretchiness would be a really cool power.
I know.
And me being green, I have to be more than just green.
Right.
So I think if we call a doctor, maybe he can fix the little tiny things that are wrong with us, like what's wrong with your head, right, Cody?
What are you talking about?
There's something mentally wrong with you because you're using your invisible for bad.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I'm gonna call a doctor. You stay right here, okay, Cody?
Okay, I'm staying right here.
Okay.
Hey there, somebody call a doctor? You're green.
Yeah, doctor, me and my 2 friends need help.
Wait, 2 friends? I only see 1. Ooh, what the hell was that?
It's me, the ghost of Macho Man Randy Savage.
Macho Man? You were my childhood hero.
Yeah, well, Macho Man needs you to bend over and give me them ass cheeks.
But why, Macho Man?
Well, you want to get into heaven, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course I do.
Then I get you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. I'm gonna give you the cream of my crop.
Okay, Mr. Randy Savage.
Cody, knock it off.
Yeah, chill out, dude.
What, Cody?
Yeah, our friend Cody's invisible.
Sorry about that. I had to try.
Well, I understand I do have a dumpy, but still, using Macho Man just to get some ass is pretty low.
Listen, doctor, me and my 2 friends, we ate green mac and cheese, and now we all have superpowers.
Well, he's invisible, but what are your powers?
Well, Joseph,
I'm a vegetable.
Well, listen, he's really stretchy. Stretch his arm.
Oh, let me see. Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Well, what's your power?
Oh, me, I'm
He's green, so he's useless.
I'm green.
Being green is not a power.
Well, it is a power. Look, it always happens this way. I start off with a really lame power, and then at the end, I have the coolest power of them all.
Well, what's your cool power?
I don't know yet. That's why you're here, because we were seeing if you could possibly give Joseph bones so he could walk around and be stretchy.
I can't just give him bones.
Well, can you please give me a wheelchair or something, nigga? Damn.
No, wheelchairs are expensive.
Well, can you do a blood test and find out what superpower I have?
There's no blood test for superpowers. Your friend's invisible. I'm assuming you guys have powers.
So then what should we do, Doctor?
Well, if I was you guys, I'd go fight crime.
Fight crime? You want to fight crime, Joseph?
How am I supposed to fight crime and I can't move, dude?
Cody, you want to fight crime? Cody? Come on, Cody, where'd you go?
I'm just kidding. I'm right here, guys.
Oh, thank God. You think we should fight crime, Cody?
Yeah, let's go lick some bad guy ass.
What?
I mean, kick some bad guy ass.
Okay.
All right, let's go kick some butt.
Who's gonna, like, drag me there or something?
Oh, I got you, buddy.
Okay, finally.
La 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 la, just walking outside alone with my purse with lots of money in it.
Hey, give me your purse!
Oh, no, don't take my purse!
I'm taking it!
Unhand her, fiend.
And who are you supposed to be?
Yeah.
I'm Green Man.
Okay, and what are your powers?
I call my friends for help. Cody, throw Joseph at him!
Okay.
He was supposed to hit you.
Well, he didn't, so what are you gonna do now, you booger?
Ooh.
Oh, what is that? Is that a ghost?
It's me, the ghost of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Give her purse back or I'm gonna terminate your ass cheeks.
Oh no! What's he doing to me?
Give her purse back.
There you go, you can have it. Make him stop, please.
You guys are fucking weird.
Cody, please stop.
I'm almost dead, hold on.
Make him stop!
Joseph, your foot fell off.
I know, dude. You yanked too hard.
Okay, well, guys, we saved that lady's purse.
I saved that lady's purse. Arnold Schwarzenegger isn't even dead. I can't believe that guy just bent over.
I don't think he willingly bent over, Cody.
Okay, well, maybe you're right, but he was a bad guy, so it's only fair. You know, an eye for an eye, or a hole for a hole.
Cody, you need to start using your powers for good.
Oh, it was good. It was real fucking good.
No, Cody, you should start doing good deeds with your invisible powers.
Okay, like what?
You could help old ladies carry their groceries.
Okay, and when some old lady sees her groceries floating next to her, that's gonna scare the shit out of her.
Okay, you could walk around Walmart like a secret shopper and make sure people aren't stealing.
A secret shopper? Okay, I'll just go to Walmart and walk around and do the same job as a security camera.
Okay, you could ride on airplanes and people can't see you, so you can see if they're gonna try to hijack the plane.
That's called an air marshal and it already exists. And it's actually probably better that they are visible because it scares people into not doing that.
Okay, well, you could ride around in taxis in New York City and make sure they're not overcharging people for rides.
Junior, face it, the only thing you can do with invisibility powers is bad shit. Like, I could rob banks. I could go anywhere I want in the entire world. I could go after the president if I wanted to.
Okay, I'm not gonna let you kill the president.
I never said anything about killing him. You know what I'm gonna do to him.
Well, I can't let you do that.
What is the stance you're doing?
It's the I'm about to kick your ass stance.
Okay, well then do it then, green boy.
Oh, you're not gonna like this.
What is that? What are you doing?
I was hoping I had Spider-Man webs.
Well, you don't.
Okay, how about this?
Now what are you doing?
I was hoping a bunch of bumblebees would fly out of my mouth.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, how about...
Oh, is that laser eyes? We already did laser eyes.
You're right. Ooh, how about this?
Is that the stanky leg?
No, I'm trying.
Dude, it's hard watching you from here.
Hold on, you're about to see my power.
What? Why are you jumping?
I was hoping I had super leapfrog.
Super leapfrog?
Like I could jump like a frog, super high.
Could have said that the first time.
Listen, I'm trying to find my powers. Look, I'm like Deadpool. My powers are gonna mutate, and you guys are gonna be so jealous.
Face it, Junior. You're just a miserable little no mama, no powers having ass bitch.
You take that back.
No, it's true, Junior. Whenever Jeffy came around, you were old hat. Nobody cared about Junior videos anymore. Just look at the views on those Jeffy videos.
That's it, Cody. You took it too far. You think my video views are bad? What about Cody videos? What about Ken videos? Nobody even gives a shit about Ken. And whatever happened to Timmy? Remember that? Nobody gave a fuck about that. You weren't talking about my views. You weren't talking about Timmy. We were doing just fine. We wouldn't have gotten sued for Timmy. We never got get along. That was not it.
It burns.
Oh, so gross.
Oh, God, it burns.
Oh, it's
everywhere.
all in my mouth.
Ow, it's everywhere in my mouth. Oh, God, that hurt hurts so bad.
Yeah, dude, I'm in so much pain.
Oh, Junior, you're not green anymore.
I'm not?
No, you exploded and your slime went all over me. Or was that just a dream I had last night? Anyway, now I'm in the mood for some more ass cheeks. I'm gonna turn invisible and go see Chef Pee Pee again. I love being invisible.
You see that, Joseph? He didn't turn invisible.
Dude, I can walk again. You see this?
Wait, are you still stretchy?
I don't know, dude. Ow, you're yanking my arm. It hurts.
Oh, I thought you were stretchy, but guys, that means we all lost our superpowers. 3 of us lost our superpowers.
Dude, you didn't have a superpower.
Well, I mean, I was green, and you saw me explode at the end. I had slime. I could blow up and be like slimy, but I guess it only happens once.
That was a waste of a power, dude.
Yeah, I always get the lame powers.
Who's going to heaven? I'm going to heaven. Who's going to heaven? I'm going to heaven. Guaranteed. Oh, come on, Michael. Come on, Mr. Jackson. Not anymore.
Yes, Michael Jackson wants more.
I'm already guaranteed to go to heaven, though.
Yeah, but I'm not done yet.
Oh, look. Be gentle this time, Mike. Wait. Cody, what the hell?
I'm not Cody. I'm Michael Jackson.
Cody, what the hell are you talking about? You are right here. I can see you.
You can see me?
Yes, I can see you. I have eyes.
Oh, well, nice tattoo of Crunk from Emperor's New Groove on your butt, by the way.
How the hell do you know about that?
Michael Jackson told me.
Cody's so damn weird. Wait, what the hell does this say? Caution, hazardous material? Wait, this isn't my paprika? Who the hell got my paprika?
At last, my nuclear reactor is almost complete. Now, for the final ingredients, the plutonium. Here it is. What? Paprika? This is not plutonium. Who has my plutonium? No!
Guys, you want to hear some jokes?
Not really.
No, come on, you're gonna laugh your socks off.
Are we forced to?
I'm not wearing socks.
No, come on, you're gonna love it. Okay, first joke. How do you introduce a hamburger? Meat patty. Okay, next joke. How do you greet a woman's shoes? High heels.
Dude, he's laughing at his own jokes.
It's not even that funny.
Okay, I got another one. How do you greet the longest side of a right triangle? Hypotenuse. Okay, guys, I got one more. How do you introduce Winnie the Pooh's friend on an asteroid? Meteor. You guys aren't laughing.
Well, they're just not that funny.
Yeah, his ass.
Kent, when I practiced these jokes on you, you said they were all knee slappers. That's it. That's spankings on your tushy.
Well, like Eeyore's Winnie the Pooh's friend, but Tigger's also his friend too.
Well, yeah, he has a lot of friends.
And a meteor and an asteroid are 2 different things.
Well, I know you're not really supposed to think that much. You're just supposed to laugh.
You're very aggressive with Ken right now.
The recoil is insane.
How about we watch a movie? We watch Norbit.
Oh man, I love Norbit. That damn Eddie Murphy, he plays a lot of characters. Like, come here.
I know he plays like 5 different characters in one movie. How?
I don't know, dude. It makes me wonder.
Well, we gotta watch.
I'm so happy Norbit getting married. I wish him many years of happiness and plenty of banana for his new Guerrera. Hey Norbit, where is your new Guerrera?
Rasputin's over there eating the wedding cake. She's with child.
What the hell you looking at me for? I ain't got no cake. Better mind your damn business. There's your child right there. Oh, look, twin.
Oh man, I love this movie.
Oh, Rasputin, big ass.
Oh, you guys laugh at that.
Only Eddie Murphy can play an Asian man and a fat black woman and not get in trouble.
Right. Well, Robert Downey Jr., he might pull it off.
Oh yeah, he did play a black guy.
Yeah.
The news.
Breaking news, okay. Taylor Swift is now engaged to Travis Kelce. She immediately released a song called I'm Engaged, which has gone double diamond. Oh, I'm getting word that she just re-released a song called I'm Engaged Taylor's version, which has already gone triple platinum.
Oh my god, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged. This is the happiest day of my life. Woohoo, so happy. Yippee. Come on, Ken, dance with me. Let it be.
Alright, calm your ass down, dude.
Cody, why is this the happiest day of your life?
This should be the happiest day of everybody's life, guys. Aren't the lights just a little bit brighter? Aren't the birds singing just a little bit more than normal?
But Cody, this doesn't affect your life.
It affects everybody's life. don't you understand how hard Taylor's life has been?
Oh yeah, so hard. She drinks Flint water every single day and lives in Section 8 housing. And don't forget, she almost got deported last week by ICE. You know, shit get real like that.
You know, there's missing kids that are probably trapped in basements we'll never find.
Oh, but she's been through breakup after breakup after breakup.
Oh no, I forgot about the breakup. The modern day 9/11. Oh.
There was a hospital in Gaza that was bombed, and then when the paramedics got there, it got bombed again.
You guys are just haters. When I listen to her music, I can hear the pain in her voice.
But if you put a microphone up to a starving African stomach, you'll hear the pain in his. Because it's the fucking starving African. His stomach is rumbling.
You know, there's probably a father that's gonna kill his wife and his kids and then himself tonight.
Oh, come on, you guys are just jealous. You can't tell me you haven't thought about Travis Kelce walking off the football field all sweaty, balls a drip, and then Taylor runs up and she wrings his scrotum out like a dish rag into her special bucket, and then she does like the ice bucket challenge with his ball sweat. If they did that, they would cure ALS in a heartbeat. You guys haven't thought about that, really?
Nope, never passed my mind ever, dude.
Yeah, I've never thought about that, Cody.
Oh, come on, every Taylor Swift fan has thought about that. I don't know about you, but I'm drinking scrotum juice.
Taylor Swift has never sung that, dude.
So you are a fan?
Hell no, I'm not a fan. What's wrong with you?
Cody, I didn't know you were such a big Taylor Swift fan.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge Swiftie. I bought all her music the first time she put it out, and when she put it out as her version. So I have the original and Taylor's version.
But she wrote the original, so isn't the original still her version?
Yeah, but she didn't own those. Now she owns both.
Okay, so they're both her version, and you just bought the same song again.
Yeah.
So you got scammed?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like she just keeps re-releasing the same song, but she just re-records it.
Yeah.
So you're a dumbass.
I don't know, maybe.
Okay, so like when we made our videos again with the puppets because we lost the rights to the first ones.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. Listen, she could put out the same song 7 times and I'd still buy it, guys. She could put out a whole album that's just her queefing into the microphone for an entire hour, and I would buy that. Taylor's queef version.
I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, that would do numbers.
It would do numbers.
Well, listen, Cody, you can be a fan of her, but we're just not that big a fan, you know?
Oh, I wish I could plan her wedding. I know I could give them the perfect day. Okay, guys, imagine this. Travis Kelce walking down the aisle with assless, ballless tuxedo pants, and there I am, standing at the altar in my white dress, and then he walks up to me, and he lifts my veil, and he puts his ball sack right on the bridge of my glasses, and I'm trying to get at it like a dog with a tennis ball in his nose, like, meow, meow. And he's like, no, not yet. I haven't said I do yet. And I'm like, ooh. So I'm just sitting there, mouth breathing, gooch air, and trying to lap at his ass hairs like a cat, like, no. No. Oh, they'd be so happy!
This is supposed to be a wedding, my nigga.
Yeah, where's Taylor?
Oh, I don't know. She's around the fucking flower girl or something. You're ruining it for me! Okay, listen, guys, I'm gonna go put in an application to see if I can be her wedding planner. I'll just lie about having wedding planning experience. Hopefully she picks me.
I don't think he really cares about
He has
Taylor.
fucking lost it.
I think he wants Travis Kelce.
Yes, definitely.
There's someone at the door. Oh, let's see.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey there!
Patrick Mahomes!
Ah!
What are you doing here?
I need your help! 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 Help me! Help me!
Oh, well, yeah, what do you need?
Well, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are getting married, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Well, why don't you like it? It's your teammate.
Well, because Travis Kelce can't focus on football. All he's focusing on is Taylor Swift. That's why we lost the Super Bowl.
Oh, I mean,
So what are we supposed to do?
Well, I want you two to break them up.
What, we're just kids. How are we going to break them up?
Well, no one would expect 2 kids to break them up.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
You
like,
got a point.
but why do you want them to break up? I mean, just let them get married.
Well, because they can't focus on football. Travis Kelce can only focus on Taylor Swift, and we need to win the Super Bowl. For me, for Andy Reid. Andy Reid.
Okay, but what would we get out of breaking them up?
I'll give you $1 million. Please, just help me. Help me.
You have a dumpster full of old jerseys and hot dogs?
Yeah.
I mean, he was giving us $1 million. That was worth a lot.
I mean, the hot dogs don't matter.
Okay, we're gonna try to break them up, but I really don't know how we're gonna do it. Okay, let's go try to break up Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
This nigga lost it.
Man, Joseph, how are we gonna get Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce to break up?
I don't know, dude. How do white people usually break up?
They usually fight about money.
Well, they're rich as hell. They don't have to worry about a dollar.
Why else would white people break up?
I mean, usually the dude is cheating on a girl with a badder bitch.
Yeah, that's right. What if we find a badder bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Who's badder than Taylor Swift?
This nigga said, who's better than Taylor Swift? Like, that's an actual question. Wait, you're serious?
Well, obviously there's so many badder women, but like, who's the baddest of the bad? Like, who's upper echelon of bad?
Yeah.
I know. Margot Robbie, of course!
Yes, dude, I was thinking the same thing.
God, she's so bad.
Top tier.
God damn it. Okay, so if we could get Margot Robbie to come over and kiss Travis Kelce and we take a picture of them kissing, we could send it to Taylor Swift, she'd break up with him, make a sad album, make another $1 billion, we move on with our lives.
Oh yeah, she would be so depressed.
And we'd make $1 million from Patrick Mahomes.
Ooh yeah, we need that money on too.
But Margot Robbie's not going to do that. She's married. Unless we lie to her and tell her that she's casted in a movie where she has to kiss Travis Kelce, but we tell Travis Kelce he's not in a movie.
Wait, so how are we going to do that?
Well... that sounds like a lot. I got a better idea. What if we just print out a picture of Margot Robbie and then go to an autograph signing of Travis Kelce's and we put a picture of Travis Kelce on top of Margot Robbie, and then when he goes to sign the picture of himself, we pull it away and he signs a picture of Margot Robbie and he signs I love you. So then we take a picture of Travis Kelce, sign a picture of Margot Robbie saying I love you, and then we send it to Taylor, and then Taylor goes, why you sign a picture of a hotter woman saying I love you? Then she breaks up with him.
That is a genius plan, dude. He'll never see it coming.
Okay, isn't Travis Kelce having an autograph signing down the street tonight?
You know what? He damn sure is.
All right, let me print out a picture of Margot Robbie.
Guys, I'm stressing the fuck out right now.
What's wrong, Cody?
Well, I got the job being Taylor Swift's wedding planner.
What, you did? Well, aren't you happy, buddy?
Well, I was until I found out what she wanted.
Wait, why are you scratched up?
Oh, see, that's one of the things she wants. She wants a live grizzly bear to pop out of her wedding cake so it can be the ring bearer. She thought that would be a funny joke.
She wants a grizzly bear to give her rings?
Yes, she does. And so I've been trying to force a grizzly bear into a box so I can build a cake around him. But get this, she wants 2 cakes, a microphone cake and a football cake. And she wants them to be delivered by 2 Black Hawk helicopters onto the fucking field. I don't know which cake the bear is supposed to go in, but don't worry, there's no pressure because she wants it to happen during the Super Bowl.
Wait.
She wants her wedding to be the halftime show of the Super Bowl. A Super Bowl that she wants Travis Kelce to play in. Now, I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to make that happen. I'm gonna have to bribe some referees or something to make that happen. Oh, and here's the fun part. She wants 20 B-2 bombers to fly over the stadium during the ceremony. Well, guess what? The U.S. only has 19 fucking B-2 bombers. I'm gonna have to make a whole new B-2 bomber just for Taylor Swift's fucking wedding. Guys, this is impossible.
Well, calm down, buddy. You're not gonna have to worry about her wedding because there's gonna be no wedding because me and Joseph are gonna break them up.
What? You guys can't do that.
Well, we have to. Patrick Mahomes is gonna give us $1 million to break them up because he wants Travis Kelce to focus on football.
But Taylor, she deserves to be happy.
Okay, what is she paying you to do all this?
Friendship. I get to sit next to her during the games, and I can go out on nights on the town with her, and I can be in a music video.
Okay, well, we're gonna go break her up. So you can just relax, buddy.
Well, if you guys do break her up, let me know so I can stop trying to fight this bear.
Yeah, do that.
Next!
Mr. Travis Kelce, will you sign my football?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Can I also have a kiss?
Whoa, back up! That's an engaged man right there! Security, get her out of here!
Oh, man!
Shit, Joseph, security's pretty tight.
Dude, I don't know how the hell we're gonna get away with this.
Well, look, I'm like, Mr. Travis Kelce, will you sign this photo of yourself? Will you write I love you? He's gonna go, sure. And right when he goes to sign, boom, Margot Robbie.
Dude, that's a picture of Margot Robbie's foot. What the hell?
Yeah.
Dude, it's supposed to be a picture of Margot Robbie, not her damn foot.
Well, I went on Google Images and I got distracted. But look, still, we all know that's Margot Robbie's foot, so it's Margot Robbie.
But how you know Taylor knows it's Margot Robbie's foot?
Oh, watch this. If you were Taylor Swift and you saw your fiance signing a picture of another woman's foot writing I love you, would you be mad?
Look, if I was her, I would definitely be mad, but I don't think Taylor understands the circumstances.
Okay, what if he writes, man, I want to lick that?
Dude, why the fuck would he put that on his own picture?
I don't know. Maybe he thinks himself is hot. I don't know, but we're going to figure it out.
Next!
Oh, grab the photos.
I got it.
Hi, Mr. Travis. Will you please fix the fucking photo?
My bad.
Will you sign this photo of yourself saying, man, I want to lick that and suck on it?
Oh, that's weird. No.
Okay.
He told you he ain't that damn freaky.
Okay. Can you write, I love you so much, and then write your name?
Yeah.
Oh my God, look over there. What's that over there?
What?
Oh, yes, the sign. Go back to signing. It's right there.
What?
Man, I love you in football.
Oh,
man.
You love football?
Yeah. Are you gonna take her last name?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah. What's it like playing with Kermit the Frog as your quarterback?
Oh, he's all right.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah. Write that. Make sure you write I love you. Jojo, get the photo.
I got you, bro. Oh.
You just signed a picture of another girl's friend saying I love you. Oh, TMZ.
Oh no, we've been had!
Joseph, you send that picture to TMZ?
Oh yeah, dude. His ass is grass.
If that doesn't break them up, nothing will. Oh, look, the news!
Breaking news and Okay, a photo of Travis Kelce signing a picture of Margot Robbie's foot is causing outrage by fans. But Taylor Swift has made a public statement saying that she will stand by her man.
No way.
You gotta be kidding me.
Way to fucking go, guys!
What's wrong, Cody?
You want to tell me why I just got a call from Taylor Swift saying she wants a foot cake for her wedding now? Now she wants 3 cakes. That means I have to get a whole new Black Hawk helicopter to deliver it. I'm up to my fucking ears in aircraft.
I'm sorry, Cody.
Oh, you're sorry? I have to figure out which of the 3 cakes this fucking bear goes in. It used to be a 50-50 chance. Now it's 1 in 3.
I mean, we were trying to help.
Yeah, we were trying to help.
Well, you guys really fucked this up for me. I'm so happy for them, though.
Clock boy, our plan to take over the world is almost in effect.
Yes, Clockman.
Now all we have to do is destroy all the clocks in the world so that only we know the time. And when people want to know the time, they will have to pay us.
And they'll have to pay me if they want to be woken up on time for work. It's genius.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
But, Clockman, how are we going to break all the clocks in the world?
Why, with my clock-smashing hammer, of course. Alarm clock man, hand me the hammer.
Very well, Clockman.
Now, broadcast us to the world.
With pleasure.
Wow, guys, can you believe it's already almost 2025?
What?
What? Wait.
What the fuck did you say?
Can you believe it's almost already 2025?
Yeah, wait, I'm taking this.
Wait.
All right, no, yeah. No,
What year is it?
2024 went by really fast.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, did anything happen this year that was even important? Like, it just seemed like nothing big happened.
Well, there was, no, this year was kind of a bust, honestly.
Yeah, so what's your guys' New Year's resolution?
I'm gonna quit drinking because apparently I need to stop.
Yeah, you can't, no dates.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What's yours, Jeffy?
Well, my New Year's resolution is that when I shit in my pants, I'm not going to scoop my ass across the ground like a dog and leave a snail trail of shit.
All right, yeah.
That's good. What about yours?
I just want to feel better.
Oh, you're sick?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
What about you, Marvin?
Mine's to not wear a tie anymore.
Yeah, I guess I really don't see the point.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's doing too much.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have a job or anything. You're just wearing a polo shirt with a clip-on tie.
Okay, I might keep wearing it.
I don't think you should.
Well, let's turn on some TV to watch the ball drop.
Yeah, let's watch Christopher Walken's Rockin' New Year's Eve.
Yeah, hit it.
Hello and welcome to Christopher Walken's Rockin' New Year's Eve. I'm your host, Christopher Walken, star of such movies as Click and Kangaroo Jack. Tonight our musical guest is me, hitting the cowbell. I'm gonna start hitting it.
Hello, people of the world. It is I, Clockman.
And I, Alarm Clock Boy.
You're all very excited for it to hit midnight so you can ring in the new year. But how will you know when midnight is when we destroy all the clocks in the world?
Do it, Clockman. Show them you're serious.
I'm not fucking around. Tell me what time it is now.
All you did was shatter the glass. We can still tell what time it is.
What?
I got this, Clockman.
Now how will you tell the time?
Well, that was only one clock. There's so many clocks in the world.
Well, I will destroy all the clocks, like this one.
Don't forget this one, Clockman.
Thank you, Alarm Clock Boy. Yes, bring me all of your clocks so I may destroy them!
And your alarm clocks, too!
We're not just gonna bring you our clocks, and we have other things that can tell time, like our phones.
And our cars.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there are a lot of devices that can tell time. Well, attention world! Bring us all of your phones, and cars, and microwaves, and ovens, and refrigerators, and watches. Fuck, there are so many watches. Smartwatches, Fitbits, stoves.
Ooh, gaming consoles.
Gaming consoles, TVs, really any smart device in your home, anything with internet access, honestly.
And the sun.
And the sun. Sundials are gonna be a real problem. Clock towers.
Big Ben.
Big Ben, fuck. Somebody turn off Big Ben.
Alarm clock boy, we may need to reevaluate our plan. Well, hold on, world, because we will be back shortly with more demands.
Oh, those guys are fucking idiots.
Marvin, do you really think they're gonna come in and break all our clocks?
There's no way they can physically go and break every single clock in the world.
No, it's gotta be like billions.
Like trillions of things that tell time.
Yeah, let's go back to watching Christopher Walken.
Damn it, alarm clock boy, we just embarrassed ourselves in front of the whole world.
Well, I thought it was a good plan.
How are we going to destroy all the clocks of the world now?
What if we EMP the whole world?
Alarm clock boy, we don't have an EMP. We're not the military. We are high school dropouts in my mother's basement. All we have is clocks and this hammer.
Damn it! Wait, what if we go door to door and smash everyone's clocks in the world?
Yes, if Santa Claus can travel the world in one night, then so can we. Alarm clock boy, broadcast me to the world.
I'm Christopher Walken, and I like it when things are good, like kitty cats.
Hello again, people of the world. We have perfected our plan. Me and Alarm Clock Boy are going to travel the whole world in one night and destroy everyone's clocks.
Like Santa Claus.
Well, we'll be traveling the world like Santa Claus, not delivering presents or eating cookies. Just breaking clocks. So please, do not lock your doors, because you will only make it harder for us and delay the inevitable. Come, Alarm Clock Boy, we have many clocks to break. Many clocks to break. Come on!
Oh no, Marvin, they're gonna break into our house.
What do we do?
Lock the door.
Jeffy, go lock the door.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Good thinking. I don't know how you thought of that.
All right, Jeffy, just lock the door. You can do this. No. Wait. Which one was it? Okay, like that. Maybe like that. Left, down, right, up, left, down. Okay. I think we're good. All right. The door is locked.
All right, let's enjoy our New Year's.
Look, Alarm Clock Boy, the first house!
Our first victims!
On the count of 3, we will bust in there, break all of their clocks, and run out!
With pleasure!
1, 2, 3! Now, Alarm Clock Boy, where are the clocks?
Oh, this one, right over here! Go on, give it a whack!
That one is done for! To the kitchen!
Look, Clockman, the microwave!
Get the time off! Get the time off!
Got it!
Good God Almighty, the stove!
Oh, God! Got it!
That does it for this house. On to the next!
Hey! What the fuck you guys doing in my house?
What's the matter? Is now a bad time?
Hank, I think they destroyed our clocks.
You can destroy my clock without the L.
Why don't you ask the babysitter?
You're probably right.
Alright, there's your brand new smart refrigerator. So it's got the time on there, it's got a calendar. You can even go on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. It's basically a big ass iPad that keeps your food cold.
Dang, that's fancy as fuck. Thank you so much.
Yeah, hope you enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I definitely will. Oh, YouTube? No way.
Look, Alarm Clock Boy, our next victims. We're making good time.
And look, what you said worked. The door's unlocked. Everyone's listening.
They fear us.
Those mortals.
Look, Alarm Clock Boy, the time on the refrigerator.
And is that the weather?
It is.
Look, Clockman, this fridge even has YouTube and Facebook and Instagram.
My golly, what does this fridge not do? Suck my...
Fridge, suck Clockman's... I guess not.
What is this whiteboard?
I don't know. Look, Clockman, you can draw on it. Let's see. We'll do that.
Oh, is that a clock?
I believe so.
Oh, well, Alarm Clock Boy, I don't want to destroy this. I want to keep it for myself. You know, destroying all of the clocks in the world is almost impossible. But if we stole all the refrigerators in the world, then only we would be able to keep things cold, and people would have to pay us to keep their food cold.
Clockman, there's something I need to tell you about this idea of yours.
What?
It's genius! Let's go!
It's something with the fridge.
Yeah.
Guys, the ball is about to drop. It's 2025.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Baby, you can't go to sleep before the ball drops in your mouth.
Marvin. All right, time to drop the ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Hello, world. You're probably wondering why your clocks aren't broken. Well, that's because we decided to move on to bigger and cooler things. Refrigerators!
And freezers!
If we steal all the refrigerators in the world, you'll have to come to us to keep your food cold.
And you'll have to come to me if you want to freeze your pizzas or your ice cream.
So you can call me Refrigerator Man.
And you can call me Freezer Boy. And this is Frozone to show you how cool I am.
So continue to leave your doors unlocked, because we're still coming by tonight to steal your refrigerators.
And freezers.
Come, Freezer Boy.
God, not these assholes again. Trying to steal all the refrigerators is impossible.
They're so heavy. Like, how would you store all of them? That's so stupid. It's so dumb. And we just missed the ball drop because they interrupted it. Happy 2025, everyone. Oh, balls doesn't drop yet, right?
Marvin, stop
Marvin!
All right, Freezer Boy, we're back at the first house. Now to break in and steal the refrigerator.
And freezer.
Now, Freezer Boy, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I believe their freezer is attached to the refrigerator.
You've obviously never seen a deep freezer before.
Well, if they have one of those, we'll steal that too. Now get ready. 1, 2, 3. Quick, Freezer Boy, let's steal the refrigerator.
Hey! Fucking dickheads, breaking my clocks and trying to steal my refrigerator.
Oh, Marvin, I love decorating the Christmas tree.
I'm just glad we're done.
Now!
Jeffy, get out of the Christmas tree. You're not a cat.
Marvin, he's just playing.
He's messing up your Christmas tree.
Marvin, did you put Christmas lights up outside?
No, I didn't think we needed to do that this year.
But Marvin, how is Santa gonna know where our house is? He won't be able to see it.
I don't think we have to worry about Santa Claus coming to our house because we have a really bad boy that lives here.
You said Santa Claus isn't coming to our house.
Look what you did.
Okay, I'll go put up Christmas lights later.
No, Marvin, you have to put them up now before everyone gets here for the Christmas Eve party tonight.
There's a Christmas Eve party tonight?
Yes.
Well, no one tells me anything.
Well, go put lights up outside.
Come on, Jeffy, you're gonna help me put up these lights. All right, Jeffy, how do the Christmas lights look?
Shitty.
Well, I didn't say I was good at putting them up, so that'll have to do. Catch me. I said catch me!
My hands don't work.
Jeffy, I hate you. Put the ladder up. Jeffy, don't you drop that ladder.
Howdy, neighbor.
What do you want, Hank?
I just want to come over and tell you that those are the shittiest Christmas lights I've ever seen on a house before.
Well, listen, my wife wanted me to put something up, and that's all we had.
Well, take a look at my house. All nice and symmetrical. Got every color of the rainbow, just about.
Yeah, your house looks nice.
Yeah, every year I win best Christmas lights on a house in the neighborhood. Got a trophy for it, too.
That's real nice.
Yeah, well, anyway, I just wanted to come over and tell you that I hate your fucking Christmas lights, and you could never put up Christmas lights like I do on my house.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll show him. I'll put up the best Christmas lights in the neighborhood. Jeffy, that is it. Your ass is grounded. Go inside. I'm going to call a professional Christmas lights company to put better Christmas lights up on my house.
Hey, you call a Christmas lights putting up company?
Yes, I did. I need you to put Christmas lights up on my house.
That's your house?
Yeah.
Well, there are already Christmas lights on it, so pay me.
Well, for what? I put those up.
No, I know. Pay me for wasting my time.
Well, no, I need you to put more Christmas lights up on my house.
Define more.
Will you see that house over there?
Sweet goddamn Jesus, those are the nicest Christmas lights I've ever seen. That is a perfect Christmas house. There's not too many lights, not too little. If I was Santa Claus, I would only deliver presents to that house.
Well, I want you to put better lights on my house than that one. I want you to put more lights in that house.
Better than that house? I mean, I could do it, but it's gonna cost you a pretty penny.
How much?
No, I mean like an actual pretty penny. Like a penny that's very shiny and pretty and new, like a pretty penny.
So if I bring you a shiny, pretty penny, that's all I have to pay you?
Yeah, it's either that or $1,000.
I can find a shiny penny. Just hold on.
Okay, I'll wait in my car.
Okay, I'm Ken Schrader, and this is the last lap of the Daytona 500. Oh no, Dale Earnhardt's in front of me. I'll do anything to win. Take this, Dale Earnhardt! Ah, ha ha ha! Oh shit. Oh, he crashed right into the wall.
Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. These cars are very safe.
Okay, I found the prettiest penny I could find.
Ooh, let me see it.
Here you go.
Okay, well, you could have just handed it to me. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that is a very pretty penny. Ooh, it's a 2023 penny. Very nice.
Yeah, it's shiny.
Yeah, this is a pretty enough penny. I'll do it for you.
Okay, I want you to go crazy on my house.
Oh, yeah, I'll go crazy on it. Just like my ex went crazy on my hog. I'm talking two-handed, double-decker, gawk 6,000 sploosh gargler. That's what I would do to your house if your house had a dick. Which it doesn't, so I'm just gonna hang up a bunch of lights.
Oh, okay.
Is that one for me?
No, Jeffy.
Is that one for me?
No, Jeffy.
Is this one for me?
No, Jeffy.
Which ones are for me?
Santa brings your gifts.
I hate all of you.
Marvin, did you finish putting the Christmas lights up?
I'm still working on it.
They look like shit.
Marvin!
Look, I'm still working on it. I just came inside because I ran out of hammers, so I'm trying to grab more nails.
Oh, you're such a hardworking man.
Hey there, I just got done putting up all your Christmas lights. Man, that's hard work. But like I used to tell my ex-wife, my hands look like this so hers can look like hers. Wrapped around another man's wiener.
What?
Yeah, she cheated on me. But anyway, your lights are up.
Marvin, you said you put the lights up.
I did put the lights up. He just drove by and he's trying to take all the credit.
No, you hired me to put up all your Christmas lights. You paid me a pretty penny, too.
Marvin, we don't have that kind of money.
Wow, I didn't know you guys were in such rough shape financially.
No, I didn't pay him a lot of money. I paid him a pretty penny that I found upstairs.
Not my lucky 2023 penny.
That's the one.
For Jeffy.
It was a shiny as shit penny, too.
Okay, that's it. Everyone shut the fuck up. I'll get your penny back.
Yay.
Can I have the penny back?
Well, I mean, I could give it back, but I'm gonna tear all those lights the fuck down like I'm Godzilla.
All right, baby. Let me go look at the Christmas lights and see if it's worth that penny.
Okay, but don't look. I want it to be a surprise. So let's go out the back door and walk around the entire neighborhood backwards until I tell you to turn around.
Okay.
Okay, don't turn around yet. Don't turn around. Okay, Marvin, now you can turn around.
Oh my God, you did such an amazing job!
Yeah, that's what a pretty penny gets you.
Oh, you went crazy on it!
Yep, I'm a dirty slut.
Thank you so much. I'm definitely gonna win Best Christmas Lights in the neighborhood this year.
Well, I hope you do. I'll see you later.
Oh my God, this is so awesome. You see that, Hank? That's what good Christmas lights look like. You can suck my chode.
What the hell? Hey, Marvin, who put your Christmas lights up so good on your house?
I did.
No way you did that good of a job putting your Christmas lights up.
I'm just that MFing good.
I'm Steve Staleberger, and it's cold as hell out here, but I don't know where my jacket is. Anyway, Marvin, I came to give you this trophy for Best Christmas Lights.
No, wait just a darn rootin' tootin' second. Look at my house.
That's nice. But Marvin, your Christmas lights are the best I've ever seen. You've got a gingerbread man, and a Merry Christmas sign, and a snowflake, etc., etc. You can keep your Christmas lights up all year if you want. They're just so gosh darn pretty.
Thank you so much for the trophy. Can you take it inside and show my wife?
Okay.
Suck my chode, Hank.
Fuck you and your chode, Marvin.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
I'm Steve Staleberger. I brought you this trophy.
Why are you in my house?
Oh, your husband told me to bring it to you.
Okay, well, thank you.
Baby, did you see the trophy?
Yeah, Marvin, this creepy old man in the collared tank top gave it to me.
Yeah, we won the Christmas lights competition and we got a trophy for it.
That's awesome, Marvin.
Yeah, I told Hank to suck my chode.
What?
All right, look, you have to go see the Christmas lights. They're amazing.
Marvin, I would love to, but I have to finish setting up for the Christmas Eve party. I'll look at them later.
But you're the one who wanted the lights.
Can I stay for the Christmas party?
Sure.
Oh, goody.
Suck my chode. I'm gonna get you back, Marvin.
Honey, you've been staring out that window for the past half hour.
Because the goddamn inbreds across the street decided to clear out Home Depot and Lowe's of all their Christmas lights, and they won the trophy for best Christmas decoration.
Hank, you don't have to win every trophy.
Yes, I do! That's all I care about!
And what about your wife and children?
I hate all of you! I'm gonna get you back, Marvin, and I'm gonna ruin your Christmas. I'm gonna call the Grinch. I'm on it!
Hello, Mr. Gingerbread Man! I wonder what these plugs do. I should pull them! Oopsie! Was that me? Shall I not?
Guess not!
Let's see what's in the pantry. Ooh! The last can of Who Hash. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, look at all these presents. No Christmas for them. You know what? I'm just gonna take the whole tree.
Marvin, have you seen our last can of Who Hash? Oh my God, Marvin, the Christmas tree's missing!
What are you screaming about?
Someone stole our Christmas tree!
Jeffy, get in here!
What?
Did you steal the Christmas tree?
Hey, where'd Christmas tree go?
Jeffy, don't screw with me. I know you took the Christmas tree.
I didn't take it.
Marvin, someone also stole our last can of Who Hash!
Not the Who Hash. Everyone loves Who Hash.
Oh my God, Marvin, that's the guest for the party. You have to go distract him.
Okay, find the Who Hash.
Okay.
Hello?
Yo, we here for the Christmas party.
My sweater says Happy Lamaka. It's a Hanukkah sweater even though this is a Christmas party.
Yeah, I'm ready to party, man, and get fucked up.
Yeah, I'm already blazed, man.
Ooh, donkey.
All right, guys, everyone just calm down. The Christmas party's not ready yet, so you have to wait outside.
But it's cold as hell out here.
Yeah, we ain't waiting much longer. Come on now.
Okay, come inside, but don't go to the living room.
Oh, I can't wait for the Who Hash.
Let's fucking party, man.
Yeah, let's party. Who wants me first?
Only if you got a wife to trade now. Come on.
Wait, where's the tree, man?
Yeah, what the hell? You gotta have a Christmas tree. Ain't no party without a Christmas tree now.
Where's the tree?
Well, you see, we had a Christmas tree, but it got stolen, so there is no tree.
Well, at least we have Who Hash.
We don't have Who Hash.
I'm fucking leaving.
Yeah, we leaving. What the hell is this?
I'm so sorry the party was ruined. Let me call the cops.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey there, I got a call about a burglary.
Yes, someone broke in during our Christmas party.
Wait a minute. You had a Christmas party and you didn't invite me?
I was gonna invite you.
No, you weren't. I was over here earlier hanging up Christmas lights for a fucking penny, which is a favor, by the way, just because I wanted to make a joke, and apparently you didn't even like them because you unplugged them.
I didn't unplug them.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Just tell me your problems. You already hurt my feelings.
Okay, someone broke in and stole our Christmas tree and our last can of Who Hash.
Oh, not the Who Hash. What about your roast beast?
I think he stole the roast beast.
Oh, not the roast beast. Yeah, I think I know who might have done that.
Who?
The Grinch.
The cartoon character?
No. The live-action Jim Carrey Grinch. He hates Christmas and the Who's. You know, I always wondered, are the Who's from the Grinch the same Who's from Horton Hears a Who? Because if they are microscopic like that, how do they know about Christmas? And then the fact that they celebrate Christmas means at some point there was a Who Jesus, and that means that a Who got crucified, and that's pretty dark for a kid's story. And also, I think Whoville is inside a snowflake, and snowflakes melt all the time, so there's a good chance all those Who's are dead now. Anyway, yeah, I think the Grinch stole your Christmas tree.
Can you arrest the Grinch?
No, he has diplomatic immunity here in America. See, he's from Whoville, and that's outside my jurisdiction. But if you know anybody who's mad at you, they might have hired the Grinch to put a hit out on your tree. Do you know anybody mad at you?
Those neighbors in that house over there.
Oh, well, I think we should probably check over there.
Well, can you go without me? I don't want them to know it was me.
No, I want them to know you're a tattletale. Come on. Okay, Marvin, now you get to see me do a scary police knock. Check this out. Open the goddamn door! It's the police! See, when you hear that, you know it's the police.
What do you want?
Excuse me, sir. He says you don't like him, and he thinks you probably hired a Grinch to steal his Christmas tree.
What if I did?
Well, now it sounds like you did, because if you didn't, you would have said, I didn't do that, but instead you said that, so it's like, you know, what's up? Like, you know, like you're trying to double down on it.
Well, I did.
Oh, well, I didn't think you'd actually admit it. Well, if we can get that Christmas tree back, that'd be great.
All right, it's inside. Come get it.
Oh, wow. What a polite criminal, Marvin. Come on.
All right, there it is.
Is this your tree, Marvin?
It looks like my tree. It's missing a lot of ornaments, but I think I saw them in the road.
Okay, great. Let's grab it and get out of here. Wait a minute. What about the Who Hash?
It's over there.
Looking for this?
The Grinch!
Yeah, he's gonna kick your ass.
Someone save us!
Hold on a minute. Santa Claus!
Santa Claus?
What the fuck?
You're not gonna be beating up anybody. You're gonna return that tree and the Who Hash. You know what, Santa Claus? Kiss my ass. Kiss it. Oh, you're very naughty. Put him up. All right, man. Yeah.
Kick his ass, Santa!
Come on, Grinch.
Fuck him up!
All right, Santa, where we going? Where we going, Santa? I was unaware that Santa Claus was on fire! Well, if you want it, you got it, sister! Come here! Call me Uncle! Uncle! Call me Daddy! Okay, I'm not doing that. You don't mess with Santa Claus!
Santa won!
Yeah, but he's pissing on the Grinch. I think we should just get the Who Hash in your tree and go home.
Damn Matt.
Why'd you do all this, Hank?
Well, Marvin, I just couldn't stand the fact that you had better Christmas lights than me.
Well, I hope you learned your lesson. Let's grab our stuff.
Yeah.
Look, baby, I got the tree back.
Oh my God, Marvin, the Christmas tree!
And look, the last can of Who Hash. Let's smoke this shit.
Marvin, how did you do this?
Well, it's all thanks to Santa Claus.
Thanks, Santa!
Don't mention it, guys. Merry Christmas.
All right, guys, we're gonna get blazed on this Who Hash or what?
Come on, Marvin, let's do it all together.
Come on, guys.
Hey, Ronald, thanks for coming to the meeting. Sorry I'm late. Ronald? Ronald?
I swear I paid it! Oh, hey, Steve. Sorry, I thought you were the pimp I owed money to.
No, it's just me.
Okay, so what do you want?
Well, I just wanted to let you know the Minecraft movie's coming out this weekend.
Alright, and you're telling me this because you want to take me on a date to the Minecraft movie? Is that right? You want to buy a large popcorn and stick your little Steve pecker through it? That way when Ronald goes and grabs a bite of popcorn, instead he grabs a whole handful of Steve dick? Is that right, Steve?
No, Ronald.
Because I'm down. I mean, as long as you throw it back. I'll get my bag of gummy worms, and I'll stick my gummy worm through it. And then, when you reach and grab a handful of gummy worms, instead you'll grab a handful of Ronald's gummy worm. It's gonna get weird, Steve. It's gonna get real weird.
No, Ronald, it's a kid's movie.
Okay, Pee-wee Herman. I didn't know we were doing it in the movie. You're a freak. I thought we were doing it afterwards in the car. Let's go.
No, Ronald, I just mean we should make a Minecraft Happy Meal.
You know what? I like that, Steve. I like that way better than the gay shit you were talking about earlier. Because our box is already shaped like the Minecraft block. It's genius, Steve. Let's do it.
Okay, well, that's the problem, Ronald. See, Minecraft wants to have an auction to see who gets the rights to use the Minecraft meal.
An auction? With who? Because I don't see anyone else that can do it right besides me, Steve.
Oh, there's Wendy's and the Burger King.
Wendy's? They're still in business? I thought they went under after the whole, the boob sponge meal thing. You remember that, Steve? Because I do. And Burger King? Burger King! They use rat ankles in the food, Steve! All the food is just mashed up, deep fried rat ankles!
Look, I know, Ronald, but I think they're still going to want to have an auction.
All right, Steve. You convinced me. We're going to have an auction. Let me pull out my checkbook. I don't have a checkbook, Steve! I only deal with cash!
Well, I think we're going to win the auction.
Oh, we're going to win, Steve. If everyone wants to see me whip it out on stage, I will. You want to see me whip it out, Steve?
Let
me grab it. It's heavy. I'm a show. Oh, shit, it's fighting back. No, it's got me. It's got me, Steve. Oh, shit. You know what sucks, Steve? The fact that I gotta have bodybuilders to give me a hand job. Gotta call them up, and not even the girls. The guys. The big-ass dudes have to give me handies, Steve. I'm talking like Larry Wheels. It's not going. I'll have to show you some other time. I'll call up my bodybuilder buddy.
Okay, Ronald, let's just go to the auction.
Yeah, and then afterwards, I want to do that thing you wanted me to do for you.
Okay, let's just go.
So what I was thinking, because of our square burgers, it could be the Minecraft burger because of the square patties.
That is a good idea. I was thinking we could have a creeper Whopper that's green, and we would have a creeper face on the bun.
Oh my God, that's genius.
What's up, pussies? Damn, when did you gain weight? When you see that? Been eating too many of your own damn Frosties.
Spin, Ronald, spin.
Yeah. So, you guys ready to lose? Hey, may the best man win. Ooh, look at that bro.
Ronald, you smell like piss.
Yeah, that's because I rubbed your food all over my body before I came here. Hey, Wendy.
Ugh.
What you been up to? Hey, what number you get? 48? What the hell old you are? Hey, still do it though.
Ugh.
Hey, what number you get? 71? That's how many customers you get in a year? I got 23. Oh, Michael Jordan never lost. Hey, when we get this auction started, I'm ready to paddle these bitches.
Hello and welcome to Who Gets to Make a Minecraft Movie Meal Auction. We'll start the bidding off at $100,000.
115.
120.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know we were bidding with our piggy banks.
$2 million.
Ronald, that's not how bidding works.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I misspoke. $5 million.
Why would you outbid yourself?
Because I got it like that, sweetheart. But you know what? I'll drop out. As long as you show me your tits, and you show me your dick, too. You show me your tits, and you show me your dick, and I'll drop out and you guys can fight with your pennies.
$10 million.
What, you got that? Are you dreaming? Are you asleep? Wake up, dreamy boy.
$20 million.
$20 million? Well, are you guys combining your annual net worth? I'll play along. $100 million.
I'm out.
I can't do that.
$100 million. Going once.
Call me daddy.
Can I speak to my client for one moment? Ronald, $100 million? What the hell are you thinking?
What's the big deal? I got it.
But Ronald, if we spend $100 million on one meal, we're not going to make any money.
It's not about the money. This is a dick measuring contest. Oh, tits! This is a tit measuring contest. And she thought her tits were longer than my dick. So I had to pull out the tape measure. And I ran out of tape. You know what? $110 million! Just because, what the hell?
$110 million. Sold to Ronald McDonald, who clearly doesn't know how auctions work.
Yes! Broke boy! Broke bitch boy!
Ronald, you are a scoundrel and a ragamuffin.
Yeah, and what was your old saying? What it used to be, wake up with the king? You should be canceled. That's sexual assault! No one consented to that! Yeah, run away! Bitch! And what was you saying again? Where's the beef? It's right here, sweetheart. There's plenty of it. Plenty of it! Invite a friend!
There you go, Ronald. Your $100 million Happy Meal.
Oh, look at that. It's perfect. And it's even got a Minecraft smiley face and shit. I love it, Steve. The kids are gonna love this. You did a great job. I can hear it now. Them going up to their mothers and bitching. Mommy, give me the Minecraft Happy Meal.
But Ronald, in order to make any money off this, we're gonna have to charge a ton for these.
I don't care, Steve. Charge like $100 or something.
Nobody's gonna pay $100 for a Happy Meal.
Yes, they will. It's Minecraft. $200.
Ronald, look how shitty the toy is.
That's not shitty. That's Minecraft. $300.
Ronald, that's outrageous.
Okay, $400.
Ronald, that's the price of a PlayStation.
I don't give a shit, Steve. $500. Go sell my shit.
Okay, I'm gonna go sell it because every time I speak, you raise the price.
$1,000.
So, guys, what do you want to do today?
I don't know, dude. I'm bored.
I'm gonna cut down this tree.
Cody, what are you doing?
I'm playing Minecraft on my phone. Did you guys know you can play Minecraft on your phone now? It's crazy.
What, you're still playing Minecraft? That game's over 10 years old, Cody.
Yeah, dude. Get a life. Go touch some grass or something.
Okay, I'll touch grass in Minecraft. Touch.
You're so lame, Cody.
Well, Junior, what can I say? I like to mine, I like to craft. This is the best of both worlds. It's Minecraft. I'm crafted up.
All right, well, while you're playing that lame game, we're going to watch TV.
Yeah.
Breaking news, McKay! McDonald's is releasing a Minecraft Happy Meal, and it costs $1,000, causing major outrage because no one can afford it.
Holy fucking shit! A Minecraft Happy Meal and a Minecraft movie and I'm playing Minecraft on my phone? What kind of world are we living in? Life is great. I like it. You know what? We need 3 of those Happy Meals. Let's get Chef Pepperoni to hop in the old automobile and putt up to McDonald's and grab 3 of them hoes. 4 if he fucks with your boy.
You do know they're $1,000 a piece, right, Cody?
No, wait a minute. Are you sure it's not $10 and you guys just can't see decimal points?
It was $1,000, right, Joseph?
Hell yeah, expensive ass Happy Meal, dude.
Oh, Huff! I am miffed. I'm irked even. I'm Steve Urkel over here because where do they get off charging $1,000 for a Minecraft Happy Meal? Well, actually, that's fair. It is a Minecraft Happy Meal. But still, I'm a kid. I'm never going to be able to afford that. That's outrageous. Just kidding. That's what would happen in the real world. But luckily, this isn't the real world. So, guys, we need $1,000.
Okay, well, there's no way for us to get $1,000.
Yeah, unless you want to sell a kidney.
That's a great idea. You know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell a kidney.
But you're not going to sell a kidney for a Happy Meal, Cody.
Call a doctor over here. I'll sell that shit right away.
Okay, I'll call a doctor. You're being serious.
I'm being serious. I'll sell it. I got 2 of them.
Just for a Happy Meal.
Just for this. It's a Minecraft Happy Meal. It's not just a Happy Meal.
His ass desperate, bro.
Hey there. Somebody call a doctor? Yes, doctor. I'd like to donate a kidney. Oh, are you 18? I am not. Okay, well then you can't donate a kidney because you've got to be 18. Actually, you know what? I am 18. Well, you just said you weren't 18. Yeah, I lied because sometimes I just like to lie for fun. Oh, cool. Me too. Why do you want to donate a kidney so bad? Oh, I just need the money. Oh, yeah, I feel you. In this economy, I'd donate both if I wouldn't die.
Actually, you know what? This reminds me of a kid I knew in high school who donated a kidney. Let me tell you about him. So back in high school, there was this kid named really wants to donate one of his kidneys, Dan. That was his real name. I'm not shitting you. And he really wanted to donate one of his kidneys. He would walk around the halls asking everybody if they needed a kidney. He would even ask the teachers. Every single day, all year long, he would ask everyone if they needed a kidney. He would fall to his knees in the cafeteria and scream, "Get this fucking kidney out of me!" So then, one day, this girl named Really Needs a Kidney Transplant, Riley, transferred to our school, and she really needed a kidney transplant. So it was the best day ever for Dan. But then, it turned out Dan and Riley weren't a match, so they couldn't do the transplant, and Riley died. But then, Dan ended up giving one of his kidneys to our English teacher, Miss Can't Stop Drinking Alcohol Catherine. But then she died of liver failure. Wow, doctor, those people had some crazy names. Yeah, the town I grew up in really wanted everybody's name to be unique. No two people had the same name. Well, except for the two kids both named has the same name as the other kid, Tyler. But we didn't really know what else to call them, so their name made sense. But it did get really confusing during roll call. Well, I still want to donate a kidney. Okay, well, I can give you $25,000 per kidney, so that's $50,000 for your life, so that's how much that's worth. I think I'll just donate the one kidney. $25,000 gets me a lot of Happy Meals.
It gets you 25 of them.
Wait, what?
He wants to donate his kidney so he can get a $1,000 Happy Meal.
Yeah, it's the dumbest shit ever.
Wait, you want to donate a kidney for a Happy Meal? Well, not just any Happy Meal. It's a Minecraft Happy Meal. Oh, I'm not judging. I've seen people donate kidneys for some pretty crazy stuff. Like this one guy, he wanted to donate a kidney so he could afford the surgery to donate a kidney. I mean, it worked out for him. I just didn't understand it. Well, anyway, I'll go get the scalpel. Okay, I want to do it with my mouth so I feel like a shark that eats kidneys. Is this gonna hurt? Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt. I'm not using anesthesia. Junior, can you hold my hand?
Ew, no, that's gay.
Okay, here I go.
Oh, fuck, Junior! Oh, fuck, that hurts so fucking bad! Oh, I regret every minute of this! I don't want to do this anymore! This is not worth a fucking Happy Meal! Fuck this! Fuck this!
There you go, all done. Wait, that's my kidney? Yep, that's it. Wow, that was really quick and I didn't feel a thing. Well, I've definitely heard that before. Here's your money. Oh, thanks, doctor. Wow, you're really good at that. Yeah, I've definitely never heard that. But I have done a lot of kidney transplants. Actually, every time I do an operation on somebody, I just swap kidneys out with the patient. People think they're going in to get their tonsils removed, but nope. I just take their kidneys out and pop mine in there. I always get a fresh pair of kidneys. I swap them out like shoes or batteries. Anyway, let's just take that. Have fun.
Okay, guys, we got the money. It's Happy Meal time, bitches!
Tick, 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 boom! That's right, I spent the Thowie. Now this creeper's about to go kablowy.
Wait, Cody, where's our Happy Meals?
You guys really think I'm gonna spend my kidney money on you guys when you guys said the meal was lame?
I mean, it is lame, dude.
Well, that's why you don't get to eat it. Let's see how the other half lives. Ooh, let's see what a $1,000 chicken nugget tastes like. Oh my god. I feel like Mark Zuckerberg, or maybe Mark Cuban, or another very rich Mark. That is a normal McDonald's chicken nugget. But they didn't advertise how good the food was. No, it's all about the toy. That's all anybody cares about. It's just this. Yeah, look at, fuck yeah. Look at that. Fucking yeah, that's a llama, I think. Fuck yeah, I love that. That's so fucking cool. Yeah, I don't regret that at all. That's badass. Oh, my phone's ringing. Hello, you're interrupting a $1,000 meal? Oh, Cody, it's terrible. Mommy? Oh, Cody, I've just been diagnosed with kidney failure, and if I don't get a new kidney, I'm gonna die. Can Dad do it?
Hell nah, boy. You know I need my kidneys. I'm so sad. Cause, Cody, you know black people and white people kidneys are totally different. Black people kidneys are 3 times as big and veinier.
It's true, Cody, and it's true about the kidneys, too. So I'm gonna need one of your kidneys. Oh, I actually can't spare a kidney right now. Cody, do you want your mother to die?
Yeah, give your mama a damn kidney, boy. You don't need yours.
Who was that, Cody?
Don't worry about it. Fuck yeah! Oh, that llama, though. Fuck, so fucking cool. You know, when my mom dies of kidney failure, I'm gonna look at that and just say, fuck yeah.